What time is it?
I don't know, bro.
10:45 p.m. Sunday
You
night.
better rap?
Niggas ready to lock in.
10:45 in Boston.
10:45 in Boston. Oh shit.
Who we airing out? There's a couple people we can air
There's a
out.
couple niggas I don't like.
Yeah, no bullshit. There's a lot of niggas on
now you gotta stand on
Before
it.
we start
Facts.
talking about
Now you gotta stand on it.
No more sneak dissing. Kendrick threw the rock.
That's how we
Kendrick
start,
threw the
bro.
brick.
keep it aside. We gonna talk about the Kendrick and Drake shit, but we just gotta say there's a lot of y'all who are friends with a lot of Kendricks and Drakes.
No bullshit.
And you ain't man enough to say no.
Oh, that's a
just
crazy
saying.
way to start off.
No
Just
bullshit.
saying, just saying.
Some of you niggas is weird.
Very.
Hey,
Wow.
bro, I got off the plane in Africa, from Africa.
All right.
So we could talk hip hop.
Nigga
nigga.
came
got
back
off
a
the
little
plane
darker.
in
Now he
Africa
was in
from
Africa.
Africa.
Now he was locked in.
Am I a little darker?
Nigga said,
So I got a little tan to me?
Tight.
yeah, no
You
You know what's
bullshit.
crazy?
I've been living
I
life,
know he was
though.
looking in the mirror like, ah, look at me.
Nigga said, wow.
He's like,
I'm not like no. I don't like
The
see myself getting progressively darker. It's not like a woman like she like has her like boob for reference. You feel me?
You gotta look at the before and after.
You could tell when you get
you
darker,
got
though.
your drawers? Would
gen-
you
like, in
ass naked
general.
out in Africa?
I guess yeah. There's probably a tan line gap going on over there. I'm probably like
I feel like you
Should
should
have
know.
put a reference.
right in my private area.
Oh,
Probably.
shit, my fault. You was in the motherland. Okay.
Nigga said you was ass naked.
You was in
out there,
Africa for
nigga.
real. Shit.
Yeah.
If you want to even tan, it's kind of what you gotta do type shit. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Everybody got rooftops in Cape Verde, so you really just gotta chill out there early in the morning type shit. Let yourself bake. It was good vibes over there, bro. It was good vibes. I know you saw me living,
I'm happy for you, bro.
I
I'm happy for you. No
appreciate
bullshit.
Shout
I'm
out to that,
dogs.
man.
I'm dogs. Shout out to vacations.
bro. But it's funny. Every time a fucking song drop, put out the AirPods, put it in Shorty's ear, ran it back.
You
Be
just
like, yo,
listen
you heard that?
Over and over.
Nigga.
Oh, nah, you didn't
I know
get
she
that
was
one?
furious,
Oh,
bro.
nah, yo.
You like you fucking with that? No.
But did you know what he meant by that? And then I got
You gotta pull
Yeah.
the genius. You can see.
I gotta
No
put two
bullshit, though.
tracks that dropped before that to explain the response
No,
to
literally.
this.
He was having the academic stream for his girl. That's fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
Dude, look how this nigga reacted to
like,
that shit.
No, like, that's real shit.
Now life is nuts, though.
And you know what I appreciated? She was tapped in.
That's
That's
real.
real.
That's
She was
tough.
tapped in. That's
That's
how
love.
you
That's
know
love.
this shit
She's
is
tapped in
getting
for
crazy.
you.
Huh?
Nah,
She
did she
tapped
fuck
in
with
for you.
Drake? Does she fuck with Kendrick?
She was like, oh,
What's
he's
the verdict?
interested, so I'm gonna be interested in this because he's
Did
interested.
she really listen to those dudes
It's not
like
'cause
that,
she
or did
actually
she
gave a fuck.
love you, bro?
She didn't actually
No
give a
bullshit.
fuck.
Yo, you know what's mad funny? It's not funny. It's actually mad sad. I missed my flight that I was supposed to take to come back to Portugal.
Mhm.
Because I had to stop at another island to then catch a flight to that from that island to Portugal.
I'm with you.
But I missed the flight from the island Praia to Sal.
But why did you miss it?
I didn't double check.
Oh.
That's on me. Like it was actually a costly
Happens.
mistake, stupid.
Yeah.
So instead, I had to catch a flight directly from Praia to Portugal instead, and I had to like shell out bread. You feel me? Buying a plane
Yeah.
ticket
Yeah,
last
type
minute
shit,
type
last
shit,
minute,
ass. And my girl just seemed like I was dead inside, bro.
Yeah.
I was dead inside. She said, "So what do you think Drake's gonna do?" And I could just tell she was just like,
Nigga was like,
Trying to get something, bro.
trying to get my energy back there. I looked at her.
Man,
Fuck
felt
that nigga. I'm trying to talk about this shit right now.
he felt that hand on his shoulder. He looked up.
That's not the time, nigga.
You think that make me feel better? I feel you though. Yeah, nah, it's a rough day for the light skins, man. No
Oh,
bullshit.
Man, it's rough. I'm a Lakers fan on top of that.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
y'all niggas out of there.
that's
Yeah.
bad.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah,
Heartbreaking.
man.
Yeah, it's sad to see, man. There's so much bad shit in the world, but it just some shit just make you feel good. You feel me? You finally get to watch the downfall of your arch nemesis. You feel me? It's great.
No, this feels
feel
like the
good
end
about
of a
this.
This is good
season.
hate.
Like
Who's
we
your arch nemesis?
Drake. You
Wait,
wasn't
wait, wait,
there.
what-
Your arch nemesis has to know who you are.
what podcast have
You
you
don't
been a part of
understand.
for the last
No.
3 years?
Drake be
But since the
online?
fact he said arch nemesis, it's like the nigga doesn't.
The way Drake be
Can't be your arch
online,
nemesis.
you don't know that. He
Like,
might. He
That's
might.
a chronic
He
online
might.
user, bro.
He
That's a
might. He
chronic
probably
user.
seen my
Like the
tweets
nigga
and be
can't
like,
be
"Wow."
your
he definitely
rival
got a
or
Twitter
whatever.
burner.
If it,
No bullshit.
Hey,
He
man.
Yo,
definitely-
remember a couple months ago, we dropped the video. It was talk with we were reacting to the J. Cole Secret Recipe verse, and I was having the conversation that I think maybe Kendrick's down in number 3.
Mhm.
That was nuts.
That
Which
nigga
is
seen
crazy.
that shit.
Crazy.
No bullshit.
Got real
Crazy.
personal.
He was like, you know what? I'm tired of everybody. Every single person speaking my name right now.
He said,
I'm gonna make you regret it.
I'll show you bad for the community. That's fucking.
You know who's up,
What
though?
does he know?
That's
Hip
real.
hop fans. Hip hop fans is up, bro. Niggas is eating.
Real hip hop fans.
Really,
There's a lot of niggas that don't really fuck with hip hop. They're having a good time, but this is not for them.
Nah,
Sorry,
I
like
could
y'all
tell by the
don't-
tweets. I could tell by the tweets.
I wanna.
This y'all first, second rap beef you ever like witnessed or ever experienced. You don't really know what this shit
Facts.
looks like. You
We
don't
came
know
up
what it's
on
about.
50 Cent and Ja Rule, man.
Type shit.
They ain't
Type
no,
shit.
They ain't no holding back.
Hey man, and it was important that we had this emergency pod because I don't think anybody's really breaking this shit down like we are, and we got a little
Niggas
break.
is not smart.
No, but
Media literacy in the dirt.
in the dirt.
maybe we a little
I don't
tapped
know,
in
bro. I
more
feel
than we
like
should.
The resources are there.
Yeah, they
We're
are.
just
You go,
obsessive.
you
We're
go
just
in
obsessive.
Genius, you go line by line, you're like,
Nah, bro. George
okay.
Bush,
I don't
bro.
even think you
Break
really
it
need
down.
genius
Child
like
left
no,
that.
behind.
616?
No,
Yo, I
George
was
left
like,
behind.
hold on. This nigga saying a lot
Madam.
of shit right now. Let me really make sure I'm like
Nah, but the
understanding
genius
this.
might be a misdirection too. You gotta let it like simmer for a little bit. Those first like annotations,
Yeah,
first
facts.
hour, these niggas is reaching.
First hour, yeah, nah.
I don't even
It's not
believe
even
in
done first hour.
annotations. I just
They're
look
still
for
writing
lyrics.
it
Nah,
themselves.
them niggas, that shit was up 5 minutes. 5
Oh, so you
minutes
checked.
later.
I didn't know that.
Nigga,
No, I
no,
want
no,
to see
no,
the lyrics while
I'm
I'm
not
watching.
gonna lie.
I'll come up with my own conclusions, but I'm reading the lyrics while
I
that
be
shit
one of the
playing.
niggas that be annotating them shits, bro.
Tight. I got a Genius account.
Niggas be, cause here's the thing.
Created
Nah, 'cause
new
pe-
interpretations.
Nah,
like,
nah,
That's
'cause
what he
pe-
meant by that
Cause
shit.
niggas be wrong, bro. I be seeing the initial ones and I be like, let me edit this shit. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck's going on.
edit this
You niggas don't. Bro, I be doing that shit cause niggas be saying blasphemy, bro. They be saying shit because it sounds good or because it fits the narrative they're trying to push. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that nigga ain't mean that shit, bro.
Let me find out you up there in the fucking in the
Cool it.
leaderboards,
I know.
nigga.
Cool it. Not for these artists. Not for these artists.
Yo, I just
Not
want to
for
play
these
something
artists.
for y'all. I want to play two things for y'all.
They always
Just to
playing some
show
shit.
how on point we be on
We don't
on
even
shit
all
like
have
that.
headphones.
Oh, is it what I said?
I'll vibe. I'll think
I
about
don't
it.
know.
I'll think really hard.
Nah,
Interesting.
You can watch it.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on.
Nigga, is
hold
that
on.
you? the fuck, bro? I'm thinking you about to play some
I'm
music.
about to bring up an
It's a
example of
picture-
niggas
it's a
who
video
speak
of
truth,
this-
nigga.
It's a
And it's-
video of this nigga talking, bro.
I didn't see what he showed.
Be very careful about this.
So-
Because
Oh,
he's
hold on,
got-
hold on.
Better- That's why Drake needs to be very careful about this shit. Because he's got a lot of ammo that could be shot back at him. But what can you really say to Kendrick, bro?
But what is it? What is it?
Kendrick
that
don't got that
say-
much smut on his name.
What do you think? What is that Kendrick say
Ew.
that Pusha T hasn't said already?
You call him a white man.
I'm saying,
Check.
I'm saying
That
like
shit
what?
will eat away at that nigga,
That shit
bro.
might cook.
We'll
I
keep
ain't
that
gonna-
nigga
that shit
awake
might
at night.
cook.
No
But like,
bullshit.
I'm talking about like realistically speaking, a lot of the shit that affected him in his career was said already by two other people, Meat Mill and like the ghostwriter shit. And Kendrick did.
I'll give you a whole different
and
angle.
then-
I don't like throwing this on Drake's name because it's not confirmed or anything like that. But if that nigga want to throw the Predator angle in there, bro, that'd be so fucking bad, bro.
We all seen that nigga kiss that girl on the stage, nigga.
He was like, "How old are you?"
I
She
love you,
said,
but that was
17.
crazy,
He
bro.
said,
He
"No."
said he looked too
Not
saying I love you, but that's
age.
crazy.
Yeah, no, but I was thinking about that.
Oh, let me touch you again.
Okay, you got
Bro, I
That
can't
nigga
even
is
defend
nuts,
that.
Man, y'all
That
could
shit
YouTube
was-
that if y'all
And
don't
that's
know
just
that.
one example. Like that's not.
That's why Drake. Needs
e-
to
See,
be-
even
Nate knew. He's like, that's.
I was just one
Y'all
Yeah,
was
that's
potting.
not
Y'all was
it,
potting.
nigga.
Y'all was potting.
And I was gonna bring that other clip of but it's too far down. But it was like 2022 type shit when we had the Now or Never event. We had Myth on.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked.
Yeah.
We been spoke on these matters, bro. It's all
Yeah.
been out there for people to absorb. So why all of a sudden does it hit different?
Bro, I'm
now?
telling you, people didn't care or didn't know. I personally think that it's a combination of both. But I feel like a lot of people they really don't know because they're not really hip hop. They just fuck with Drake.
Tight.
So it's like they don't really care. They're just like, yeah, bro. Like, because the thing is, I think going into it for any artist that you bump in hip hop, you feel me? Most times niggas is real young when they come into the game. So there's not really much like about them that is not like that's super like weird or whatever because niggas haven't gotten a chance to get weird yet. You feel me?
Yeah, niggas
is
broke.
kids, whatever. You feel me? But like Drake different. No bullshit. He's been in the game for a while. So like you've gotten to see all the weird shit just build up. And nobody said anything.
Nah,
I'm like,
the crazy
don't
part
understand.
is there's an
I had this
actual.
conversation with y'all.
What's up?
We could see it from a distance. We're just choosing to be blind to it.
That's a fact.
But it's like, oh, well, I hear you.
We like that nigga's music.
The general public might just be like, yeah,
Stop
we
it.
know that's
A
weird.
lot of people
but,
like that nigga's music.
I don't know. We're gonna let that be. R. Kelly was doing weird shit for a long time. Diddy was doing shit for a long time. Rumors were like flying out left and right, and niggas were just like,
It's selective politics. It's
Yeah,
selective
sure,
politics.
absolutely.
People are always gonna choose their own self interest before anything else. Like that's
No
why all
bullshit.
this shit. Like that's like you said. R. Kelly, bro. When did that Boondocks episode of R. Kelly come out? Like
That was-
fucking
that was-
Yeah,
old,
like-
old,
That was
old,
niggas
old,
like
knew.
season
Niggas
2.
knew this
old,
information.
old as shit, bro.
And that's after the video dropped.
Exactly, bro.
Like,
I knew
you
about
might
that R.
fuck around
Kelly
put
shit.
Tyler Perry's name in there too. I don't know.
What did Tyler do?
bullshit,
What did
bullshit,
Tyler
bro.
do?
They been saying that nigga on some
Tyler
shit.
Perry's weird, bro.
That nigga like just dress up. That's it.
No. They've been saying
Nah,
like he
even-
does a
nah,
lot of
first
shit
off,
like with
even
the actors
that shit,
behind the
bro.
scene, like forcing them to do things to get roles and shit.
Childish
kind of
Gambino
things?
kind of like.
That's why
I can't-
Didn't he
the
allude
I'm
to
not
it
there,
on
nigga.
Boondocks got canceled.
I'm not
Atlanta?
there.
Nah, because the Boondocks had a whole episode about what Tyler Perry
Oh
be
yeah,
doing.
he got that.
He
He got that shit taken
deleted,
down, bro. He
yeah.
got Aaron McGruder out of here.
Yeah.
Damn. A lot.
Don't come for me, nigga.
I no. I'm being dead ass, bro. This is where I'm not defending niggas no more. If I don't know you in real life type shit, you're not my mans. Fuck you.
Yeah.
These is grown ass niggas. I don't know these niggas. They
Yeah.
not my idols. Fuck all that. These niggas is weird behind the stage.
what
All of
about-
them is up for.
Drake is not your
But-
savior.
But what when the nigga
Kendrick
tells
is not
you
your
though?
savior, nigga.
What when the nigga tells you not to do that though?
On 4 albums.
I said that nigga Kendrick is prophetic, bro. I said that. But even then, like,
I mean, no bullshit. It's hard. I was talking with Tomo about this shit last night, bro. It's because like we grew up in hip hop, bro, in an
Yeah.
era where like we fell like, for lack of a better word, we fell in love with the persona. Like we just talked about the 50 Cent Ja Rule shit, bro. 50 Cent, like I listened to 50 Cent because I saw the men in my family in 50 Cent because of how he
Type
presented
shit.
himself. He was a dope dealer. He's from the trap. Like he was a brawling dude.
Yeah, he's felt like a superhero.
Exactly, bro.
yeah,
Exactly.
fuck all that shit. That nigga got shot 9 times and survived, bro.
That's just tough.
That's
Exactly.
enough backstory I
That's what I'm
need,
saying,
bro.
bro. That's what I'm
and,
saying,
he,
bro.
and he proceeded to talk shit. I fuck with
Yeah,
it.
And
no
then even like
bullshit.
somebody like Tupac and Biggie, bro. Like
Yeah.
Tupac's whole aura was like his aura, bro. Like his
Yeah.
whole appeal was obviously he was an incredible artist, an incredible rapper and poet, but like it was how he presented himself.
Yeah.
I mean, so like we got invested early in the artist versus now a lot of artists are kind of microwaved, so we don't really know what's going on with them. They're young.
Yeah.
They
It's
don't have the
internet,
same.
bro. The internet, there's too much information available to us. That's why I tweeted this. Like the internet has, for good and bad ways, ended idolization. You feel me?
Nah. I
And
feel like it made it worse.
You think so, bro? I feel like this.
Hell yeah.
Yo, now it's everybody's digging in people's personal lives. There's too many things out in the open. Like nobody,
But then-
you can't go through this whole shit. You can't establish stardom and maintain it and be clean, bro. Even niggas will come at Beyonce and be like, well, she's a billionaire. She had the
No bullshit.
K
That's pretty
jewel and
unethical.
diamonds and whatever.
No
you
bullshit.
feel
Pretty
me? The
unethical,
blood
bro.
diamonds. Like some way you gonna get caught up in this shit, bro.
But that's the thing.
The public don't like niggas winning
the-
for too long.
But the idolization part of it comes in when niggas are still choosing to support this person, still being mega fans of them, stands for them, they'll die for them type shit. Cause I like it's just like when that nigga said in the tweet, bro, and niggas is talking about Drake getting his leg pissed on. He's like, I don't go back and forth with Drake fans because they was like, at least it's just his leg. Trying to defend
Oh
like
my
it's like, bro, what the
God.
fuck? What kind of nigga are you? Like, who are you? Like, what are
I
you
was gonna say, if
defending?
anything, I think it makes it worse. If
Facts.
anything,
You
like
got
you
the
have so
barbs,
much
bro. The
access
barbs exist
to
because of the
these
internet
people's
era,
likeness.
bro.
Nah,
No
like,
bullshit.
Stan culture exists
Yeah,
because
nah.
of Twitter, bro.
You don't
Just bad.
you don't think it's ending anytime soon then?
Hell no.
idolization.
Yeah.
I feel like,
No.
I think
No.
think
Bro, I just seen niggas go a whole weekend talking about like, well, if this whole Kendrick women abuser thing is real, I gotta discard this nigga.
Nigga, there was like 3 people saying that.
I was one of them. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of them.
Even
We
then,
got
it's
one
not-
third of the people saying
even
that
then,
right
bro,
here,
And
right
I'm
now.
wearing a damn t-shirt.
Even then, niggas are not standing on that.
They not.
Niggas are
saying-
not standing on that.
I feel you.
People
like I said,
who really
the
care
people's self-interest.
will,
People's
but, like,
self-interest. Yeah.
Bro, if it's
The general
true,
public
you think I'm
won't.
gonna bump that? It depends.
Cause I had a
It depends.
You're already
Bro,
saying there's a depends.
No,
to it.
because it was the same shit that we said last time we was talking about it. Is that niggas be flawed individuals, you know what I'm saying? But it's about the work that you do, you feel me? I don't have to forgive you, you know what I'm saying?
Type shit, because we're
But that
not the
doesn't-
ones that was being abused.
You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
it, I
Like it's
feel
not
it.
that's a very particular situation because that shit really got nothing to do with me.
It's a-
You feel
it's
me?
a-
Especially if there's
yeah.
work being done behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? And cause I'm not married to that nigga. You feel me? I'm not trying to I don't condone the abuse, but
Yeah, for
if his
sure.
wife is saying like, nah, bro, like that's not real.
That's it,
Or
tough.
if that's like you like, nah, like niggas make mistakes, I still love him, that's my husband, and that shit
Still with
hasn't
him.
happened, then what who the fuck am I?
That's a
Like,
fact.
you feel me?
Yeah,
That's why I don't fuck with Chris Brown.
Yeah,
Because Rihanna don't fuck with Chris Brown.
that's
Carucci
is
don't
that
fuck
true?
with Chris Brown.
It's
Yes,
like
that is
4
very
other
true.
women
Why did they
don't
make
fuck
that
with Chris
song
Brown.
afterwards?
But
Years
then-
later,
And then what happened after that?
I don't remember. Remind me.
She don't fuck with him.
what
Non-association. Same thing with Drake even.
is non-association meaning she don't fuck with him just cause they don't
Now, if you brought up the Carucci thing, that's one thing. But
yeah.
Rihanna
Pretending
specifically,
a nigga don't exist and being like, that was a mistake. Like, shouldn't have
I
done
feel
that.
like a lot of
No,
people
I
do
think that's
that
just
about
closing
their
the
exes,
door.
period.
Yeah, I think it's just closing the door on a relationship.
well,
Be like, you know what,
Carucci
I'm
said,
really
I got
cool
a
on
restraining
it.
order against that nigga.
Like I said,
And I'm
Carucci's
gonna
a
keep
different
doubling
conversation.
down.
Carucci's a different
Stop.
conversation.
But when do you? We've had this conversation a long time ago. for a long time, and it's just about separating the artist and the artistry.
We don't do that.
I really had to
Can't be
ask myself.
done.
I was like, yo, why don't I listen to R. Kelly music?
Why?
It's because he didn't grow up on it.
Type shit.
I do think a large part of it
That's
is
exactly
that I
what
don't
it is.
I was
actually.
never bumping
I
R.
don't really
Kelly.
have a connection. Even before I knew all this stuff about the teenage girls and Mary and Aaliyah Young, like I never really was into the music like that, so it didn't feel hard for me to let go of that shit and be like, well, I'm not
That's
listening
exactly
to this
what it is.
anymore.
I don't
You
believe
find out your
niggas.
favorite art. You stop bumping Kanye
No.
No.
because he's
Yes.
doing anti-Semitic shit.
Damn, Eves.
Whoa, that's.
There's a lot more
Damn,
things.
Eves.
I stopped bumping Kanye.
I still bump Kanye.
Damn.
You feel it's
He's a
hard.
That nigga
Nazi.
hate the Jews, nigga. He praised Hitler, nigga.
What you
No
want me to say?
lie, bro.
He praised Hitler.
What you want me to say, bro?
Multiple times.
I
Multiple
gotta,
times.
I gotta think about what I gotta say.
Multiple times, bro.
What you want me to say, nigga?
Yo, and it's
Nigga said,
hold on before we
he
continue.
said, I ain't do it.
Hey,
He's like, "What the heck?" He's
man.
like, I ain't doing it too. I ain't make him do that shit.
Already know how we rocking. It's
Oh,
another episode of
man.
Bad for the Community. It's an emergency episode of Bad for the Community. The hip hop game is in disarray. It's a lot of shit going on, and the only valid source where you can
I don't like
get
you,
your
nigga.
proper breakdowns in comedy. But yo, dog. Oh yeah, Rob the 508 guard in the building. Got St. Eves across from me.
What up?
I got Nate Nix in the room. I'll let you compose yourself.
How's it going?
How's it going?
You tried his best, bro. You tried his
Bro,
best.
I
We
never
got-
seen that. though.
We got the homie Dom Dior in the building,
Yeah.
second time guest. And you don't think that's tiring, Dom?
What?
Like something happens that's controversial and it's like I can't bump that nigga no more.
Oh, you went right back to okay.
Yeah,
I thought you
wanna
talking about like
know,
him
like,
saying
yeah,
yeah. I was like, shit, we
like,
got into it.
Like,
Nah.
doesn't that get dangerous when we start playing this more
No, but
high
this
ground
is-
shit?
bro,
Like
it's the
The
fact
thing
that
is, bro,
like
thing is, because my thing is, bro, it's
you don't
like
lose a lot of people to listen to, bro.
Yeah.
nah, well, this is my thing. 'Cause
Half of hip-hop should be done, bro.
but like Nate was saying, bro, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So I'll give a
Type
great
shit.
example. XXXTentacion.
Facts.
During his lifetime, bro, he was a horrible human being.
Nigga put a
Like,
pitchfork up her vagina.
Exactly, bro. I read that whole shit when I
About
was
a pitchfork,
18
whatever
years old, bro.
that
I read
steak
that
shit,
shit.
grill.
Yeah, bro, that shit was. We don't gotta talk about that shit because we know. But what I'm
was
saying
bad.
is that like an artist like XXXTentacion, you can look at two sides of the coin, bro. He did
Type
horrible
shit.
things to these women and these people, but at the same time, he
Sure.
touched an entire generation, bro.
And he was
so-
a kid.
and he was a child,
And the
bro.
people that he harmed
Yes,
are like,
bro.
I forgive him.
Wait,
No,
wait, wait.
and
I'm
not
not
only-
letting
and he
you
was-
get.
he
I'm not
was-
letting you get away with. He was just a kid. I ain't never done no. I done a lot of stupid shit as a kid.
But
Not
you
from the
wasn't. But you
same
wasn't. You
environment.
wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
one of them.
We're from some crazy environments, bro. But the shit that
Bro,
he was
it's
going
facts.
through,
What
bro.
environment?
He was in prison, bro.
It's facts.
As a child, bro.
Like the shit's facts, bro. And it's the same shit I was saying about Kendrick and
Yeah,
Kodak
no.
earlier.
Yeah,
No,
thank
no,
you.
no, no, no,
That's-
no,
no, no,
that's-
no, no, no,
that's-
no,
what
no,
the fuck is
no,
this?
no,
This
no,
is-
no,
This
It's
is
not
an
an
excuse.
excuse.
He didn't listen to
It's not
X
an
until
excuse.
he passed,
Bro, it's not an
For
excuse.
real,
I'm just
bro.
saying that.
Sticking sharp
And you're right,
objects,
I
other
don't
women's
care.
private
I ain't saying
areas.
it wasn't
Nigga,
bad.
that's
I
what
don't care,
environment
bro.
curates that, nigga.
The
You
thing
feel
is,
me?
Like-
but my thing is, bro, if the X
ain't say it wasn't
deserved,
bad.
X deserved
Facts.
to make amends for the things that he did. Because the same way that we praise Malcolm X for being the freedom fighter
Facts.
that he is, bro. Malcolm X, when he was X's age, bro, was a horrible human being. You know the things he was doing to women,
Facts.
not just to the people around him, women in general, bro, people in general. And he was able to not only like become a
That was
better
Detroit
person,
Red
and make
himself.
amends for the shit that he
himself,
did.
facts.
and
bro.
himself, no
But all I'm
bullshit.
saying is-
Exactly,
But-
Detroit Red.
The reason why I bring up that he
I
was a
want
kid
Malcolm.
was because
That's
of
all
the,
you know about his young life.
the
Nigga,
name.
I read the whole autobiography.
I hope
Oh,
you
shit.
did.
And I wrote an essay on it.
I hope you did.
Want to read
I
the
was
essay
about
too,
to say, I was
nigga?
like, send it to me.
I got you. It's
Send
a
it to
real.
me.
It's a what? It got an A+ in my black. Yo, we was in the black experience
right,
class.
that's
nigga.
right.
Talk about it.
Mr. Ellis, Professor Ellis.
Nigga, that is insane. That is insane.
We
But
was in the black class, like, come on, bro. Come on, I can't believe that.
I got an A+
I'm not gonna
in
lie, I
black.
can't believe I did that. That was crazy, bro. I was just excited, bro. I
That's
was
some shit
excited.
that Drake would talk about
I
right
take pride
there.
in
Bro, I got an A+ in
excited.
my black experience class. What are you talking
Oh,
about? Accept me, bro. Lock in with me.
You know, I got an A+ because I experienced it. You feel me? I didn't even have to.
Alright.
I didn't have to study it all, bro. I was just like, oh, what does life look like around me,
Alright.
nigga?
He just opened his laptop.
But the reason why I bring up him being a kid is because he was tried, like he was in situations that children shouldn't be in. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I think that shades the same shit I was saying earlier about Kendrick and Kodak. It's like niggas be like, oh, Kodak's an abuser. Kendrick had him on the album. And I'm like, I don't think you understand the reason behind that is because Kendrick could have been Kodak. You feel me? Like niggas that are from this environment could easily be, they're one move away from being who that person became. But that doesn't mean that person doesn't deserve retribution, you know what I'm saying? Or doesn't deserve like their redemption in some way. All it means is that they need to atone for their mistakes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now that shit still has to happen, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But I do think that the
In the
niggas
example
like,
that you're bringing up, that nigga was tapped.
Why?
Who, X?
Bad person, evil.
That's just he's just tapped.
Yeah, but why was he tapped
Like-
though? Why was he tapped? He was
We can
tapped
talk-
because
we
of the
can go into
environment
all
that
the
he
layers of it.
experienced,
At the
bro.
end
I'm
of
not
the
saying he
day,
wasn't tapped.
the
We're
niggas
not
tapped,
excusing
doesn't
that.
excuse
No,
that.
bro, this is like I said, like
Bro,
I
you know
said,
why he was tapped, bro? Because this nigga Drake was stealing his fucking flow.
All right.
What? That's disgusting. What you just did.
I don't give a
right
fuck,
there.
bro. Nah, let's get into it. Let's really
No,
get
no,
into
let's
it.
get into it.
Because
But
why is
there's
nigga
one
stealing
rule.
young niggas' flows?
No, we gonna get into this beef. There's one rule though.
Well, great artists still.
We are hip hop fans, nigga. I don't give a fuck about all the think pieces on the internet, all the misdirection going on,
Yeah.
all the bullshit that niggas is purposely like not trying to understand to
a lot of
push a
bullshit.
narrative. We talking about on some rap beef shit, who's winning, where the punches coming from, where they landing, and who's taking them. All right. So, so as of now, Drake has dropped his fourth track. What is this? The
Whatever
Heart
number
Part-
it
The
is.
Heart Part
The
6.
Heart
The
Part 6.
response
This is
to
four.
Three, technically.
As of right
'Cause
now,
one got deleted.
of this recording.
Are we counting the
Don't say-
parody
No,
of
it's
Barry
still,
and Live though?
it's still reached.
that's
It
one
was,
of
it's
them.
still put out. I
It's
still
a
count it.
snippet.
You can find it on YouTube right now if you want.
I'm not gonna lie.
I-
The thing is, bro,
do
his
we
verse
wanna-
on that shit was not bad.
Do we
bro.
want to
The
start
Tupac
with
shit
that,
was
or
weird.
do we
Which
want
one?
to roll it back
Tailor-made.
to kind of follow the timeline?
Started
of the
from the
past?
beginning,
Let's start
man.
from the top, bro. Let's start it from 2012, bro.
No,
Yo,
no,
nah,
no.
nah, 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 nah,
So we can really, if you really want to start it
Nigga said
off,
there
you
was
know what
a
I mean?
guy.
We
This
can
is
we
a
can
good
start
show.
it tour, you know what I mean?
with Pharrell.
Nah.
It really all started with Asada Shakur.
No, but- Yo, that's nuts.
Tight.
her name?
All right.
Yeah, thanks.
Nah, all right. Okay, we don't have to do like that. We spoke on like that. We spoke on push-ups. We spoke on the AI riddled tailor-made freestyle. Let's start with
Yeah.
Euphoria.
Let me
Okay.
say this. Where were you when that shit dropped?
Euphoria?
Yeah.
Where was, bro? So much has happened.
No bullshit.
Where
I
was I?
remember
Where
where I
was
was,
I, bro?
nigga.
I was on a beach.
I was
Where
at
the fuck was
work. I just finished doing a grant report, and I was like, "What's this notification?" Look down. I was like, "Well,
It's time.
it's time to go." Put the headphones on. Sat there in silence. Turned off the light. It got dark in the room.
Turned off the lights.
So-
Because
I'm
I
talking
didn't
about.
want
That's
niggas to
hip-hop.
walk in. I want them to think that no one was in there because I wasn't doing my job. So I'm like, "You listening to it?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Now we're locked in. I'm
Yeah,
hearing
man.
it, and I'm like, "Yeah." I ran it back like 5 times within the span of like 30 minutes.
So
That shit was crazy.
how we
bro.
going about? Are we doing some round per round shit? Like, are you following the whole
Euphoria
like
versus push-ups.
Euphoria is the matches up with
push-ups
push-ups
is the response to like that.
like that?
It is.
Yeah,
type
facts, facts.
But isn't
facts.
like that a response to first person shooter? Like,
Nah.
no, we're not doing
Too
that.
much
I
time in
look at
between.
like that as the initiator.
Okay, like
Of
that
this whole
plus all the
situation.
Metro
I think-
Boomin album shit.
I'll say it because I do
Is a-
think you're right. It is a response, so you could look at first person shooters like the catalyst, but I won't look at that as like the catalyst for this beef.
I mean,
I look at that as the like it's sure it's a response, but tailor made is not tailor made. What's the first joint that Jake dropped? Push-ups. It's
Push-ups.
definitely a response to like that.
But we could also go a year prior, bro. Last summer.
Nah,
Kendrick-
fuck all
no,
that.
no, no, no,
Yo,
no, no,
what
wait,
are
wait.
you doing?
Nah,
No,
nah,
wait,
bro. Let me
Wait,
cook,
wait,
bro.
wait,
Y'all give me the
what
mic, let me
happened?
cook.
What happened? What happened?
Well, y'all want to know
happened?
what happened, bro? Kendrick dropped the remix to America's Got a Problem, and he dedicated 5 bars to
Yeah.
Drake.
That is true.
His Day One fans better pray they got a vest on him.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll be lying
I
about
hear where
rap
you're going
songs
with-
Yeah.
because I felt a
we
bitch
gotta
and I
stick
always
with the
smack
last
on
week.
him.
The last week, all right. But
That's valid.
That's hip hop.
That is hip hop. No bullshit.
I hear
He
you.
did that on a
On
Beyonce,
Beyonce.
record. On a Beyonce record. Drake and Beyonce supposed to be besties
Yeah.
I don't think they're besties. I don't know.
anymore,
I
but
don't know if Drake
Where's
got
Jay-Z?
besties.
I think it's a
Yeah.
mutualistic relationship. It's
I
like,
think
you
a
help
lot
me,
of
I
these
help you. You
relationships
feel
are
me?
he wrote a couple
mutually
songs. He wrote a
beneficial.
couple songs.
But with Euphoria, damn, bro,
That shit was fire.
that might be my favorite one out the beef so far. In terms of just like
shit was
being a
gas.
solid. Yo, that's the thing.
That shit bangs too.
That was surgical.
It's
bro.
that
very-
shit bangs.
It was one thing perceiving all of these tracks when they first dropped, but I was listening to today just as a collection. That the tracks that Kendrick dropped, and it's beautiful, my nigga.
No bullshit. That's just gas.
It's actually
He's been on
beautiful
this shit, bro. He
how
dropped
he
the
playing this
EP.
whole shit up.
He's
Because
been on
if you
this shit.
listen to Euphoria, it's mad light, bro. Like he's still on some friendly shit. Like I like the dancing, Drake. I don't like you feel me. Like I don't even got that much
Keep
hate for you,
his
bro.
hands
Like,
in my
I don't
hand,
even
it
want
won't
to.
be no threat. No bullshit.
You feel,
He's been right there.
are y'all my friends or I gotta be YNW Melly? Like he's not even
Facts.
all the way there yet. The real jab he threw was which is still one of the hardest ones, was the Sexy Red shit. He
Yeah,
said,
fact.
when I
That
see
part.
Sexy Red,
He's
I
like, I
believe
believe
in
in
two
you,
bad
bad
bitches.
bitches.
Honestly,
No
all the
bullshit.
other shit was cool.
might
Just
pop
bad
ass
bitch
with him.
competition. You might pop ass with
All
him.
the other shit was cool to me, but it's like, yo,
That's just
like
tough.
we've heard that before from different people. It's just you saying it
Drake
in your way
popping
now.
ass?
No. I'm talking about all the other shit like, oh, like you're white, da. But the sexy red part
He
was
didn't
like,
call him white though.
I was like,
That was clever.
I don't fuck with that.
Like,
I was
nah.
See, now you talking spicy with the nigga.
And-
You
and
feel
that's
That
me?
what I
wasn't
was
even the
talking
hardest
about.
shit.
When it comes to disses, everyone's throwing punches, but it's like boxing. The only thing that matters is the punches that land.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because there's a lot of things these niggas say throughout the whole track, and it's like, okay, it took a good like minute and a half for
Yeah.
Euphoria to really get going type
Nah.
shit. Yeah,
He
kinda,
started
bro.
tough. To me, that shit was wavy.
I'm
Bro, the
talking about
cover
the
art.
punches that
The cover
landed.
art.
Which ones like was hitting in the beginning, bro?
I'm gonna say it like this: the first
Hate
shit
the
that
way
nigga,
you walk, the way
the
you
first shit
talk.
that nigga
That was
said
like,
on
that
there,
shit fire,
the
bro.
first shit that nigga said on the whole track, them superpowers getting neutralized. I can only watch in silence.
But that's
That
light.
shit's tough to me
Nah,
because
that
you know
shit getting
why?
light, bro.
Because you know why? Because he calling that nigga insane. He's saying you want a response so badly, and it's like, well, I didn't want to do this to you. I hate you for sure, but I didn't want to like do you. But now you give me
But
no
still,
choice.
That's still light.
And I love that,
don't
because
give
that's
me-
the sicko shit that niggas need in the game. He spoke to the nigga. He talked to him person to person and said,
It's hip hop.
"Hey, buddy."
He put his hand on his shoulder. He put his
No,
hand
I
on
think-
his
I think-
fucking shoulder.
He said, "I understand.
It's necessary.
This is what you were looking for."
It's necessary.
What
for
you're
real.
saying right there, I think is a very important like angle of it too.
I'm gonna
It's
give
like-
it to you.
This is the response you wanted.
Here we
It's
go.
one of those things where it's like no one understands you better than me right now in this moment.
type
He
shit.
said,
You
I
feel me?
calculate. You not as calculated as you think.
Not even that, just more so like him breaking down his character.
Yeah, facts.
Like who's really having these conversations with Drake?
Facade,
one.
yeah.
Nobody around him.
No.
You got a nigga who some would argue is either your equal or better, talking to you like, no, I know everything that's in your head right now. Trust me. I've been there.
Yeah.
I'm not here no more. I'm breaking you down. We gonna do this shit
And
right
when
now.
when Euphoria originally dropped, I didn't know how much of that I believed.
It was like 9 a.m., my nigga. It was like 8 a.m.
Because
Oh,
Drake
bro.
tried to do the same shit with the push-up
LA.
shit. Like, I got a lot more on you that you don't know. So it felt like a game of chicken. Like, who really knows the information that they claiming to threaten the other with?
To me, that's corny though. I don't give a fuck about the information. I already know everything I need to know in order to hate Drake. And everything else is extra. Like that's for the blog. I don't care about
You
none of
just
that
gotta
shit.
package it.
Like
for
let's
me.
just
That's
miss
it.
no, because like I said, when a nigga said, he said, how many black features till you finally feel like you're black enough?
Tough.
Like that's what I mean. It's like it's funny, haha, like he's white, Rick Ross making jokes. But that's not what I mean when I'm saying that. I'm calling that nigga white because he moved like a white person. He enters into space like a white person. He acts like a
People
black
say
person. I feel like that's
he
not
uses black culture as a costume
type shit.
versus
like that's like
actually
me going to
identifying as a
Trinidad
black
and
person.
using a fucking accent because my dad's from there. Nigga, I'm not from there. That's not my culture.
Like,
Like
that'd be even
I'm-
more valid if you did that because your father's from
Exactly.
Trinidad.
But it's the same thing as like my nigga, I'm not going over there and doing that shit. Like I can never be that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can, unless I'm living there and I'm embracing that culture and that culture accepts me without me having to shoehorn myself in there, nigga, shoehorn myself in, then it is what it is. But that's what I mean. I feel like that's what Kendrick was saying. He's like, it's not about being black. It's not about being white. It's about how you present yourself and how you move with your race in mind.
And that's when he introduced that nugget. Already creating the separation between Drake and the black community.
Type
You know
shit.
the black community and hip hop culture, that's tied together.
Know what I
nigga.
mean?
What's
That's
It's the
up?
what
same
Man.
thing. It's the same thing.
Literally.
He
So,
locked in. for
so it's
life.
like, oh my God. Bro. So he didn't even put the big hip haymakers that he's going to
No
put
bullshit.
later. It's little shit like, yo, your identity. We going to visit the splits conversation again.
Facts.
And we gon' you just move weird. You just move crazy. And
He
we're
said-
not gonna get totally into it. This is still a funny track that bumps and shit. And he did a successful job. And I think it's still one of the hardest diss tracks.
Yeah.
But it only gets darker.
Nah, that shit was tough though.
That shit was tough.
Like we don't want to hear you
know,
say nigga no more. That shit was
no
wavy.
more.
That shit was wavy. I heard that. That shit sparked something inside of me.
No, when he said
There was a level of
he
hatred
said,
I haven't felt in
there's
decades.
love and hate. And
I
let me
remember
tell you,
why.
I'm the
I'm the
biggest
biggest
hater.
hater.
I knew Nate. When I heard
Yeah.
that, I was like, Nate
I said,
salivating at the
yeah.
mouth.
Bro,
This
I was
nigga's
hearing it because I was rocking with it the whole time. I'm like, okay, this nigga
gotta
is
support
spitting.
hate. We
And
gotta
then,
support
and then he
hate.
gets to that point, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
Bro, the thing
I feel like
is,
Kurt
too-
Angle, nigga. Yeah.
It's been
Fuck
so
that shit.
crazy to watch like Drake getting draked. Cause there's so many
Out Drake.
quotables on the fucking Kendrick side of this shit.
Every line is
So
an IG
many.
caption, bro. Every
Like
line
niggas
is
are
an
walking
IG
around
caption.
and just saying this shit left and right off the top of their head.
You
It's
might
like,
pop ass with him.
like, yo,
No bullshit.
I see two bad bitches.
like,
Facts.
it's just crazy.
He said, ain't 20v1 is 1v20. If I gotta smack niggas that
Right with you. No bullshit.
Yeah, that was a good flip.
That's a great flip, bro.
That's a good flip.
And all of this is about narratives and the angles that you're gonna make. Fuck all the tea, fuck all the gossip shit. Like if you buy into like does he have a daughter or not? Like, that's corny.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I
I don't
don't
give
give
a
a fuck about shit like
No
that.
bullshit. What
But
that
it's
gotta do
about
with me?
making that person's character tarnish in the public image. It's what Nas did to Jay-Z.
Type
It's
shit.
what Pac did to Biggie. It's what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. And it's what any winner of any beef has done.
That's
is
what you gotta do.
tarnish the person
Facts.
public image, whether they're pussy, they're not who they
Tear them
claim they
niggas down,
are,
chip
they're
away.
not the rapper you think they are, whatever the case is. And he already started from the jump with Euphoria. Like, you just not who you think you are. It just gets
It's
dark.
surgical. It's surgical.
He said it's even worse too because not only are you not who you think you are, but you're not who you're telling other people. Like other people might see you in this way, but you're not who we think you are either.
All right.
That's bad, bro.
I will say one thing I really
Yeah.
like is how each of them are flipping each other's like bars. Like the Mike Jack line, what's a king to a son?
Yeah. when Drake
What's
said
a
that,
what? Yeah,
push
some
up
shit
shit.
like that. And then Kendrick had another flip.
The boy, where's the man?
Yeah, I like
shit
that.
type shit.
I like that one a lot.
I like
I
that.
really
Ooh.
like the show me your uncle. I'm trying to see the man of the house. That
We're
was
not
We'll,
there
we'll
yet.
get to that. We'll
We're
get
not
to
there
that.
yet. Yeah, we're not
But
there yet.
what there was a flip was 616 in LA. And
Yeah.
anybody know that
quintuple.
Drake loves his timestamp records, but
Yo.
Kendrick got to that
Yeah.
shit first, nigga.
That was a day on Twitter.
that was
Mind you, can we talk about like the difference between people on Twitter and then people on Instagram? Like the intelligence level. You go on Instagram comments and like these blog pages and all that.
Oh, you
and,
like you go on Instagram
I was gonna
comments?
say you're on Instagram.
no, cause I look at it because you see like our generation.
Instagram
music-
comments are
our
nasty.
I was
generation
saying,
music
I don't
will
be
post
on
some
there.
shit, and I'll be looking at it, I'm like, what are these niggas saying right now?
Yeah,
It's just
bro.
a bunch of niggas like dick riding Drake. But then you go on Twitter, it's everyone dick riding Kendrick. I'm like, the divide is crazy.
Nigga said black people don't be on Instagram.
You know, bullshit.
Real niggas on Reddit.
He's like, there's a lot of I don't know.
Hip
Right,
hop
there's a
heads.
bunch of white dudes sitting there,
I was about to say, it's a bunch of nerds on
breaking
Reddit.
this shit down. Like, yo, I
Bro.
slept this man. Oh my god.
Even the Crody shit, bro. He said talk down on me and the family Crody.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
bleeding
he's
your
nasty.
family Crody. That's just nuts.
as a crip, bro.
Nigga said I be
As
a
a
new
blood, as a
king.
Pyru saying Crody's crazy.
No
bro.
bullshit. No bullshit.
That's how you know the hate is real, bro.
Nah, but also like shout out to Kendrick though. You feel me? He gave New Home King the stimulus package.
And now with this
He said
616
business was booming. You seen that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did see that.
business
I did see
continue to
that.
boom. Drake did
That
the
nigga wasn't really
music-
in there. That's not the restaurant. That shit is cap. The
Really?
restaurant's
What?
way too small for that.
This nigga.
That
They-
nigga
they
real
show-
hater,
They
nigga.
showed the camera going into
you
the
want-
store,
wait,
They
bro.
didn't, they
You
didn't
want
show
the
the
Google
camera going
image?
into the store.
We could-
They showed the camera walking up to
This
the
nigga-
door and
Bro,
then
what?
them inside of a restaurant.
I know.
That restaurant's too small, bro.
I know Nate didn't do the Google images
sure?
to see the square footage
look
of
it
this
up.
fucking
If
establishment.
you did, bro, I was so
Bro,
respectful.
look at the
looking
look
right now,
at
I'm looking
inside
right
of
now.
New
I don't
King.
remember.
Like, what
I
the
don't remember
fuck?
the scene in the
That's
video. So
nasty.
like breaking down.
That's
Like,
nasty.
Nigga,
Yeah,
the
I'm
camera
sorry.
walked. The camera pulled up to the store, and then afterwards was different. I believe that the nigga had the nigga wearing the chains and all the shit. I don't know if
saw
that's
that
the same.
picture.
Is that the same nigga from the video?
I couldn't tell you.
No,
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
bro,
I
is
couldn't
that
tell
even the
you.
nigga from the video from the news?
I don't know.
Bro,
Wait, so
it is, bro, because there's an upstairs seating, bro. Look, bro,
Oh,
look, look.
the upstairs.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling you, bro.
Because that'd be crazy. Like,
Nigga-
why?
Nigga-
Nigga made a set just
nigga
to act
faked
like
the
a
moon
moon.
landing.
There's an
Okay,
upstairs
okay,
seating. There's
okay.
They
upstairs
faked the
seating.
moon landing. Niggas faked the music video. All right, so
I mean, a lot of shit in that music video is fake though.
Oh,
but
but-
to be fair.
616 in LA. Now,
That shit was tough.
I don't know how much
Woke up
was
Friday, I felt good.
revealed with that one. It didn't
I
feel
don't think that was
light,
the intent,
but I
though.
think the biggest reveal was like, you have fake niggas around you that don't like you, that want you dead, and there's a mole in your operation. I'm causing doubt within the loyalty of your own team.
We're only speaking to what we knew at that time.
Yes, in
I
terms
think
of what
that-
was revealed
yes,
in
yes.
616
I
in
think
LA.
that the key to that one was him being like, my nigga, nobody likes you.
Not even your own people.
Type shit.
You gotta pay
Because
niggas
the
to
mole
like
shit to me is like, no one cares. But at least me, I don't care about that.
I agree
Like,
about that.
You niggas are not the government. Like, I don't care that there's a mole. Like, what the fuck? The nigga said no one likes you. Even your own people don't like you.
I agree
like,
with that.
alright.
At that time, I think the intent was that, and also to like initiate like the psychological warfare.
Yes.
It's like, oh, like I know shit that you think that I don't know. To really get in that nigga Drake's head to be like, okay, wait a minute, let me be cautious about how I approach this shit.
Yeah.
On top of that, I think it was also,
And it was also
you
spitting.
want me to do the quadruple entendre shit? Okay, bet I got you.
Facts.
I'm gonna really
Bullshit.
rap some shit right now. Cause
Just in the
nigga,
title alone.
everybody was sitting on their phones that day coming up with 1,000 different meanings about this means this means that,
yeah,
that.
and
And he knows what he was doing.
I said I
He
wasn't gonna
knows
get
exactly
into
what
the
he was
social
doing.
media shit because that was like
That
that.
shit was facts though.
But that nigga,
Some of it was facts.
wow.
616, that was the birthday of this person, and that's the
Is it
date
not
of this
facts?
day. And
Or
that-
was it not?
Is it not
Was it
facts?
not?
Is it facts or coincidence, bro?
I mean,
I'm not
it's a
trying
lot
to
of
Bro,
coincidences.
bro,
Is that not
Prize
both things
winning
could be true?
artist,
I'm
bro.
taking
That's
Both
art.
things could be true.
I'm taking the music at face value. The whole fan
That's not
theories
how
on
art's
both
to be
ends
dissected.
is real.
How'd
My
you-
nigga,
how'd you
the
get
first two
8%
lines, bro.
Critical thinking, bro.
The first two lines, bro. You're sitting there like, nah, bro. This nigga's spitting.
The
With
first
the
line.
off-white
You
bro.
called that nigga
You called him a
Sunseeker.
seeker, bro.
That shit was
It's
tough,
bro.
That shit was
That
tough.
shit was hard, my nigga.
I'm not denying
This nigga
that
said
shit was
that's-
hard.
this nigga said- he said that's not even an insult.
No,
No,
What the fuck?
Fan,
When
I'm
did I
like
say
about
that?
y'all
That's
tonight.
not
Get the
Bro,
fever.
put the
Oh
chat
my.
right now, nigga.
When did I say that, bro?
Nigga, you said that in the chat. You
That
said
nigga
that's
too
not even.
old.
You said that's not even an insult. Calling a nigga a Sunseeker not an insult.
I've never
Nigga,
heard that
I
in
did
my
not
life,
say that.
bro.
If you find
Bro,
out, I'll
bro,
give you
bro, I'm
100
gonna find it. I'm
bills.
gonna find it.
I don't remember
swear,
him saying
have you
that.
I
ever
did
heard
not-
somebody call somebody else a Sunseeker,
There
bro?
was another,
Yeah,
there was
with
another thing.
D'Angelo Russell's
was it?
kid.
What
Someone
did he say?
disliked D'Angelo
Something
Russell's
similar.
kid. Yeah.
Like,
You
Sons of Children?
like cave dwellers or some
No,
shit.
it was like
Yo.
something. Sun
Cave dwellers.
Cave Dwellers.
Like-
Dodger. Sun Dodger.
Sun Dodgers. Yeah. Like, I see here. That's
funny
funny
as
as fuck too.
If you call him a Sun Dodger,
Sun Dodger.
we'll keep that in
Oh,
Suns.
man, why
Sunseeker's crazy.
at the. Oh my god.
Crazy, bro.
It's like
Talking
with
about
every
who's
Oh
every
nah, this
shot
nigga's bound to
that.
be on some shit.
Damn.
This is why writing, bro. Being a good writer is
Mind you,
important.
on top of
bro.
that,
being a good writer is important.
Doubling down
bro.
on how much hate you got for the nigga, bro. Dropping this shit for us Eastern Standard Time, 9:00. If you want to look at it Pacific time, 6 o'clock in the
Yeah, it was
morning. It's
early
like,
in the
yeah,
morning.
I got hate for this thing. I'm up.
6:16.
I'm up.
I think it was,
That shit
I'm
at
ready to go.
16.
Opposite. I think it was a little bit later in the day.
For
I
us?
think it was 9
Maybe
a.m.
like
in
12.
LA.
Okay,
No,
man,
it was
no,
like 6 a.m. in LA.
Nah,
and
it could've
9
been
a.m.
because-
It would have been 9 a.m. our time, 3 hours apart, right?
Let me see.
Or was it 6 hours?
It's
Nah,
6.
bro.
No,
I'm telling you, it was early in the morning. Type
Either
shit.
way, it's early as
Like it
shit.
was still early
It's
in
early
Cape
as
Verde
shit.
for me, bro. Listening to that
all I
shit.
know is I had just smoked. I was in the middle of making some fucking refried beans, bro.
Yeah, you was ready. Have a good day.
I turned the stove off, bro.
Yeah,
like,
nigga. I
we'll
was
get
at
back to the
work. I
food,
said,
bro.
hold up. He dropped again.
And
I was like,
listen,
back to back the
this
nigga.
shit don't even got to be that crazy. It's just the tactic. He's
Oh, yeah, so many chats.
he's using the Drake tactic against. You're not gonna find it because it was never there.
Instagram.
What
I see what you're saying.
what it said?
You're talking about you're talking about what you said to me.
Oh,
I see.
yeah,
I thought you were saying that's not even an insult. And I was like, oh, I see what you're saying. That's funny.
yeah.
That's facts though, no bullshit.
I call this nigga Nate a black supremacist.
Lock in.
And I literally said that's
Shit.
not
I'm
an
locked in.
insult, nigga.
I'm locked in.
It's a time to be one.
Call that nigga a Sunseeker. I felt it.
Crazy.
But I agree though. I think that at the end of the day, it's like, I think that song was basically just like planting the seed.
Yeah.
Psychological warfare.
Absolutely.
Giving him the idea that like, my nigga, I'm on your neck.
And the
Like-
back-to-back tactic on top of that
Facts.
Yeah.
adds to
Playing
like
his game,
people
yeah.
thinking
'Cause
like
honestly,
he's up 2-0. Now
To
Drake
me,
gotta respond.
that's the biggest reason why that nigga won against Meek. Because he dropped back to back.
Facts.
He was like, I'm not giving you time to breathe. Why are you
Yeah.
taking so long? That changed
That-
the landscape of
That,
rap
just
beef.
like the optics. Like all the
Yeah.
fucking like the visuals, the memes,
Yeah.
clowning him. Is
It
that
was
your
also the
tour,
prime
your
of
girls'
Drake.
tour? Like
2015 was like prime Drake, bro. That was
I don't remember nothing about that song.
That was views.
because if
don't
you
remember
was
that
really
one line?
paying attention,
Which one?
the
is that,
tour,
a world, is that a world tour? Your girls
girls'
tour?
tour. You don't remember that?
I mean, I remember it now.
I know she
'cause
told you to
I'm
open
kinda
up more.
that's
I
not
know
what she meant when
gotta
she
be
told you to open up more.
I
Yeah.
remember that nigga Beat was like, if you ain't about that running
20
through the
fingers
six
is-
shit,
bro,
tell
20
me who the
fingers
fuck
is
was
a-
niggas running through the six with.
No,
That shit was
no.
tough.
If niggas was really paying attention, Meek Mill stumbled in the beginning, but by the end, when that nigga was dropping like War Pain and
Like
the
shit,
4-pack,
the 4-pack. Yeah.
that shit was tough.
But
nigga.
it was too late.
It was too late.
late.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is I remember that shit because Drake has still yet to recover
And
from
I
that
don't want to
shit.
skip
He
too
just was
far,
like,
but I think it's the same thing with this track that Drake just dropped.
no
The
bullshit.
victory lap has already been taken, but we'll get there. All right. Now, it's Saturday night, or was it Friday night? It's Friday
I don't
night.
even
It was
know,
Friday
bro. It was
night.
Saturday night.
It was Friday night. It was
night.
Friday.
Friday
Family
night.
Matters?
And,
Yeah.
and Drake drops
Friday.
Family Matters, and this is the first time
you're right.
that visuals get introduced into the mix.
Corny.
Someone brought up
No,
a
I
great
disagree.
point.
No,
I
Tom.
disagree.
Someone brought up a really
Let
good
me
point to me
hear
that I was
Tom
like, I didn't look at it like that.
What's up?
That he was like, oh, he's only doing the visuals to like kind of
Overcompensate?
engage you more, because like if you was to just be listening to it,
It's
you can be
not
tapped
that
out. It's
exciting,
not that
no
crazy.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I disagree.
The
I
visuals just
disagree.
add on to it, and I was like, I didn't look at it
disagree.
from
Nigga
that
made a
angle.
lyric video.
I was like, I didn't look at it from that angle.
Damn it. He's like, you guys got to catch these.
Corny.
I disagree because I think that there's a lot of like subliminals in the music video that aren't necessarily subliminals in the song itself.
Mm.
Like, I think that
So?
there's a lot of things that end up being kind of similar. But even with the last scene,
What's the
he
sublim?
talking
Wait,
about
it's like
bring it
what?
up. Like what? Like,
Like
what?
what,
The
like
van,
the
the
van,
Good Kid, Mad City.
Van. But even
We really
even-
not losing
Yeah.
our place with town and country.
Is that supposed to like?
No, but
if I'm
even
Kendrick, that's supposed to hurt my feelings.
You think his mom still drives that van, nigga?
The new
I understand
but
like
also
the impact of that.
the scene at the very end with the white dude and
Bro.
with the blood bandana, bro. That's supposed to represent the mole in Kendrick's camp. Like he's feeding him information. He's got pictures of a little girl on the wall that are the daughter of his alleged daughter.
Okay, maybe.
I feel like we're getting reaching territory
I don't
here
know.
now.
No, but that's what that. No, bro. What do you mean? You have a dude with a bandana tied up like he's a gang member, talking to Drake.
That
I
could
did
be
see that, but like, I
anybody.
don't know.
Wow. Yeah,
could
bro.
be
But
anybody, bro.
the whole. I feel what you mean, bro. But it's read between the lines. These are artists at the peak of their craft. These are authors. These are lyrical
Nigga,
authors.
Drake is
like-
not that
I
good,
feel like
bro.
niggas have the
Cap,
ability
bro,
to
cap, bro.
Hey, bro.
create a scenario to make it look like something's bigger than what it is. What is he looking
You
at?
just showing
The
the rest
new
of it.
whole king, bro. No
Bro, no,
bullshit.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. These are authors, bro. Like,
Hey, Dom,
they're-
listen, it's possible. But like the rest of the world, we didn't know because 10 minutes later we was on Kendrick.
I was crazy. I was on the phone
Let's sit on
live
Family
reacting
Matters
to
for a
Drake
little
shit.
bit.
And I was like, I was low-key doing a victory lap for Drake. I was like, I don't know how
That's
Kendrick
wild.
responded to this
That's
other than calling him a pedophile. And then what did he
what
do?
was fire
He called him a
about what
pedophile.
was the most fire thing that Drake said on there though?
Oh,
I mean, no,
answer that question, but let's look at Family Matters. That I think that's interesting for you to say that he should take a victory laugh off of Family Matters because I'm gonna let you cook. I personally didn't even think that was enough to engage with the
bullshit.
last two
Euphoria.
records. Yeah.
Let alone Euphoria.
Bro, the domestic violence charges, bro. What are you talking about? Kendrick has been in our eyes, bro. Kendrick has been like that's the same thing. Because
I see what
Drake,
you're
like what Kendrick is doing is like he's like, yo, your persona is only in your head, and I'm breaking it apart to you. Kendrick on the other side, people like we know that Kendrick is viewed as the Messiah. Like I think bro, because of the audience.
Especially after his
It's the
last
audience.
album.
But the thing is, so there was a tweet that was talking about Kendrick's talking to Drake and Drake's talking to the audience, and I low-key agree because he's like trying to bring like the whole idea about the Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain. Like Kendrick is and Drake is trying to show that Kendrick is a lot less of the boogeyman than he seems. So if he has like, oh, this dude is a black messiah. The dude who made All Right is the same dude who's beating his wife. The dude who made Black of the Berry is the same dude who's beating his wife. And also the dude who's talking about like my kid is also raising the kid of somebody else.
That last part,
it's not-
that's
it's not
so
really
internal that it's
landing.
like, I don't even have any.
I'm
like,
glad
Even
I'm glad we got
any
Dom
persona
here.
from
I'm
that.
glad we got Dom here. Otherwise,
But like-
I'm ready to say
I'm
this
not gonna
nigga's
lie.
dead, bro.
To me,
like-
it's not landing.
It's
Cause
not.
Even take out the kid shit. Nah,
Because
bro.
Pete, say he is being his wife, right? Unfortunately. What does that have to do with the shit that Kendrick said to Drake so far? What does that have to do with the black culture?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
no.
no. We could
That's
talk
all
That's
about
I'm
not
that.
the
wondering.
angle. I don't think that's the angle you should be looking at.
I'm
it from.
saying that because I'm saying that to me, I'm not looking for gossip. I'm looking for insults. I don't think that's that bad of an
Again, we
insult
got to talk
say
about
to a nigga
what
'cause he didn't
punches are
stand on it.
landing, bro.
The thing is, no, but my thing is
The
about-
Dave Free shit, he said it. He even said it himself on there. He said, "I think that would make sense on there." And then when he talked about his wife, he talked about it was one line.
No, he's had multiple
doubled
lines.
back.
No, he's talked about Whitney
up until
cheating
the
on
point,
Kendrick
though.
for a few
Facts,
for a few
but then he only had
songs.
one line about the abuse.
That's
It's like it feels like it's like a throwaway. Like he doesn't
that's
even-
my
it's like
issue
he's
with
just
the
saying
track.
anything.
There's a lot of missteps with this record, like a lot. First of all, going back to the keep it PG, like going
Yeah,
back
nah,
to that
nah,
flow,
that was whack. That
Bro,
was whack.
this shit should have dropped a week ago if you're gonna go back to doing some shit like that.
That was whack.
Another misstep addressing
Third part was
Rocky
tough.
and Ross. I don't
Yeah,
care
nah,
how
that was
tough
that
the
was
Rock-
Yeah,
that wasn't that
that
was
did take away
dumb.
from me.
I don't
No,
care
just
how
dumb.
tough the Rocky bars are, bro. It's too
You talking
late.
about hitting my BM?
Was
Do the
it?
math. Who was I hitting when you was hitting
That's
her, bro?
tough.
No,
That
no,
was
no,
crazy,
no.
bro.
The bar
That's
is
not-
cool. Listen, the bar is cool, but I
It's
think
not
it should
the
be a
time.
separate moment.
For
Separate
sure.
Feel me?
track.
You drop the shit with Kendrick, and then you be like, "Oh, I got more for you niggas,
But I
you niggas, and you
understand why
niggas."
he's not because it's not enough time, bro.
No,
What?
it's not
No,
enough.
no, no, no,
ammo.
no, no, no,
That's
no,
that's the
my fault.
problem.
That's the only thing you be making time for.
In his eyes, it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth
So
the
then don't
time to make a
address them.
soul song. It's not worth to make a whole. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I grew up on
Wait,
A$AP
you
Rocky.
are not
Honestly,
gonna
I
beat
don't
a
even believe
nigga
that.
baiting
No, no, no,
him
no,
for
no.
to
Hold
drop.
on.
He's been
Facts.
baiting him to
Time
drop
out.
all the time, and now you're gonna play the
Time
"Nah,
out.
I'm too good to
Because
even
honestly,
respond."
I don't even
Wait,
think you
Kendrick
believe that.
or
Listen to
Rocky?
me. Dom, hear me
Rocky.
out. I don't think
Right.
you believe that considering on multiple albums, what, the last maybe 2 or
Facts.
3, he's made dedicated tracks to certain people, certain lines about Serena. You got the song about Rihanna. It's like he makes time in his own projects to talk about people who aren't even relevant in the moment in his life. And you gonna
Like
tell me
shit.
right now he doesn't have the time or it's not worth his time?
He's just
That's
doing
not
I'm
true.
not saying what.
That's not true.
I'm saying what his. No.
He's
I'm
doing
saying
that
what
on
what
purpose
he's
to trick
presenting.
niggas, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he's presenting. For me,
He's doing it to trick niggas. He's like, yeah, if
Yeah,
I mention
nah,
all
it's
these
just-
people, then it will look like I'm still in this battle against
Yeah,
all these
exactly.
people.
It's too
Even
late.
though it's really just me and
We see
Kendrick.
through it.
It's like other people don't like me. So Kendrick just told me that he hates me. He told me mad shit about. He said mad disrespectful shit about me.
That's another.
And I'm responding to all these niggas like instead of just responding to him.
He's still keeping it quirky on this track. This nigga just
tight.
fucking. He's trying to eliminate your character, bro. He's trying to make you look like you're the shittiest human. You're a shitty father. You're not of the black culture, and you're giving dick jokes. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That
nigga?
shit was bad.
That shit was the most cringy shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
When I
bro.
heard that shit, I was really hoping that there was something other than his dick. I was like, what is? Is there a video of you beating somebody up, bro? Is there a video of you like the head with somebody?
Fuck the big three. It's just a big D, and there's video proof.
Because the nigga said, fuck the big three, it's just big me. And niggas like, oh, that's corny. That nigga said, oh, that was corny. I got something for you. I'll show you corny.
Cornometer,
Nobody on corny's the king.
I will not be
No one on
outdone.
corny's the boy. It's just Big D.
Yes, horrible. Bro,
They gonna fuck with that one.
Dave Free line.
I didn't know he was going with that.
I
didn't know
hated
he was
that
going with
Dave
that, bro.
Free.
He was trying to do the
And
Pusha
he's
T
like-
shit. He was
and
trying to
he's
push
like,
it.
And he chuckles afterwards. Like, nah, that was bad.
Bad.
Yeah, I didn't know he was trying to go with that.
Because then Kendrick did it the same day, like literally the next day, did something similar, and it was tougher.
I'll give my one credit to the
wait.
song. Once the beat switches to the second beat and he starts rapping, that is my favorite version of rapping.
The bars
Like-
go up.
Like the flow, let alone
The
just the
second part,
bars,
right?
like the bars, the flow. Like that's how I like a nigga to rap. That's how I like my nigga snapping on beats. Like Kendrick is cool. He's calculated. And we'll come to that with the Meet the Grams. Personally, I think that's the most devastating one.
That shit was tough.
That's not my favorite one.
I
I'm
fuck with
probably
that.
not gonna go back to it.
I've been listening to
because
that shit on
it's just
nonstop.
It's very
shit's
dry to
terrifying.
me. It's very dry to me. But it does what it needs to do, and we'll get to that. But that's my favorite version of rap. And I said Kendrick is, and that's why there's even room for this conversation, bro. That's why there's this stark contrast between the fan bases and why there was never going to be fan bases changing their opinion based off of this beef. Because if you like Drake over Kendrick, is because sonically you like a certain type of music over how Kendrick's delivering it. And if you value
Type
Kendrick
shit.
way over Drake, you might value substance over how the music is being delivered sonically.
Nah, because here's my thing though. Niggas is lying to themselves. This nigga's talking about some fucking, oh nah, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, y'all keep talking about Kendrick drop Euphoria, whatever, like 616, like it's, but he hasn't, like, I had a song, like these aren't really, it is rap beef.
I'm not looking
What
for
the
a radio
fuck?
record.
Well-
like, y'all niggas is looking at some shit that's not even like that.
That was valid up until yesterday.
Even, it's still valid.
I mean, we're not even there yet.
We're not there yet, but
We're
yeah.
not
I
there yet.
personally think that track was tough. I think everything that Kendrick said before that and everything that he dropped before that was tougher than that. Rap beef wise.
What he's saying, yes, like the actual punches that are landing.
He did snap though. Nah, honestly, Kendrick's just the GOAT. I'm sorry. Like, actually, Kendrick, I take it
Bro,
back.
it's not-
I
it's
take it
nobody
back.
better,
I take it
bro.
back. Kendrick's just the greatest because honestly, even thinking
man.
about that,
Bro.
there's too many shits on there. Like, we're gonna go like punchline to punchline. Yeah, that nigga black.
It's not
that nigga
enough.
just doesn't
It's
miss.
not
That's
enough.
nuts.
Arguably-
That's nuts.
That shit was so puzzling
That's
to me.
insanity.
If you
Actually, I
don't even
like.
have Meet the Grams that like completely
I'm flabbergasted.
squashes that song, like I'm so perplexed. I feel like I'm being manipulated. Literally, Kendrick has said it.
working.
But like the same,
No.
it's like when Tory Lanez dropped that album, a whole album about how he's innocent, and you're like, there's no way a nigga would drop an album if he
Facts.
didn't actually, if he did it, right? Like that's
Facts.
insane. And Drake is like, go like fucking baiting this nigga to drop, and he's like, drop, you ain't got shit. I got this red button, all that. You got you. It makes you think like, does Drake? Like, I can't think of anything that you can say to Kendrick. I know plenty
And
I can
even
say
if-
against you, and you're feeling really confident right now.
Bullshit.
So when Family Matters drop, and I still don't feel any type of
Yeah.
thing that's shifting the wave,
And even if he does, who cares? Say it then.
No bullshit.
Because it doesn't matter. Like the thing about Kendrick, because we can even get into now, we can get into Meet the Grams, right?
let's do it.
Because the nigga stepped onto that track, and niggas is fixated on this nigga having a daughter. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that.
That
Because
verse
even
is, you could take that whole verse out.
if he,
Still
No lie, he should have had
Yeah, I
that
didn't
verse.
really-
Because that verse,
here's
that
my
verse,
thing.
that-
I don't give a. I think that shit was tough, no matter what. Even if he does or doesn't.
Even the angle, just
Niggas,
the
that's
angle
what I'm
itself,
saying.
like having this
Nigga just-
conversation with
I
these
fuck
people
with
who
that.
mean so much to you.
I fuck with
It's
that.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
Because even if the daughter doesn't
Zero
exist,
Adonis.
This
Even if
nigga's a sicko, man.
like even if the daughter doesn't exist, all it's doing is just propelling this narrative that this lady is like,
It's
nigga,
a
you're a
horrible
deadbeat. You might have more children that you've abandoned. Even if that's not true, look at the type of nigga you are, it could be. So it doesn't matter. This shit's just funny. Nigga having a conversation with made up individuals to disparage your character. That's tough.
And I don't even think
Niggas
that's the
just
worst
saying
one.
anything.
Someone having a conversation with
Niggas
your mom
disrespect-
That's what I'm
and
saying,
saying
bro. Like-
why
Yeah,
Your
no bullshit.
You're not gonna say
is
my
a
mother out her
creepy-
first name, bro.
He said
like,
it's a
no,
sick
no, no,
man.
no, no.
He's a sick
Like,
man.
You gotta break it down. Like even what he was saying to
Like, him should
Adonis is
die.
like,
Break it
bro,
down.
that shit's crazy, my
Say
nigga.
it.
Break it down.
Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we're grown, and you're a good kid that needs good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you
He
shit.
said, "Let me
Like,
raise you."
He
because your
calls
daddy
Adonis
can.
a black man.
No bullshit.
Like
crazy.
that already
He said,
shows you
listen,
the
Drake.
differentiation
Yeah,
of
for
how
sure.
he views
For sure.
Drake.
I know
what you're saying,
So,
but you
so, like,
listen to
this isn't a race
The
thing.
25%.
This
Facts.
isn't a race thing. You're just a culture vulture.
Facts. He's like, you might be a quadroon, but it's not too late for you.
Never let a man piss on your
Respect.
legs, son.
That's
Either
nuts.
you die right there or pop that man in the head, son.
son.
Yeah.
But yo,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. A nigga attaches my name to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, no.
It's bigger than rap now. I don't give a fuck about
Bro,
rap no more.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying. I'm surprised no one's been hurt. Like,
You already
like,
did.
seriously shot, bro.
like,
Like,
I know Kendrick is
That's why
probably
that
well
nigga went to the New World
secured.
King.
I know Kendrick is well
He said, I'm
secured.
staying over here.
I know you're not gonna catch that nigga with a drive-by. Drop a fucking bomb on that on LA, nigga.
Yo, on LA.
you gotta take a whole all of Compton, bro. All of Compton gotta
All
go, bro.
of it, nigga. You put
Toronto
yo, you
and
tell
Compton
my
should be wiped
mom
off the face of
that
the earth, bro.
I should be in jail or dead because I'm a pedophile.
Yeah, that's bad. And it gets worse too because he
Yo,
says
Yeah, this one is crazy.
he
Bro.
said not only are you a pedophile, not only are you a deadbeat, but you're a fucking liar, my nigga, and you can't tell the truth. And it's like the same shit that you said before. He's like, nothing that you say is gonna matter. Same shit I was saying earlier on Twitter. Nothing that you say now is gonna matter because no one believes you. I could lie too, and it doesn't matter if anyone believes me or not because we already don't believe you.
Mhm.
But you did that to yourself. All I did was say something about it.
Type
I'm
shit
like,
that-
the
That's
more
just
I'm thinking about it
mean-spirited,
too,
though.
right? Because at this point, or are we ready to transition
Eat the
into?
grams.
Finish your point. Finish your point.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
because like my point is to they're not like us.
No. The nigga said,
Okay.
Oh,
This nigga
I'ma
won
wait.
LeBron and
I'ma
Curry's
wait.
fan.
Yeah, no
bro.
bullshit. We're not done with that. We're not done with
I
that.
wanted to bring it. Okay,
That shit
go
was
ahead.
bad.
I know.
That
I
nigga
know.
said-
I know the James family was in the crib losing their fucking
No
mind.
bullshit.
Bro.
Bronny was like, Dad? he said, should I not get drafted to the Raptors, bro? Is that not safe?
Should I stay away from Rondo?
Should I stop calling him Uncle
No
Aubrey?
bullshit. Like, what's going on? Like, yo, like the niggas talking about, he's like, you bring your son around these niggas, you feel me?
They're not
I like to
safe.
think.
No
I like to
bullshit.
think-
He's like, you're putting your son in danger by having him around your
I
people.
care about your son more than you do.
I will say. I
Yo, I
will.
can't imagine what you're thinking in that moment. Do you text? Do you hit the nigga like, yo, what he talking about, gang? Like,
And mind you,
Imagine Braun calls Drake, bro.
like what's he talking about?
and niggas was saying, oh,
What
this
does
is
this
like,
mean, Drake?
and niggas was saying, because the thing about because niggas talk about the cover art, right? And how niggas saying like, oh, the cover art
Was
is like
planted and
is
shit.
planted and all that shit. Who cares about that? The
I care
nigga
about
dropped
that.
right after that nigga dropped.
Okay,
I
boom.
care
And
about
he
that.
talked-
'cause that's
and
fucking
Pete,
funny,
and I had a
bro.
point.
What he talked about,
But did I not say that in the group chat?
you did. But what he spoke about was in response to what Drake had just said about his family.
Yeah.
So it's like the nigga is predicting the angles just as foretold
No facts.
on the first
But
But
track.
like
It's
even
about
then,
this-
right?
He just keep
Do
going
we-
back to
do we
Euphoria. The
really,
niggas
if we
is-
really sit down and think about it, do
just
we
nuts.
care that the information was false or like planted?
Yes.
Oh, I still
yes,
don't
I
care.
do. I do.
still don't
I do
care.
because
I never cared about-
the whole point about it is like Kendrick's whole angle and the Weeknd's angle, Kendrick's angle, Future's angle, Metro, like all these people, their angles are like, yo, like kind of going to the persona like you're not a superhero, you're fallible, you're actually a lot more fallible than you think, and including the people around you, like the people around you. Same thing with Pusha, bro. He was talking about the only reason I knew about Drake's child is because fucking 40. When in fact, bro, I'm not gonna lie, the reason he knew about Drake's child, bro, is because Drake had a whole Adidas campaign, and who's one of the presidents who at that time who was
Steven
working,
Victor?
not even Steven Victor, who was working
Pusha T.
with Adidas,
Oh.
Pusha T,
Mhm.
was also working with Adidas. Kanye, but regardless, like I'm not here to argue whether or not we're Pusha T.
But-
Got a different. But what I'm saying,
Here's my point with that, right?
is the reason I'm saying I think it's fire is because Drake was able to flip it.
Oh, I didn't say is it fire or not that Drake did that. That's
Saying-
cool.
Mhm.
That's some real
I'm saying, but
mastermind
that-
manipulated
to me-
shit.
to
That's
me-
cool.
to
Like
me it
why
matters.
this nigga's
I'm
thinking
saying- I'm saying.
fucking 5 steps ahead? Cool, whatever. But I'm
Nah.
talking about him getting
Yo,
fucking.
the move.
I'm talking about
you're
him.
planning
Hold
for the
up, hold
move
up,
that's
hold
5
up.
steps ahead, but the game ended in 2.
I'm
it
hip.
don't matter no
But hear
more,
me out, right?
nigga.
What I'm
Like,
saying to you is like, does it matter that Kendrick got played? Because look what he did with the material.
That's what I'm saying.
Look how he was able to flip it and break it
But
down
that's
and
why-
have all these different angles.
That's
with
why
it.
he's
So
the
who
goal.
cares
That's why
if
he's the
it's
goal because
false?
even
Niggas around
in the face of embarrassment, he's still able.
came
You
out
feel
on
me?
top. No
But that
bullshit.
Like
doesn't
to
take
Nate's
away.
point, this
that doesn't-
imaginary daughter, it's like,
That shit's
why
even
is it
tougher
talking
to
to your
me.
imaginary daughter
When
like
I heard that shit,
Nah,
when I heard that shit, I wasn't even saying, I wasn't even imagining that someone told him that he had a daughter. He was just making it up. I thought he was making it up the whole time. That's what made it tough to me. I thought if he was telling the truth, I'm like, you're a gossipy ass nigga. That's corny to me.
Mm.
I thought he was lying.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If that in that case, bro, I think that's corny because for me, bro, the corniest thing about the whole beef, bro, is the fact that the women are the butt of the joke at everything, bro. Whitney's the butt of the joke, and the women, huh?
The daughter's imaginary. She's not real.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but the women, the alleged women that Drake has been touching on are supposed to be real.
Before we get there, right?
Can we
Like,
take a
let's
break
imagine
on
that woman.
that?
Before we get there, right? I want to go
I'm not
back to
saying
what you're
I'm saying
saying.
they're not. I'm saying the alleged women aren't imaginary in this scenario.
Oh,
the
you're saying
the
that.
daughter's imaginary 110%.
Well, let me answer this question for me, right? What does that say about you if I had to play these manipulation games and create up fake narratives to try to go in this beef with you? What does that say about me if I'm doing that? It means I'm not confident in what I'm doing. It means I'm not confident in this fight.
You doing
I have to make
everything but
up
rap.
shit just to even like keep up with this fight.
And I get why he would do that, because if he could plant that seed and make you lie about something and spread false
That just shows
information,
you're scared.
because now he
Type
can ultimately, even if he loses, it's like getting caught on PEDs, like on some box. It's like, well, he's been lying about that, so what do we know else is true? Like, it invalidates everything. But he didn't take into account that, like, what about everything else that he's addressing, bro? Like, you can't skip that. You can't skip the pedophile shit. You can't skip the
It's
culture
weird how
vulture
long
shit.
he took
Just
to even address that.
For real.
It's the same shit with Tory Lanez that it's like, yo, if you're saying you're innocent, say you didn't shoot her.
Yeah.
Nigga not once said I did not shoot her.
But what I'm saying, the corny part is
Niggas
the
said
fact
the
that
truth will
Kendrick
come to
has
light.
known about, like, Drake has known, like, allegedly has known that Kendrick has put his hands on Whitney. Kendrick has known
I
that
don't
Drake is a
think that's
pedophile.
true.
Bro, what do you mean? No,
I don't think that's true.
That's bro. They've known. This is not a new rumor about Drake.
You're saying that
No,
the
I'm talking about
incident-
Kendrick.
You're saying that the incidents might not be true.
The incident of Kendrick putting his hands
Yeah,
on
yeah,
his
okay.
No,
partner.
what I'm saying,
That's not what he's saying.
I'm taking
Oh, my
both. I'm
fault.
taking both of these folks at face value. I'm taking their words at face value. I want both of them to be lies. You see my tweet? I tweeted. I want that shit to be lies because I'm not listening to no abuser, regardless if it's violence or not, bro.
Wanna be
Of
doing
anybody. But what I'm saying is that, like, if Drake knew about Kendrick being a domestic abuser and was using this as a trump card, I think that's corny.
Oh,
and Kendrick,
absolutely. I agree
knowing
with
that
that
Drake
point.
is a quote unquote
No, you're right.
sexual offender, also
That's always been weird to me. If
I
you
don't
know
know.
something about certain people, it's weird to weaponize that information when it benefits you.
exactly.
I don't know.
That's weird to me.
And that's what a
That
lot
is
of folks.
weird.
That's why I think a lot of this shit is kind
I
of
don't know.
corny.
I think
Well,
it's
if you're gonna be on that standpoint, then I think all of these niggas who benefited
corny.
off of working with Drake,
With Drake.
for all
That
these
is weird.
years,
That would be
even
weird.
though they felt
It's
like he was a
corny.
culture vulture
Yeah,
the
I
whole
don't agree with
time.
none of that.
I mean,
Metro
Metro,
been on that. I feel like we've
Metro
been
just
standing on that,
posted.
though.
Metro literally just posted a picture of Drake of the story I've added on where he's doing his blackface shit.
Shit was nuts.
Bro, Metro was
We're in a
actively
Jim
making
Crow
music
shit.
with Drake during that whole period. That shit happened in
Yeah, no
2018.
bullshit.
Here's my thing.
Bro,
bullshit.
I
the
disagree.
whole time, bro.
I personally believe that business is business at the end of the day. You feel me? You do what you got to do. I think that with that in mind, though, I can't call Kendrick corny for that specifically because he has not worked with Drake for a very long
No,
time.
he's kept it solid. For
Type
a
shit. He's
long
like,
time.
of all, he was saying about all the rest of them. This nigga said, as soon as he was like, I don't fuck with you, he was like, and I'm gonna keep it that way. The niggas haven't collaborated since 2012. It's been more than 10 years. Nigga said, I'm done with that nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not working with him. I'm not being around him.
Since
Now,
he tucked
my
the
thing is,
sensitive
it doesn't
rapper
make
back
sense
in
to
his
talk
pajama
shit about the nigga
clothes.
or to like spread this dirt on the nigga to the public if it's not gonna benefit you or if it's not gonna benefit even the people that you're talking about. Because it's Drake. What do we see every time Drake does some weird like predator shit? Niggas post about it, the shit gets washed away like nothing happened. People ignore it, people don't care. It doesn't matter if Kendrick were to say that shit in the moment, especially then, because Kendrick wasn't even like top 3 at the time, top 5 at the time. He said some shit is gonna be dope. But in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, especially like right after Pimp a Butterfly drops, it doesn't make sense to say shit like that right there. But now is the perfect time because all eyes are on him and all eyes are on Drake
Well, I disagree.
simultaneously.
Wait,
I
actually, let me
disagree.
jump in this, right? And I was gonna save that for the last part, like, because of what all this shit's gonna end up meaning for Drake's legacy and how this is gonna impact both of their legacies in the end. But the reason that this is the perfect time to do it is because there's already been so many nuggets that have already led to Drake going from the most likable figure in the game to being one of the
When?
most.
Nigga, I hate that nigga.
I know you hated that.
I hate that
talking
nigga.
about-
Yeah, but you don't.
I hate that nigga. I have always hated that nigga.
That's not.
But you're
I
not the
stopped.
masses,
I
bro.
stopped
We're
hating
not-
him
we're
a
not
little
talking about
bit.
you.
That's not the
Fuck
same for like the
Drake.
last 10
That nigga
years.
has never been the most likable nothing to me. Fuck
not
that
true.
nigga. I hate
not
him.
true.
Fuck Drake. I hate that nigga. I hate that nigga.
Clip that
Fuck
nigga.
that nigga, bro. I'm sick of him. Because niggas don't get it.
Okay,
TDE,
bro.
Nick.
From the
let
time
me finish my-
from the time he started making music, bro. From the time I seen him reading off his fucking
This nigga real
BlackBerry,
hater.
I hated that nigga.
You real
That nigga is
hater.
not hip hop.
This is
You
real
real
hate.
hater.
That was not
love
there.
this,
I
bro.
hate that nigga,
I
bro.
love this, bro. I
What
love
the
this, bro.
fuck?
This is real hate.
Hold on.
This is great hate.
I'm
That
talking
nigga
about,
was
I'm
never the
talking
most
about-
likable shit to
from
me.
look-
I
the
hate
average
that.
consumer, the average
I'm
consumer.
talking
What
about
the fuck?
from an outside perspective. I mean, he had a run where he was that guy, bro. What from
Absolutely.
if you're reading this is too late to
Absolutely.
I was suffering.
from God's plan.
Yeah.
What's it called? All that shit, bro.
Nigga was walking
He was
around
on a
giving
run.
homeless people. I hate that
listen,
nigga.
He was doing
ISO.
commercials with Will Ferrell,
ISO
bro.
real quick, peace.
I hate that nigga too.
How you hate Will Ferrell?
I don't like his teeth.
This
No
nigga
bullshit.
hate everybody, bro.
He's
Alright.
funny though. He's
He
funny.
got some fucked up.
I-
not
he's
funny.
ISO ball real quick. Hear me out. Hear me out. Type shit.
Liar.
I'm dead ass.
His
He's the
teeth
fucked
is
up.
kind of
He's the
crazy,
fucked
bro.
up.
No, you say he's
So,
funny. He's not funny.
It starts
Will
with.
Ferrell?
Alright,
I'm
get
so
off-
sorry. I'm
get
so-
off. Fuck Will Ferrell. Stop it, guys. It's
We're lying to ourselves right now. We're lying to ourselves.
Like,
Okay,
what
I
we
get
doing
it.
here?
I understand what's going on. I understand what's going on.
It starts with the albums not being as critically acclaimed as they used to be. People already having
The
an issue.
album that God's plan was on.
Well, even just from Scorpion
Scorpion
to
up.
few albums, there's criticism, it's bloated, it's this or that. It starts with that.
Starts with
Because
views.
niggas can overlook a lot of things if the music is hot
I
enough.
fuck with views.
But now you got,
That's exactly what niggas do.
but now you got music that's like iffy. Now we don't really like we like your old shit more than your new shit. That's step number one. Now the shit getting a little bit more misogynistic. It's getting childish.
Facts.
Like the development in his personal
Cosplaying as
growth is
Smino,
actually
like-
going like backwards. We liked him for being like the humble guy who knew that like he wasn't the same street niggas that's dominating the field of hip hop.
Facts.
He was different from these niggas.
But then if you're
he
reading
was
this, it's too late
relatable
came
in that.
out.
And even
Arguably
then,
his best work too.
even then, people were still jacking him with that. They still,
That's when that transition took place.
I think the transition happened after the Meek Mill and even
Nah,
further
nah.
with
That
the.
was- that was if
even-
you're reading this.
It was reading.
And that's why Meek had a problem
I
with that
think,
nigga.
I think these
He was like,
beats.
you don't
I
even-
think these
you're not even
beats
writing
made
all
him a
that street
darker
shit you're
person.
talking.
I
Me
think the,
personally, I would have said the transition was views. Because that's when he felt like I'm the biggest in this shit.
It was like around
Like,
the
you
same
feel me?
time.
Like, no one's touching
if
me.
if you're reading this
I'm
is too late,
untouchable
because
now.
I remember.
Niggas talking about running through the six, all types of
Bro.
shit. I'm like, my nigga, that's not
That
you.
literally, the views was not views. If you're reading this too late, is the moment Drake started talking about because that was after he was in Atlanta. Atlanta's the six,
Type
bro.
shit.
He's calling Toronto the six, even though
Facts.
I've
That
never
shit was
heard
nuts.
Toronto
No
be
one,
called a six,
nigga,
bro.
like now niggas be saying that shit. That shit's nuts. That's real
It
erasure,
make-
bro.
it
That shit
makes-
is nice. That
it
shit
No,
is
I mean,
nuts.
that would be because of Quentin Miller, no?
no,
No,
Not
it's
because
because of
of Atlanta.
Drake.
It's 'cause-
No, I was reading a
because Toronto-
whole breakdown about this shit.
But-
Quentin Miller Ben has songs addressing Toronto
But
as
it-
the six.
But
Prior to
Atlanta
that.
is the six
Zone 6 is in Atlanta.
type
I
shit.
feel you.
It's a
But that's like, you know
But
what I
no
mean?
one referred to the six like on a mainstream level like that until Drake and Quentin.
Alright.
Because the six, like Toronto was made up of six
walk with me,
neighborhoods, right?
walk with me, guys.
Yes.
We
So I don't know nothing about Toronto.
We getting distracted. I'm just trying to lay. I'm
Well,
just
fuck
trying to lay.
Toronto.
I'm trying to lay the
I
seeds
got a lot
right
of
here.
family out there, nigga.
Toronto.
I
Bro, I don't care. What
the music is going back in just his personal growth and development. Right, he's becoming more unlikable within even his rap persona. And on
shit.
top of that, he's sending the shots at Serena. He's sending the
Nuts.
shots at Rihanna.
Meg.
Which is
On-
unprovoked.
on
This is
Meg.
mad
That
unprovoked.
shit was
So-
nuts.
The women were the backbone of his fan base. The reason niggas, it didn't matter how much a nigga like Nate hated Drake.
Heartbreak
really
Drake.
didn't.
Women
It really didn't
women
matter.
were bumping that shit. And as long as the women love it, guess what? You gonna be in a function with them, bumping that shit with them. And you got no choice but to like it, nigga. But now he's alienating the women group. And now I got women friends that stopped fucking with him off of shit like that. So then you add Joe Budden a couple months ago. You seen how he reacted to that comment? You know, when he was on the Instagram, captions going crazy over Joe Budden saying that
Oh, like
he,
that long ass paragraph.
that long-
Yes.
that all came from Joe Budden just throwing that out there of like, yo, you be around a lot of young girls. So that narrative already started.
Yeah.
Boom,
Young
right
girls in
there.
general, yeah.
He do though.
So then the first person shooter shit happens, and then this leads to this whole Metro album. It's just a perfect storm of like, like this is the perfect. If there's the time to eliminate Drake,
This is it.
This is the perfect time. This
Get
is
rid
the
of this
runway.
nigga. Pack him up.
This was the runway
I'll
to do
help
it.
however I can. I'll buy
Hey.
waters. Like
Are
what
you
you
going?
need?
You gonna record a
Famous
diss
actor
on
on
the
Snooze
BBL?
looking paranoid and
No,
uninspiring.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
That beat is. I'm not
Literally.
rapping over that.
That
beat.
shit was funny, but that shit is not good.
No bullshit. I
It
can't.
was
I'm
changing
not
right
doing
in
that.
front of us, bro. Getting fucking face
I know you
tats
felt that
and,
in your heart right there, bro.
what?
That was a good.
A little diatribe.
Yeah.
That was all right.
That was good. No bullshit. You went off.
Yeah,
Because that nigga, he thought he would think about
I'm
this.
cooking, bro.
Nah, yeah.
Because I seen the change in you. Over the past few months,
I
I've
can't
seen the
defend this
change
shit
in
no
you.
more, bro. I can't.
Because you used to. You used to. But I seen the change. You was like,
growth.
music,
That's
bro.
growth.
Nigga,
you
they
was
go-
like, damn. And I know that's what you was attached. You was attached to the music. But I've seen it. It was like, yo,
Because
that might be my favorite artist, but it doesn't have to be.
This nigga's
It's up to him at this point.
I don't
That
like
nigga-
this, but yo, he embarrassed me as a fan all the time, bro. This nigga doing weird shit, bro. He putting beads in his hair, putting heart-shaped fucking lineups.
Like, that's not.
That shit kind of fire. That shit
Nah, her shape lineup was not fire,
I'm
bro.
talking about shit. I'm talking about the
Jacking
beats. The beats
that
in the head's kind of hard. I like.
That's not his game, though.
No facts. They don't
That's
take
not
it.
his game.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea how Drake looked at Smino and was like, "That's gonna be me."
Bullshit. He's like, I'm gonna be you.
Like I don't. There's a million because Drake never been the type to really dress up until like 2018 for real.
Yeah.
Like his fits, bro, was not fitting. Like
Yeah,
that,
he used to
bro.
be in the boot cuts.
Are they now?
on some bullshit, bro.
But
Bro,
it's
you
like,
saying-
Like in
you saying
comparison,
back
but
then,
in
like,
comparison to
I don't
2014,
think anyone's
20,
ever looked at Drake as like the fashionable.
nah,
No,
20,
he's
you're
not,
right.
he's not.
2018 was definitely that shift.
bro.
No bullshit.
Because it for a while, like even I remember like when I was really into like early getting into fashion, I was looking at how rappers was dressing, and every article I was talking about rappers dressing was always like Drake is the everyday's man. People like dressing like Drake because Drake dresses like your coworker. And then
Yeah,
fast
type
forward,
shit.
Drake don't
I
dress.
don't-
It's facts,
I
bro.
don't-
That's
I
facts.
don't
You,
remember
no,
that,
no, no,
That's
no,
bro.
facts.
no. You see
Trust
the
me,
fits,
that's the
bro.
facts.
You see
Anything
the
to
fits
tear that
Drake
nigga
was
down,
wearing.
I knew.
Like I knew
That's facts.
niggas never looked at him as fashionable. I never knew people looked at him as regular.
Nah,
Yeah,
that
bro,
nigga
no,
dressed like he was in
that's
high school
regular.
type
They
shit.
looked at his
He dressed
fits
like he
regular.
went to a charter
That
school.
nigga,
That's
Exactly,
what
that
bro.
nigga
All
rocked
of-
expensive clothes that it was just not.
It just wasn't
Hitting,
fly,
nigga,
bro.
that's-
Exactly.
It wasn't fly. Like
He dressed like he went to a charter school. It was like he can only wear certain shit at certain times of the
turtlenecks
day.
and- yeah, I
Like,
hear you.
yeah, nah, no bullshit.
All right, let's get into it, bro. So the thing is, we had to give a recap for all that music. But
We didn't
this
even get
shit-
to the next shit though.
I'm playing the next
Wait,
shit.
we didn't get to fucking they're not like us.
They not like
No,
us.
I'm playing that
Oh,
one.
yeah, run
nigga.
that up.
The fuck?
Run
Nigga,
that
wait,
shit up.
Hold up. Niggas said one of the complaints, and they're valid complaints. I will give you that because at the end of the day, the music got to be what's it called? Digestible at the end of it. You feel me?
It's wavy.
This nigga said, I'm going to out Drake at his own game. And I'm going to make some shit.
Gave him back to back again.
And
Yo,
Meet
Drake
the Gram was
really-
like, everybody was saying this was on some, Meet the Grams was on some Grim Reaper shit.
Yeah,
it was
I
scary.
don't
It was
understand that shit, bro. It's like y'all niggas just pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we-
like, bro, you're scared from the beat.
Yeah, it's a
And
peanut.
the-
that shit, bro.
Yeah,
That shit,
drill
bro.
was
That
like-
shit's
It is kind of eerie,
like,
though.
I woke, bro. I literally woke up
I will say
with
that.
that beat in my head,
You
bro,
lied.
and I was
That
like,
shit was tough, nigga.
He
You
lied.
lied.
Yeah, the last shit is crazy.
You lied.
I was
That
looking-
shit- That shit kind of.
You
I
lied
looked
about
up-
your surgery.
I looked
You
over my
lied
shoulder,
about
nigga.
your-
I thought somebody
Like,
said
talking to me.
that. I was walking home in the middle of the night. I was like,
I get that.
the
The
fuck?
I pulled a few lines, bro.
The
No
theme
bullshit.
hits.
I was like, yo, my phone gets
It's like shit. Niggas shouldn't be scared of music, man.
Nah, nah.
Some
No,
music
they
be
can't
scary,
match
bro,
bro.
you.
it's not.
I'm mad,
It was a
bro.
joke, bro. You taking it too
You
deep,
seen
bro.
that? You seen that? Huh?
Niggas
It was a joke, bro.
No,
People
I
not
hear
really
you. I
serious.
know you're not serious. But you got niggas talking about the narrative too, like, yo, like, why is he on his back so much? Why does he care so much? Like, y'all niggas said he's not gonna drop enough.
is
Niggas
hate.
dropping
This is
every
hate.
fucking
Yeah,
2
yeah.
days
No,
now.
no, we need
You
that,
feel
bro.
me?
We got
And
a
it's like,
Kendrick album, bro.
Niggas talking about, oh, he's too lyrical. It's like, what the fuck do you mean he's too lyrical?
I-
I bet. I got some shit for y'all niggas. Here you go.
I will say, while absorbing Meet the Gram, like I've listened to it a couple times, and there's times where I just zone out and then zone back in, and I'm like, oh shit, he's still dissing that nigga. So it don't even matter if the shit is boring. Like every time you tune back in, bro, he's saying some shit that hurts your feelings,
It's
bro.
too captivating to be boring.
Really?
That's
I was
the
about to say,
thing, bro.
what part is boring?
Niggas aren't hip hop fans.
I
Meet
like
the
you-
Grams?
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
Meet the
boring
Grams
at
is
all,
tough,
bro.
bro.
It's a
If
little.
you just listen to it, you just
I can
it's
zone
damn,
out. I
bro.
can
No,
zone.
no,
There
I
are
mean, I see
moments
no
where I do
shit.
zone out, bro.
Because I see what he's saying. They're like
The flow
Meet the
doesn't
Grams-
change. The beat is just the
No,
shit.
basically, I feel like what you're
It
saying,
ju-
bro, is that you can zone out on the song, and it's as soon as you regain your tension,
Oh, yeah,
you're
but you're still
instantly
cooking this
still
nigga, though.
on another bar. Like you can, there's so much to dissect from that song. You could feasibly like kind of zone out and just listen to the instrumental, and then as soon as you come back to, bro, he's saying some crazy
So
shit.
him stomping on Drake's release, I already feel like
That
a
shit was
lot of
tough.
people were saying
Crazy.
victory right
Yeah,
there.
that shit-
Call
yeah.
it.
Nigga
So
dropped, he
when
said, "Stop
this shit dropped, nigga, oh my god, this nigga just walked on that nigga's grave, my nigga. Oh my god.
Mustard on the beat, ho deep. boat. Any rap nigga, he a freak.
Yo, this guy, yo, shout out Drake, you're the fucking ruler, bro. Oh my god.
R.I.P. no bullshit.
These jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton. The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options.
This
I'm
nigga
finna pass
slotted.
his body, I'm
John Stockton.
Damn.
No
You
bullshit.
gotta Carl Malone, bro.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible
If God watch it.
No kissy.
Pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that
One
up the
got
skull.
skull.
Walk him down whole time. I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him. Extort shit. Bully the flow on him.
Stop, he's dead.
You like I'm young.
Ooh.
You better not ever go to
Hey,
cell
Joe
block.
Block one.
To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide
Got
your
your
little
sister.
sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified
Lover boy, certified pedophile.
Wop, 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 wop,
wop. Fuck him up.
wop, 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 wop. I'm gonna do my stuff.
Why you
Just
feeling like
stuff.
a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord.
And it's probably A minor.
Yes,
That's
man.
just
It's
tough.
fucking bad.
They not like us.
The song's
They
in
not
A minor
us.
too.
They not like
This is
us.
the anti-pedophile anthem,
bullshit.
nigga. What are you
Like,
gonna do? Not
That
like
shit's,
this
that
shit.
shit's wavy. Because anybody that don't like this,
You weird.
they're like, oh, why not?
You want to
Niggas be like, I fuck with Drake. What do you mean by that?
They cut your mans. They cut
Interesting.
your mans.
Niggas and bird bitches go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy.
That shit was tough to me.
Craig Malibu most wanted.
Since 2009, I had
Oh, he
this
gets in
bitch
his
up
pocket
deep.
soon.
The
Bullshit.
wedgie be flipped over your boxes or over your foe. The
Other vaginal option.
Nigga better straighten they posture.
Let's see.
Got
And
flips
then
up.
the little space. I got the little space. The unimaginable option.
Fuck a caption,
Pussy.
won't action, no accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving.
That was
Get his
conniving.
face tatted like a bitch
Fake ass
apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came
We
home.
heard that
didn't
story
deserve
before.
him either.
That was
Down
conniving
to
though.
Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me.
Oh my God, send it out of pocket.
Hey. Label on me, I'ma get them dropped.
Hey.
Chin music and I won't.
The price the ox.
How many stocks do I really have in stock?
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5.
Ay, devil is a lie. You 69 God. Ay, freaky
Yes, nigga, better get this inside.
Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh
Pass it
outside. Ay,
Oh my
Nah,
God,
that's
stop,
tough.
he's
That shit was
dead.
tough. That shit was tough.
They not like
Yeah, nah, this is the hardest shit.
It's hard,
This
bro.
was the hardest shit that niggas could have possibly said.
They not like
Because Drake not making a song as
This
good as
was
this. I'm sorry,
perfect.
like that's not happening. That's just
He
weak.
shouldn't.
I don't think he can. Nigga. I don't think he's. I don't think he can in this amount of time that he
I
has.
never heard an LA accent from him. I don't think he got it in that bad.
That's a hard
Hold on, this right here is
That's a
tough.
hard
This is tough.
accent to pull up.
with shoes in town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Like, what? Little baby help you get
like
your
that.
lingo up. What? 21
Like that,
get
little.
your first street cred. Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head. Like, what? Quavo said you can be from North Side. What? 2 Chainz say you good,
But he lied.
Run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague.
You a fucking colonizer.
Oh my God, nigga.
Yo, where is 2 Chainz in
These
all this, bro?
quotables.
Where's 2 Chainz?
Taking care of his kids, bro. Just in the trap house.
These quotables is
No
crazy.
bullshit.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god.
Yo, yeah, he blast.
Nah, this is nuts.
You ready? You ready? Say, oh,
69 god.
I'm too excited.
He a 69 god.
Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life.
Say, OVO,
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 OVO.
Step
This way.
Step that way, step this way. Hey, step. Oh my God.
My friend,
I like this.
are we live?
Oh, he get weird over here.
Nah,
You
I fuck with
should
this.
have went back to OVO. I would have been. I would have been with that nigga.
He had to pay homage to the community, to the culture. Yeah, nah, this shit's tough. Yeah, bro, if I was Drake,
Yeah,
bro,
nah, that's
I'm not coming back to America for at least a month.
that shit was yeah.
I might go to
I'm
suicide.
shooting you,
nigga.
bro.
That's the
I'm
one.
sorry, bro.
I might shoot myself. Nigga. I
like,
don't want
I
to
need
spend
to
time.
shoot
Somebody need to die,
Nah,
bro.
Especially because like you see like maybe within like the next hour or
Don't
two,
make niggas
it was already
dance.
going up in the clubs. You got
No
Rick Ross
bullshit.
showing the whole fucking
The
the
pool
pool
party,
party, like
yeah.
yo, we already on this shit, and you know that's eating that Drake.
Everyone
especially.
acknowledged that this was
club
the
owns the
anthem.
club,
This was
'cause he
the
owns the
victory
club
club.
lap.
anthem.
Yes.
You got them fucking saying Obi Ho.
Especially because Drake's on some bullshit. Because Drake was on some real
Freaky
like
ass
bullshit.
nigga, he a 69 guy.
What did Drake
Certified
say?
lover boy, certified pedophile. What? These niggas beating his ass. Oh my God.
I know that
His
nigga
ass.
sitting on his phone like, fuck.
No,
Probably listen to-
yo, can I
No,
be
but he's like-
can I be real honest with y'all niggas?
He's like,
Can I be
I
real
wouldn't
honest
dance
with
to
y'all
that.
niggas? If a nigga made that song about
he's like,
me, bro,
I just, my
I'm
neck,
going to
you know, hurt my
cry.
little bit.
I'm gonna break down in tears, nigga.
You can't cry.
Bro, no.
You can't say that.
Yo, there's a whole the world is watching. This is one of the biggest
know.
publicized beasts of all time, bro. These are the two best rappers of
That's
our
what I'm saying.
generation.
This is the best
biggest
to me,
stage.
bro. I'll
The
say that
NBA
shit right
playoffs
now,
don't
dog.
even matter right now,
No,
nigga.
like, yeah, nah. I paused everything I was doing. Fuck
bullshit,
the
bro.
Thunder, fuck the Nuggets and fucking
That was a good game.
the Timberwolves
Timberwolves,
game,
that
nigga.
was a
I was
good
on
game.
this shit.
That nigga Anthony Edwards is just good enough to make
Yeah,
you
nah,
want to
he's
like,
a
wait,
force.
hold on.
I couldn't even watch the game, and I was like,
But like,
I
I can listen to this.
Yo,
exactly what he did to Meek Mill, he did to
This
Drake.
is so
He did it right
I can
back
say
to
it
him.
like this though.
Bro.
Kendrick is smart, but Drake is stupid. I'm sorry because you shouldn't. Because like I said, it's bad enough that the nigga already overshadowed you with Meet the Grands. But listen, but now if niggas is like, well, I didn't really like that one. Let me go back to listen to what Drake had to say. When you listen to that track, there's too many flaws, just like we said, compared to this.
yeah.
When you hear this, it's like, what the nigga say? He's like, oh, like when you call me white boy or whatever. He's like, because y'all waving the white flag.
That didn't even make
That
sense.
was- that
bro.
was
This
nuts.
nigga said it got a ring to it.
That was nuts.
Not even the free the slave.
Free the
I like
yeah,
that.
they
Free the
said-
slaves,
you
that
feel me?
line is
Yo,
That's
we
what
wild,
I'm
don't
like,
bro.
I'm
We
hearing.
walked by that.
That line was
bad.
kind of wild to me because
Tone
like,
deficit.
No
I was like,
bullshit. Because now
Wait,
niggas
which
just,
one?
I was
Which
like,
one?
nigga, when I
When he
hear
said you rap like
I
you
don't
trying to
think
free
this
the
is free the
slaves.
slave music, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
He's
I was
like, because that's what Kendrick's like.
said, what
yeah,
the
so you look at us as slaves.
I
'Cause
forgot.
all I'm trying to do is
That-
free my people.
that was a wild.
So
That
it
was
was
a
like
bad
you
that no
misstep.
one really
Yeah.
like.
No, a lot
Really
of people,
cared
a
about
lot
like
of
that.
people.
Niggas
said
got
that.
a house
that nigga Jinx tweeted that shit.
You-
nigga.
you know
He's
what-
like,
Nigga
I
Jinx,
feel
man.
comfortable with that.
You know what was another wild one that was a misstep? Bro, you're half white, half black. You can't use the mixed queen shit on
Yeah, that
Whitney.
was
That looks
Oh,
dumb,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, now you alienating the whites.
I mean,
That might be your only fan base left.
hypocrite. He's calling it hypocrite. He's calling
It's
it
not
hypocrite.
But you're
How is
doing it
that
at the
hypocritical?
expense
But
of.
I feel you. No, it's
Kendrick-
irrational. It's irrational.
Like
I
if he was
feel you.
talking to Rick Ross, but he's
He said
talking to
our
Kendrick.
light-skinned kids could play. That'd be cute.
And then-
That was funny
Nigga,
as fuck.
once I saw the
that was
picture,
funny
your
as
kid
fuck,
looks
bro.
Aryan, my
once I
nigga.
saw
What
the
the
picture,
fuck are you doing?
your kid
I was
looks-
like,
this
this
nigga's
nigga that was
wild.
funny
Kid
as
looks-
fuck. He don't
I was
look
like,
light
this nigga's wild when I seen that
That
shit.
was
Kid looks white,
funny as
bro.
fuck.
I was like, this
bro.
nigga's wild when I
Your
seen that
kid
shit. I was
looks
like, they
white,
look nothing
bro.
alike. I was like, what
Your
the fuck?
kid, his kid got his hair texture. That's all he's holding on.
Type shit.
That's the only.
I'm like, that is that, bro. Like he gets a haircut. That's a white man, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
But no,
Crows is gone, bro. It's over.
like I said in the group chat though,
This nigga
I do
studied for the
think-
wrong test.
I do
What the
think-
fuck?
I don't
and I
think,
think Kendrick played this very well.
Taken,
I think Kendrick had played this very well because, like I said in the chat, I do think he dropped this as quick as he did because he realized, like, oh shit, that little information that I added in Meet the Grams, whatever, cool. I'm gonna clean it up right here because niggas not gonna be worried about that. I drop another one.
I'm not gonna lie, he probably got
Because if he
pissed. He
didn't
probably
drop
got
this, that
pissed,
might
bro.
have gave Drake enough time to come out and be like, oh, I fed you fake information, haha. I one upped you. It's like, nah, nigga, I already got a bop out.
My thing is, I think
Facts.
Kendrick heard the shit. He was like, "Oh, I got baited." Bet.
Bet. Got you.
I just gotta
Here's
double
another
down
one.
on the pedophile
Here's
shit. I don't
another
need
one.
He's like,
what the
okay,
fuck? What the
your
fuck?
daughter,
You think
okay,
I gotta get
fucking
new
facts.
information? No, we gonna
crazy,
recycle
bro.
this and make this shit a bop, nigga.
Yeah,
facts.
There's
He played-
no.
I think he played it
there's
very
no.
well.
He's already said this. Like,
Yeah, nah, niggas is dumb for that
it
shit.
doesn't
even
matter
matter.
to the
yeah,
pedophile.
all that shit's
bars,
dumb. I'm
nigga.
sorry.
What?
Nah, no bullshit.
Yeah, we
though.
over this, bro. We
Like,
over
real,
this.
real
Like,
talk,
you're-
real talk. No bullshit though. Anyone that's saying, hey, he's just saying the same shit that has been said. Like he's saying the same. He just said that already.
one is outright
doesn't
called him a
matter. It
pedophile,
doesn't matter.
too,
The shit
bro.
fire. The shit's bop. Like I'm really like I should not like niggas should not be crip walking to you calling you a pedophile.
Oh my god.
Like there's entire blocks dedicated to your demise now. There's entire cities dedicated to your demise because they don't want to be associated with you.
Bro, there's entire unifications of gangs going on
insanity.
because of your hate for you. Bro.
And it's like, if that's gonna be the case, bro, like, if I'm Drake, like I said, I'm just gonna, the next thing I say is whatever, like you said, whatever button he's trying to push it. Cause like like nothing you say at this point is gonna help
it's
you.
over. Bro, first of all, he should have stomped on that. I don't even know, bro. It's too late, bro. Like,
It is too late.
but at the least, you have to drop that your next song the same day. You let this shit breathe, bro. Kendrick doesn't need to respond.
Bro,
Let this shit
he
go
gave it
number
too much
one.
time.
It will go number one.
He gave it way too
Give
much
this
time.
shit, let this shit go number one. And the fact that this song of
Shit's a bop.
you being called a pedophile and a child
Yeah,
predator. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro. I don't know. I don't even know what to tell this nigga.
Niggas in the club
let's-
singing this shit at the top of their lungs, bro.
Yo,
OVO.
Yeah,
I want to play a little exercise with you guys, right? We're in the
Have
OVO.
you ever played? Have you ever?
We are in the OVO war room, and we want to advise Drake on what the fuck he can do to even try to flip the tides. What What advice are you giving him? What
Shoot
angle
the
are
nigga.
you doing? What?
So if it's
Shoot
me,
the nigga.
no.
You
So if
can't
it's
do
me,
that.
I'm gonna find.
Don't tell him to kill himself.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
find the
doing it.
family.
If I'm Drake, I'm not doing. One of you little fucking runners.
Crash out,
I'm
baby.
hitting
runners?
motherfucking.
What are you
I'm
runners
hitting,
is doing that shit?
I'm hitting 600 breezy and telling him if you don't clear LA out by midnight, bro.
If it's me, I'm gonna find the family of the nigga that nigga killed when he was young, and I'm gonna make a whole little like.
Oh,
I'm gonna
facts.
find-
No
I'm gonna find
bullshit.
the family
I'm
of
gonna
the
build
nigga
out
that
this.
nigga killed when he was young, and then I'm Kendrick. When Kendrick killed that nigga, I'm gonna find the nigga. I'm gonna find the family of the nigga.
The
that
one
he
from
killed.
Black. The,
What?
He killed somebody, bro. He killed somebody
He talks about on Get Kid, Mad City.
multiple times.
I'ma find a
And
nigga
on Black of the Berry. That
yeah, I was
song-
about to say the Black.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Bro,
find the family of the
Kill a
nigga
nigga
that
blacker
killed.
than me.
And then I'm gonna go talk to them, and I'm gonna see if they have any kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm be like, look at the family that you've impacted. You care about the black community, but what have you done for this family that you directly impact? You make music off of it, you profit off of it by talking about them, and you haven't done shit for them. I would find that and see if that's true. You feel me? That's step one.
That's
me?
a good one.
That's funny.
That's a good
I'm
angle.
locked
That's a
in.
good
I'm
angle.
trying to. I'm trying.
this is good. This is good shit. This is good.
And
This is
then
good.
I'm
This is
gonna
good.
find. I'm gonna find somebody they grew up with. You know what I mean? Whatever it might be. I'm gonna offer them as much bread as I can. I'm gonna give them a blank check and be like, however much it is, tell me everything about that nigga's
But he's
childhood.
already he's already.
No,
trapped.
not about his childhood. Not about his childhood.
The childhood?
Not about because he's talked about some shit. But even like his people be like when they used to do the old TDE interviews when they was interviewing like niggas like Absol, they be like, yeah, that nigga was wildin'. He did some shit. And niggas be like, whatever. But it was like he was young. You feel me? I would find what it is.
You gotta make a
and
lies.
then
You gotta be like,
double down.
that lace blunt he smoked, he sucked the nigga dick after that. Like, how
I mean, like,
You gotta just
you
lie.
gotta
You gotta
say
say
whatever.
whatever.
It was like he
You saying
wasted
whatever,
himself.
yeah.
Like, you gotta force it on him. Like, that's what
You
I would
saying
do.
whatever.
I would go back to Compton and
Okay.
figure out like
No bullshit.
what is
His
the
actual
impact
skeletons.
there, and let's bring it there.
Or even like on Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, the very first verse
Facts.
is about his friend getting shot and died in his brother's arms.
Facts.
And then his brother dying. Like I'd be like, yo, bro, why'd you let your friend
You should
die?
AI
and
them
then,
niggas' voices.
and then why'd you let your
Yeah,
friend
this
die?
nigga's
And then
nuts.
also why'd
He
you
gonna
let
have
your
him lose.
friend's brother die too?
Facts.
Why did you not save your brother?
Mm.
You're talking about what's the
Shit that
song?
yeah, this core. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the song that is it Aisha song off Section 80 where he's talking about the girl who got
Isn't it Keisha?
it's Keisha's song.
Keisha's
yeah,
song.
yeah. It was based off the Tupac one, fam. I would bring that up. I'd be like, yo, why didn't you do nothing for Keisha? Why you leave Keisha's sister in the dirt, bro? Why did Keisha's sister fade away?
Shit. See, you guys are better men than me. See, I'm going the route of.
He was like, get the gun.
He was like, we gotta kill
no,
him.
Up the blink.
no,
Like,
that's
like,
dumb.
what we
That's
doing?
Get the
dumb.
tool.
You will get arrested
Get the tool.
immediately,
That's
nigga.
why, like I said, that's why you
I
get a
like
little.
those
That's why you get one of the runners to do it.
That's what you want.
Listen, I'm
Even
not gonna
that
lie.
nigga,
Can you
I-
kill the
that
nigga?
is suspect
Drake
number
kills
one
Kendrick right now,
immediately.
bro.
What?
No bullshit. If
I
he
mean,
murders him, he
no.
gets his street
Bro.
cred back up.
Yo,
Niggas been want to associate X to Drake.
You live
niggas.
we grew up in Brockton, right?
Yeah.
What does a nigga do when the best roaster of the friend group or whatever the group, the best roaster is flaming the other nigga? What other option does the other nigga have?
Flaming the other nigga.
Flame. He's getting flamed, bro. He's not as good of a roaster as the other guy. What does he do? Fight me. Like literally.
No, but like-
no. Drake
I
has
had a
to.
feeling that's what you was about to say.
Drake
but
has to
like,
come at the angle of like, yo, I don't
Either
need
that or
to.
you gotta turn to the next
Hold on,
nigga that's
hold on,
laughing.
let
and
me
be
cook,
like,
let me
"Yeah,
cook, let me cook,
That
let me
show's
cook.
already
I know
corny.
you're not
I know
laughing.
you're not
Let me
laughing.
cook. I don't need a
did that to
gang.
Ross. He did
I
that
don't
with
need my
Ross.
mob.
It's not working.
I don't need nothing, bro. See me one-on-one. He can make a whole song. I'll smack the fire out of you. I'll smack the LA out of you. Nigga, you a bitch.
But no one's gonna believe it, bro. Because it's
Yeah, like,
Drake.
What are you
Drake.
talking about? He's like 6 foot versus 5'4",
Drake never-
bro. Like
and that's what I'm saying. It's
But
already
Kendrick
corny
has
because
killed
like
a man.
the whole what? Because you're bigger than
I'm
me.
a Will Smith that
'Cause you're
nigga.
big-
Yes.
Kendrick is
Nah.
Kendrick
Kendrick
is
is
in the
not
middle of
that
the
nigga.
hood, bro.
That looks
Bullshit.
bad, bro.
No, but yo, Kendrick.
bad.
Here's the thing.
Worse than pedophile,
No,
nigga.
hold on.
No, I'm putting my hands on
But
you.
let me say
See
this.
me.
But let me say this.
one-on-one.
Let me say this.
It's like,
though.
boo,
Are
this
you
nigga
gonna
got his
believe it?
feelings hurt. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Are you gonna believe
That's what's
it?
gonna happen next.
Are you gonna believe that?
Huh?
Are you gonna believe it?
I definitely think Drake could put the hands on Kendrick. On a one-on-one fight, bro, this is just like physical. Like
Based
I mean,
off
when,
attack,
when it comes to straight
Based off
hands,
what?
yeah, but
Just-
I think if you
just 'cause-
resort to hands, bro, if I think it's
Kendrick
too.
about to beat the shit out of that fucking light skinned nigga, bro.
5'6", he's not doing
Have
that.
you ever seen? No.
What are you
what?
basing that off of the fact of?
Bro, that nigga Kendrick, bro. There was a time I seen that nigga just doing weird, random workout shit.
You talking about the noisy interview?
No. I'm talking about
that shit's some funny shit.
He was
No,
doing
I'm
in the
not
middle
even
of the
talking
hood.
about that. I'm talking about the nigga just doing pull-up challenges with niggas in every fucking city.
Oh,
on
no,
tour.
yo, he pulled the
Random
new
shit.
shit and started doing
Just
pull-ups.
random. Nigga did 50 pull-ups. Like it was nothing.
That shit was like
Listen,
middle
we
of
don't gotta
the
talk about- we don't gotta talk about
middle
this
of
'cause,
the
like,
He was
soon-
laughing and shit like
Now
it's
we're gonna talk
funny.
about shit that
I've never
like,
even
what?
seen Drake
Drake
work
has a
out.
longer reach. Like none of that
No,
shit
no, no.
matters.
Hypothetically, this is
None of
actually
this
I
shit
said we're on the
hilarious.
commercials.
This is hypothetically.
No bullshit.
This is hypothetically hilarious because I feel like if them niggas did fight, I feel like Kendrick will pull out his belt and just fucking whoop that nigga. Like literally just whoop that nigga's
Which
ass.
that means you have to kill him at that point.
I'm gonna do my
I don't think Drake would want to set himself up
I
there
think
because
I-
in a scenario he loses, it looks even worse.
But Drake is
No,
killed
no,
a
no,
man.
that's when you just
Kendrick
body
is killed a
yourself.
man.
You just
What's it,
off
Drake?
yourself.
No. Kendrick has killed a man. If Drake says fight me, Kendrick's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna kill you. Actually, next time I see you. In fact, yep.
I think the whole like, yo, you gotta fight me, or like unless that's the first thing y'all do, that's corny as fuck.
Facts.
nah,
And
it's
at
a
this
bad
point, you should
angle.
have been said
That's a
that.
bad angle.
Exactly. It's a
Because
bad
and don't get me wrong, because Kendrick has already threatened that nigga's life multiple times. He said if it was not his life, it's someone else. He's like, you talking about family, someone gonna bleed in your family, Crody. You feel me? And then he said like that show in Oakland might be your last. Like the nigga is threatening his life.
Yeah,
Drake's
that's a hard
talking.
bar.
Drake's talking shit.
When is our
Like,
open
but-
show? When
Niggas
is
said
our
I'm gonna
open
send him
show?
up to Pac. That's tough.
No bullshit. It's
That's
like, bro, the nigga said I'm going to murder you, bro.
That's tough.
Like, stop playing around.
I
And
think
you know
men
so-
like you should die. Yeah.
No
know,
bullshit.
so- you
I think people like you should die.
You know, so worst part, he's losing the numbers battle too, and that doesn't matter. But when it comes to Drake and the whole conversation being that like
Yeah.
Drake's the numbers guy,
I have not been sold on that angle
Yeah, I have
because
no
those
bullshit.
numbers jump extremely.
you think the
quickly.
bots?
I'm talking about YouTube. Fuck all that YouTube
I'm
shit. Let's
talking
talk
about
about the
YouTube.
No bullshit.
streams.
No bullshit.
I'm
I'm
looking at
talking about
YouTube
YouTube.
numbers.
We don't even need
Those
that.
YouTube
numbers
numbers
are
are the easiest
to
to
me
inflate, bro.
do
YouTube
not make
numbers-
sense.
YouTube
I'll
numbers
be
are the
100%
easiest.
honest.
15 million
Oh,
a
bro.
day,
Those numbers
nigga.
don't make sense, bro.
Those, bro, look,
It doesn't
look at
matter. Fuck
6ix9ine,
all the rest
bro.
of that.
I
Look
went
at
to
6ix9ine.
They're not like us. That shit had 555,000 in 15 minutes. I was
Let's
like,
look
that
at this.
No,
doesn't
it
make
has
sense to
15
me.
million in one day.
Look at the
Yeah,
comments.
those
Look at the
numbers are
comments. Look at the
crazy.
comments, bro. It's
And
all
that shit
bots,
already
bro.
Everybody
surpassed.
did listen to it.
Like,
If I'm being
I'm not
fair,
giving
like,
them. I'm not giving them
You
that
think
angle.
Kendrick's playing the
But
bot
honestly,
game?
I'm not
doesn't
gonna lie.
matter.
They
No,
both
no,
are.
no,
They
no, no,
both
no,
are.
no.
Or do
They
you think
both
Drake
are.
is
They
playing the
both
bot
are.
game for Kendrick to further
That's the part.
invalidate?
I wouldn't put it past Drake that like
I mean, most of
he's
the comments
doing
are
that
bot
to make it look
comments.
worse. That it's like, oh, you got bots.
But
da,
that's
da, da, da.
most music videos today.
I don't
That's
put
what
that
I'm
past
saying,
Drake.
bro. You look at the
I don't put that
comments.
because
on
we've
the-
seen it on Twitter with Pusha T. Kendrick said himself, Zach Dia in your Twitter games, like, bro, like I don't doubt that Drake's probably the one doing that shit.
But my
Yeah.
thing, I feel you, bro. But like
I
YouTube,
agree.
YouTube is historically for the last like 5 years is the easiest thing for artists to inflate. That's why you had 6ix9ine going crazy on YouTube
No, yeah,
because he was
facts.
buying his streams. But I'm saying the bot comments, I'm low key like for me that's not neither here nor there because most music videos and most videos in general, but specifically music
they
videos,
just get botted.
mad bots because the labels pay for the comments, bro.
No, but I think what we're saying is that is Drake putting the bots on Kendrick's
I
songs.
hear you.
I know what I'm saying
And
is
I'm
that's
saying
not,
I might, even if that's true, it doesn't really matter to me.
that's
Let's talk
the
about
case.
this.
No, only-
Let's talk about streaming
I thi-
platforms.
I think
Yeah.
the reason only reason why we're bringing it up is because that's now the angle that Drake is also adding to it. That it's like, oh, you're faking your numbers
All right,
and
let's
shit
get to
like
that
that.
track
It's
then.
just like,
Let's get to that
Alright.
track.
I'm not buying
then.
all
Let's
that
get to
shit.
that track.
So
then.
2 hours ago, luckily for us,
This nigga Drake.
right before we were about to record,
Love
Drake
it.
dropped the Heart Part 6. Ooh.
he be on Twitter, bro.
These
He
niggas
be
is
on
biting
Twitter,
each
bro.
other's song titles and shit. Gotta love it.
He be on Twitter, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't even
man.
like when you say the word nigga. That's just me, I guess.
Oh, we skipped that part.
That's just cringe.
Oh my
It's
god,
not that deep. It's just cringe.
That's a
Like,
body
that's
blow
what-
right there.
Yeah,
That's
some shit just
organ
cringe.
liver
Ain't gotta
failure
be
right
deep, I
there.
guess.
Ugh.
Still love when you see success. Everything
Bro.
with me is blessed. Keep wait. He said, keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I was snapping on that nigga. What the fuck we
All
talking
right, let's.
He
all
love
right,
controller. He love controller.
So bullshit.
I like controller.
No bullshit.
Okay,
He's like,
so,
hey, listen.
so as of not like us, everybody knows this nigga's dancing on his grave. It's over. But as far as we know, the battle's over. It doesn't matter what Drake. Not to say it doesn't matter what Drake does, but for the most part, we've called it a fight. It's like when it doesn't matter if the other fighters
got
like.
back up and I could go. I could go.
No, ref said no.
Like, bro, like-
We care about you a little bit more than that. Don't
No
do
bullshit.
Don't.
We wanna see
don't
you
gotta-
I can't see you die.
Yo,
Like,
so?
we want to see you have a career.
and I
after
will
this,
say,
bro.
if I
personally.
am in the OVO war room, you gotta live up to your son's name. You gotta die on that ring like Adonis Creed, nigga. Put it all out there. That's all. You cannot back out of this fight like you did with the Pusha T shit. You just gotta die swinging, nigga. That's
bullshit.
the only. I don't give a fuck if you keep losing. You gotta look like those niggas that, yo, just quit, bro. It's
No
like,
bullshit.
I think one of the worst things before you
I'm
get into
not
that,
done
when-
yet. It
It's
just
like when
keep-
Vegeta's going up against Freezer, nigga, and he
Yo.
was just
Type
getting,
shit.
he's like, you know what? I'm not done. Got ass beat.
still not done.
I'm not done, and he's dying. Hey, my nigga. Yo, get that nigga for me, gang.
bullshit.
But that's what Drake gotta. Drake gotta have a response for everything, even if it's weaker.
Yeah.
That's the only way, bro. But you
Before
can't
we get
stop.
to the track, I will say I think one of the worst things that happened to Drake's career is him not dropping the diss track that he said he had that Jay Prince was like, "Oh, it's gonna ruin
Oh, to
families."
push it.
I think that's one of the worst
that
things
shit didn't
ever.
exist.
No.
Nah, I'd be out, bro.
No, that shit didn't
No, because
exist.
the reason why, because the song probably was not gonna be about Push. It was 100% about Kanye. There's gonna be some shit that comes out about Kanye in the next handful of years, bro. That's gonna make the Nazi shit look like fucking.
That's
playground.
fine, but that's just more pussy shit to me on Drake's end. Why you talking about Kanye, nigga? Talk about Pusha T. That nigga just said you got a son and you're not taking care of him.
And-
And then he lied about it. Because at that time, before we even knew about that other track, he was saying, that's not true.
Yo,
It
dog.
wasn't until he dropped Scorpion that
But-
nigga was like,
but even-
oh,
Why did
so
you
he
bring
is
that up, though?
admitting it.
What did you say? How did
I
you
hate
preface
nigga
that?
Drake, bro.
I said before we get
Terrible
started
father.
in this part,
Yeah.
because I think the trajectory of the beat, his career in general would have been way different
Wrong.
if he what?
Wrong.
No. If
That
he-
nigga's trajectory fucking dropped when it revealed he was a ghost, had ghost
No, but
writers.
my
bro.
thing- no.
That's fucking horrible,
I
bro.
mean, yeah, I feel, bro, a majority
Yeah, that
of
was
Drake's
bad.
fan base does not care about that.
No, but that was the
And-
first black mark,
Hip-hop,
bro.
though.
And that's
Hip-hop.
bad.
That's
That's
fine.
bad that
No, I
niggas
understand.
don't care.
No, I
I
understand.
care,
I understand,
nigga.
but what I'm
That
saying-
hurts
True.
to defend a nigga when he got ghostwriter
I think
allegations.
absolutely.
no.
Absolutely.
For hip hop, his trajectory and his image got stained. But in terms as a pop artist, he only got bigger, bro.
Yeah.
It did
That's
not
the
fuck
thing
up his
that I
career.
don't
It did
get.
not
Why
throw
does-
off his career.
But
He got
can't
a
be that-
Grammy nominated for Back to
It did
Back,
not.
bro.
He's
Let's be honest,
limited.
it
That
He's-
shit was
didn't.
jokes. That song was ass.
as an
Sure.
artist.
Chill.
As an artist, but the fact is,
Alright.
when it comes to like he cares about being in that best rapper conversation. You're
Yeah.
limited. Like you automatically got a penalty. Like you gotta go win 10 championships because 4 of them don't count now. So you gotta really outpace niggas. If you, that's why the numbers shit was helping him. Like, okay, maybe I'm not. You guys are disqualifying me on the lyricist side of it. I'm gonna make my numbers so astronomical that like
That's why
You
you
can't
always
deny
talking
me.
about
I'll have that
Can't
conversation.
deny me.
The reason I
wish
say
he would say
he
he's the
should
best rapper.
have dropped
I
that
can't
shit.
say that anymore.
I wish he would say he's the best rapper, nigga.
But what I'm saying, the reason he
Yeah,
should have dropped that
seriously,
shit is
that's
because
the
at that point, bro, he had to like that's you have to explain yourself, bro. Like the story of Added On, bro. Added On is literally the fucking the line of Adidas clothes that Drake was gonna announce his child at. He was gonna have a whole ass fashion show, announce his whole ass child. It was gonna be a whole big thing, but he didn't because Pusha T got to him first, and then instead of responding to him,
out of it.
instead of responding to him, bro, and being like, nah, send the record straight, he put a fucking IG post up, bro.
Yeah, we can't forget blackface too, bro. That's horrible.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, honestly, I think
Fuck
that.
the kid shit, nigga. That
I
nigga
was gonna
said
say,
your
like,
mom's a
again, man,
loser.
that's more
and
gossipy shit to
blackface.
me. I'm
your
like,
friends
no,
is
my nigga-
dying. Your friend is dying. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
He's like, my nigga, you been a clown. This is not your game. Like, stop it.
all right, fellas. Heart Part 6. Drake. Let's see if Drake can make a comeback.
Yo, all Kendrick got to do is just drop the Heart Part 6.
The real Heart
And
Part
niggas will
6.
just forget about this one right now.
Yo, that'd be some shit.
Nigga be like,
This be
That'd
hard
be
though.
some shit.
Oh
Hey,
shit, my
shit.
fault, my fault.
nigga be like, not
Oh.
the Heart Part 6, actually.
The sample already
Do you
speaking
think-
to me.
Do you think Drake said put Aretha Franklin, or was whoever produced this shit? Is he trying to prove like I'm tapped in?
The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear
pause
that
it.
I'm dialed in. First I was
Why does he keep complimenting this nigga?
I'm about to say,
I don't
bro,
like that. He's like,
Your
Kendrick just
Pulitzer
dropped,
Prize-
give him a Grammy. The Pulitzer Prize. Shut the fuck up. Stop
I like
Stop
the-
talking about the nigga's accomplishment.
The Grammy bar
Like,
was funny.
fight
The
back.
Pulitzer Prize winner was crazy. Like, I'm an
The
award-winning
Grammy one
author.
isn't that great, and I wish I actually got back to what
Stop
Nate was saying.
Talking about this accolades.
Everything that could have been a good diss on Family Matters was never expanded on, bro. Like he used the Grammy thing, but never expanded on why that like is invalid.
That nigga,
Give him another.
he
Grammy.
opened his mouth, give him a Grammy. You're like,
Add to that, like
What do you mean?
ooh,
Like,
he
like,
could
what's
really
the
have,
issue
he
with
could
that?
really
What
have
do
some
you mean
critique
by-
about how the Grammys treat Kendrick as a token. The same way they treated Eminem as a
I
token.
feel like he can't say that though because
Oh
then
no,
he's
no,
like,
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, because like he's
It's really hard. It's really hard for them to say a lot of
he's
things.
like,
I'm
I
gonna be
did
honest.
tokenize all them other people.
Let's get.
rat, so where's the proof of
I like the
trial
energy,
then?
though.
Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered
Nigga,
in
confidence
medals,
level
honor,
is
and
still high.
decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leave.
Do we really believe this whole day free shit, bro?
No.
I don't know.
But even so,
It just sounds so ridiculous that it's
listen. If we
But
gonna
he's
talk
saying
about
it
a
with
fake,
so much certainty.
if we gonna talk about a fake daughter, bro,
following someone on Instagram.
No, but just like
that, bro, you know that shit means a lot to a lot of people, bro. That shit means a lot to a lot.
Even when it
Kendrick.
got up, when it got brought up earlier, that's so.
I don't know him.
Is that a stain on someone's life that it's like, oh,
Yes, bro.
Well,
You're
yes,
raising a
you're
child
raising
that's
another
not
man's
yours.
kid.
that's
So what?
no.
Your
Niggas do that all the
fiance,
time,
So what?
bro, with the fiance that you proposed
Bro,
to.
listen, at the
So
end of
what?
the day,
This
if
is
I
wife's
cheated
son.
on my wife with white women running around Copenhagen
shit.
doing all this
That's
shit,
the least I can
and then
do.
she did the same thing back to me, we patched it up.
With your
that's,
mans?
That's our business.
So what?
Listen, it's a wild
It's not no
situation.
random white girl in
Listen,
Copenhagen,
it's
bro. This
wild.
your man's,
It's
bro.
wild, but like, that's
I'm not raising
that's not a
Eve's kid,
stain.
nigga.
That's
Like,
what I'm
what the fuck are we
saying,
talking
bro.
about,
That's what
bro?
I'm
That's
saying,
not really
bro.
that.
That'd be like you.
Not
cheating.
raising
No,
Eve's
no,
kid,
bro, 'cause
literally.
that's like
How's
that's like you cheating.
If
If
you
you
were
were
how's that
impregnated
coming
my
at me?
girl, bro, and I
Bro.
stayed with my girl and raised your kid, and we still did the podcast together.
That's
Yo.
crazy,
That's
bro.
not-
they say it's
That's
not
crazy,
wild.
bro.
It's wild, but I don't understand the angles that he's trying to come at it to be like, oh, like, I'm coming at you with this. Like,
But also-
He's showing them that his house and his
Here's my
kingdom is
thing. Here's
rocking,
my
bro.
thing.
He's trying to show
Is
his
it?
foundation.
Bro,
Bro, if you
how's it
raising
rocky-
another man's
how's it
child,
rocky?
bro.
I'm
Hold on,
okay
time
with
out,
it.
time
How's it
out,
rocky?
time out,
I'm
time
okay with it.
Time out.
You shouldn't be okay
If
with
I'm
it.
in a peaceful
You should
situation,
respect
how's it
yourself more
rocky?
than
Let
that,
me
bro.
just
You should
say,
respect
because
yourself
I
more than
feel
that.
like
Keep
this
it
is where
stacked.
not
hold
respecting
on, this is
me.
where the
It's not.
media literacy comes into play. He didn't say that he was raising the kid. He said that it's your wife is raising the kid. He's saying that you're not there. You haven't seen your wife in 6 months.
You got this apartment
let's
in
take a
New
step
York.
back here, guys. You know what I mean? Let's
He's also talking
listen
about how
to the lyrics,
you've
though.
never held your son. In every picture there is,
That's
you're
it.
never
That's
holding
what
your
I'm saying.
son.
But let's listen to the lyrics, though. He's not saying that he's raising them. He's saying that I don't think that's your kid. He's not saying he's raising them because that's a step further. You know what I'm saying? That would be like
I feel you, but what I'm yeah, 100%.
if he
That's
says
facts.
that, then
That's
it's
facts.
like, all right, but he hasn't said that yet.
But he's also saying, bro, you're still with the woman after she was impregnated by one of your best friends. That's
Really?
crazy,
Bro, they're saying
bro.
the same thing about Andrew Wiggins. Like, yo, like, niggas be
And that shit
doing
was
that
false.
shit.
That shit was fake.
Either way, but I'm talking
Also,
about the idea
Andrew
of
Wiggins
it.
is a
that I-
basketball
Wait,
player,
Ease.
bro.
Who cares? He's a
Yo,
person.
Ease,
That's a whole
Ease,
different.
To your whole
Ease.
point, he's a person.
Ease.
But
Like,
bro, basketball
it
players
doesn't
are
matter.
historically.
He's a basketball player, he's a rapper, he can still
No,
people.
Rappers are supposed to be cool. Basketball players are supposed to be basketball players. You know how
That's
many
a
corny
wild-
basketball? You know how many
Nigga, at the
corny
end of the day, he's a
basketball players
person,
are, bro? They don't
That's
care
a
because
person,
they
my
nigga. Like, what?
They do, but
let me be the voice of reason right here to tell y'all niggas. I don't know what y'all going on and on about because the only question is whether this is true or not. Because if this is true, I don't know what mental exercise is going on. That's horrible, bro.
Horrible.
Like I said,
Horrible.
it's wild.
It's worse
I'm
shit
just
in the
saying,
world.
you're bringing it up
For
to me.
sure, but that's
and
a bad
what
look,
does that
nigga.
prove?
No,
What
you're
does
right.
that prove?
I agree.
This only hangs on whether it's true or not. Do we actually believe? Like
Again,
Kendrick has already shot Drake's
let's say it
integrity
is.
so
But like I
far
said, to
that
me, I
a
don't
lot
care
of
about
people
none of
don't
that.
even believe
let's
this
say it's
shit.
true. What is you bringing that up say about me
It shows
in
that
this beef?
shows
What
that
does
he's
that
what?
say
you
about
don't
me?
have respect for yourself, bro.
How?
Bro,
Tell me how that means I don't have respect for
You're
myself.
still with the woman who got
Disrespecting.
impregnated by your best friend, bro. Think about that. Like, use us as an example, bro.
I'm hearing you.
Berto cheated. Obviously, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Berto cheats on his girl.
What the fuck?
You
You laugh
fuck-
like that? Like,
Facts.
No,
Hold
because
on.
he said, what?
No.
It's because he said, obviously it's never going to happen. Like,
No,
we
no.
know it's not going to happen. We gotta
Berto cheats
clarify
on his
that.
girl.
he laughed a little.
You start dirty macking his girl, and you fuck his girl behind his back, and then you not only fuck her, you get her impregnated, bro. To the
And I
point where she
raised
doesn't just
that
have an
kid.
abortion, she gives birth to the child. And you're dropping heart
me
emojis
say
on every
this.
picture with that child.
Let me say this.
Hold on. So,
And that's
tell
supposed to
me
be your
about
man.
that.
This is
And
also
then y'all
tell me about
continue
that
to
says
also
you
goes
don't
back to
respect
media
yourself.
literacy. Like, we're really imagining a scenario here. The only thing that we have been told is that might not be Kendrick's kid.
It's Dave Freeze.
Right. It might be Dave Freeze's kid, if anything.
No, he's making the claim.
But
It's Dave
but
Freeze.
he's not saying that Kendrick knows that though. That's the thing. Like, why are we
No, yeah,
getting?
he is because he's saying you never hold your son in your
No,
own
yeah, he's
photos.
acknowledging
He's
the
saying
fact
he
that-
knows
he
it.
is saying that.
He's
I'm
saying
under
he
the
knows it.
impression that he's saying you're never holding your son because you're not there because you don't live there.
No.
anymore.
He's saying every picture
No,
you
no,
have,
he's
you're not
saying
holding
you're
your
not
son.
in New York
He's
and your
saying-
wife lives in
No.
LA.
He's saying you're
Every picture
the
that you
reason why you're
have with your
separated
kids,
is because of that.
every picture of
That's why
every-
you're here, and that's why
exactly.
she's there.
Okay,
That's why
okay.
you're never holding the kid. He's implying that,
Like the pictures of
This-
the
I'll say it
family
like,
pictures,
this.
he's
That
not
make me
touching
respect
the
the nigga
kid.
even more than. That make me respect Kendrick way more than.
No,
But again, to your
that would
point-
actually be wild. If
That means
Kendrick
that's
was
nosy
now
shit. shit.
finding out.
That's what I thought.
That'd be
That would be
fucking
crazy.
That's what I thought he
That
was
would
doing.
be
'Cause I'm
so
like,
funny.
still want you
to
to
me, that's some
explain-
real nosy shit. Get out the fuck out of my business.
But I still want you to
What the
explain
fuck?
how that means he doesn't respect himself.
If he's not raising the kid. If they are separated.
No, but the thing is, they're not. Okay. Obviously, we're dabbling into like NBA analytics, where we're just kind
See,
of
that's
looking
how
at
Drake gets niggas.
We're looking
He
at
gets
narratives.
niggas to be on gossipy shit, bro. That's why I don't fuck with this light skin ass nigga, bro. This nigga Drake be getting niggas to talk about weird shit. Outside of all of our
We're talking about
characters.
gossipy shit.
really
He
do
made
wanna
a whole
dissect this
verse
right
That's
talking to a
outside of
pretend.
all of our
Nah, yo,
characters.
you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that
Listen to
because
me.
he made a whole verse talking to an imaginary daughter, bro.
But
You
we
can't
were
be
expect-
gossipy.
but
That's
niggas-
gossip.
but
That's
niggas
literally
were-
gossip.
I'm
You
not
talking
with
about
all that
another man's
gossipy
shit.
shit.
I'm not with all the gossipy shit.
I'm talking
I
about to you,
Only
bro.
one
You
ball,
talking about the
guys.
gossipy shit. You talking about the facts. You talking about the gossipy shit. Talking about another man's daughter is gossipy, bro. Talking about the pedophile shit, that's crazy. That's not gossipy in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. That's
you
valid.
exposing him. I'm talking about, but if you can't move the goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm saying that this is outside of our character to spend so much time on this.
Okay.
Because when we talked about before, when we talked about the daughter shit, my angle was I don't care whether or not it's true. I think it's funny. And that's it. I was like,
Because to me,
that's
too,
tough.
the angle
you're
Kendrick
saying-
approached it with
That's your
was like,
personal. That's your personal.
But
angle.
we didn't spend mad time talking about, oh, like, let's figure out the genetics and let's go
So
into
you're
the
saying
figuring out
if this is the claim you're standing on, run with more funny jokes about this
That
shit.
shit.
Create
Exactly.
a whole verse
create
about this.
something
Like,
out of it.
don't
He's trying
just
to make
leave
it
what
like
Drake
one
did
bar
was just
and-
some real expose shit.
That's what I'm saying is
Like,
real gossipy shit. He's acting like TMZ.
what does that,
I don't
what does
care
that do
about
to me?
Yeah.
That's
What-
my point. What does that
Again,
do to me?
this is a character versus character battle. So you gotta
Great,
say,
you
what
on
does this
character
mean
You
about
versus
said
Kendrick's
TMZ?
character?
Exactly. You on some TMZ shit. What does that do to me?
Well, okay, I
The,
feel
the imaginary daughter? Look how he broke that
That's
shit
what I'm
down.
saying. At least it wasn't just
Bro,
like, you have a
you feel
daughter.
me?
Like,
Like,
feel you, but
it's
the
not like
guy-
he said,
he
oh,
broke
you
down
was hiding
like
your
that.
daughter. He said,
false
nah,
information.
boom, boom,
He
boom,
broke
boom,
down
boom,
false
boom.
information, bro.
but it was
Great.
funny.
Again,
I feel you. It was good.
beyond
It was
that.
good. It was good.
Look
It would have been
beyond that.
great if his daughter was real.
I feel you. But I'm talking about, look how he broke it down, though. The conversation that he had with the daughter, whether she's either she's
was
real or
good.
not.
No,
it was
It's
brilliant.
the way
No,
that
I
he
feel you.
the concept
approached
of the
it.
song. and the
He's a
theme.
He wasn't
There's
on
a reason
some,
he got a
oh,
Pulitzer Prize,
I'm
bro.
exposing you. It's like, no, I'm having a conversation with this person, and what this person could be to
It
you.
was, but no. There's a reason why he ended the verse with talking about the daughter because it was
He
just
did it in the
he
verse
did
end it with
talking
that.
about the daughter.
He went to-
addressed-
No, I'm
he
talking
said,
about-
"Dear Aubrey."
No,
Exactly.
I'm in my phone. You're right. Fuck it. That part, but what I'm saying, bro, is that bringing up the daughter in itself was supposed to be an expose. It was, and the way
But
he
he
did
took
it
it-
was crafted and surgical, and I agree. The way he did it and addressing
I
it
see what
is
you're saying.
better than anybody could have done. But I'm saying bringing up a secret child in itself, because Pusha T was the same shit. Pusha was able to get
I
it
feel you.
and do it surgically. It was still TMZ
I
shit
feel
at the end
you.
of the day. If we're gonna talk about gossip, it's gossip regardless.
It is gossip.
The way it's presented is the difference. I understand it's more of a full, like you said, Drake's is an expose. He's just putting shit down on the table, whereas Kendrick is unpacking boxes that are already
Exactly.
there. I feel you.
You are hiding a child. That shit was, I was like, why'd you
That
say
shit
it
was
like
crazy.
that?
And it called his mom a loser, bro. Let's not like that's not the only shit. Like I'm sorry,
these men should
there's
be
way
dead, bro.
worse
These men
shit.
should be dead.
That
like,
boy is.
But going back to the
I think he did better. He's like, there's a reason
Yeah.
why she's still single.
Drake
and
just
alone.
light skinned, bro. We just
yo,
don't
that-
respect it as much.
that
But
hit
I want to hear
deep.
the rest of the song. I want to hear what else
That
he got to
shit
say.
hits deep, nigga.
Heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok video you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing.
Okay, maybe he's
This is
cooking.
trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch my body by
Pause that right there. That nigga just tried to give himself an out. Nigga, you cannot get an out of this shit. You can't say,
I don't wanna diss you anymore. What's wrong with
I'm
you?
too
Got me,
good for
yeah.
this. And you playing sicko games. You lying on my name. You're
Nigga
not
said,
even playing by the rules
He said, I
no
understand
more.
it's personal for you, so we're not gonna do that. That's not how
Yeah.
it's gonna go. That's
No,
corny.
honestly,
Why did
because
he
like
say
off
that?
the
Too
first
deep, too
listen,
deep.
I was
Why did he
hyped.
say that?
Off the first listen, I was hyped. I was like, oh, he responded. Okay, this beat's hard. I like the flow. Da da da. As I'm listening to it more and more, I'm looking at the lyrics now too. I'm like, wait a minute, yeah, nah, this isn't what I thought it was.
Not at all.
Like,
Bro, it's funny that like originally when Kendrick didn't respond yet, niggas was making the memes of Drake was like, nah, like
Facts,
you ain't
yeah.
going
Drake
nowhere.
was
Like,
the one saying that. He even said
and
it
now
on
it
the
sounds like
Lemonade.
Kendrick's in that
He said,
position, like, no, you not going nowhere. Drake, the fuck?
really
Drake's like,
think-
no, get off me. He's like, no,
I'm
I'm
going on vacation.
I know we're not done yet, but I really think Kendrick is about to black on this nigga.
He's dropping Monday. He's
gonna come back and really black on this nigga.
No,
Granted,
refresh your timelines right now while
I've
we
been checking,
potted.
bro. This whole
Make
time I've been
sure
checking.
that nigga
Facts.
didn't
This whole
drop
time I've been
now.
checking. I don't know where he's gonna go with it,
Oh,
but
man.
he has every reason to be like, "Fuck it, I'm crashing out. I'm going ballistic, nigga." 12 minutes, just coming at this
Does he
nigga, bro.
need to anymore, bro?
Just to really stamp on him. I think he's that petty, bro. I dropped how many songs in 1 week,
I'll drop
What
another
do I gotta
7.
lose?
Yeah, type shit.
nigga. You want to take this angle? Let's do this shit. I'm gonna make sure
And
you
you know what's
know
the
never
misstep
fuck with
of
me
it?
again.
Yo, the misstep of it, he's still playing a dirty game because when Kendrick has angled it so well because when Kendrick goes about his criticism, he's doing it like, I'm doing it for the greater good of society type shit. If anything,
I think he's right though. Like, regardless of holier than thou shit, it's not about society. It's about hip hop. Drake is bad for hip hop, bro. Like, I don't
but-
it's the same shit niggas be saying about Voss John, all the shit. It's like, my nigga, like, it's not about the impact that someone is making, bro. It's about the way that they're making the impact. That's the problem. Drake would be fine if he wasn't hopping from culture to culture doing that shit. Drake would be fine if he moved in a more traditional way and wasn't capping about being in the streets and having people write his lyrics for him. He would be fine. Like, we would not have a problem
to
with
be
that
fair,
nigga.
I think Drake's been pretty consistent about like, I'm not the street guy, it's the people around me. Or like, even
Like, he's
then,
trying to make
the
it seem
game
like
has
he
made
run
me a
shit.
darker person than I was. Like, y'all made me the villain I couldn't. Like,
But even with
he'll
that,
still
bro,
say on the last album, I've never
He would
committed
be
a
fine
crime.
without the
Like,
with the overt misogyny.
yes.
You see the shit that I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
I
just
agree.
like, it's like the same as you were saying earlier. It's just getting progressively worse.
I wonder if this
It's like,
backfires
why, bro? Just
and like
stop. Like, just do
makes
your
people
thing.
who have experience, like, again, the women fan base already don't fuck with this nigga, bro. But then you add like him kind of like joking on sexual abuse. I don't want to be that guy.
Especially
like, it's still
'cause-
hip hop beef.
I mean,
and
I'm
I'm not
not
trying to
gonna
like
lie.
get political about it, but I wonder if it's gonna blow up in his face again, where niggas is like, oh, now you making jokes about this shit too.
The only thing
don't
this
think
is
so.
telling
Fuck that
me, the
nigga.
only thing
I
that
don't
this
think
is
so.
telling me is that Drake is a fucking idiot. I'm like, you don't know how to listen to
I was about
music.
to say, that's the only
You
thing
didn't listen
like,
to
I
the
think
song
about-
for real. Like, you didn't listen to the
So
album.
what's the actual meaning of Mother
Bro.
I Sober?
Bro, the nigga was talking about why it's so significant because sexual assault runs rampant in the community and it gets unspoken. So a lot of people are living with traumas. Kendrick is not one of those people, but his mother was.
Yeah.
That shit is nuts. Like, the nigga, like, you're literally just lying on a nigga's name, but you're using that, but the evidence that you're bringing up is saying the opposite of what you're saying.
Hold on.
So that's just backwards.
Hold on, play that part one more time. Play that one because I want to see how he delivers it. Because if it's a situation, because the first time I listened to it, that's what I thought. Where it was like, you know what?
But
this
it was
would've been
mad
hard.
clear. But to me, it was mad clear. He said explicitly, he said, she asked me what it was, and I said no. She didn't believe me. And then he doubles back on the third verse saying the reason why she didn't believe me is because she was assaulted. So she just automatically was like, if this is the situation, I know that's what happened to you. But he's saying that's not what happened. That didn't happen to me.
No, but
Multiple
what
times.
I'm saying is, I'm saying on Drake. Like,
What
I want to
Drake
hear this part because the first, like I said, the first time I listened to this verse was I was like, oh, he's saying Kendrick was molested.
He
Not
is.
even-
He is saying that.
That is what he's saying.
Okay. Well, let
And
me.
he's saying that's why you're so stuck on the predator angle because this like really.
But that's
Like, it
some real
speaks to you.
deflection
But
shit.
what I'm saying,
Because the
bro,
reason why the
brings
niggas
up
on
your
that
trauma.
angle is because you be doing some weird predator shit.
Because I want to see if because
Play it back, run it back.
Dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested.
Yeah, you're right.
I just made the whole connection.
Drake, bro.
because if he actually listened to the song, the thing is he could have made that real business if he talked about his mother.
That's what I you get real. Like, get disrespectful with it.
That's why these
Damn.
pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting.
I like that. I like that.
I like that.
That you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls,
I like that he's doubling down that he don't do that shit though. That's very needed.
You just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly, there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the
I like
sentiment.
that
This
flip
shit's
right
too
there.
intimate.
I like
I'm
that.
praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the
I
fans
like
who
what they
was
did
it.
there, too.
You thought you left B flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross air like like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker.
Nigga's a fucking liar.
Did Kendrick ever bring up Millie Bobby Brown?
No. But also, the nigga has dated teenagers. He's fucking lying.
What? How do you know that information?
Bro.
He had a dinner with that girl who turned 18.
It
Just
has
nuts.
a picture. I don't know if that's considered dating.
Hey, man. All I'm saying is...
I mean,
I'm not trying to like defend the
no,
nigga. Like,
all
if he's
I'm
on some
saying
weird
is
shit,
dating-
creepy shit.
That
you
is
know,
a date, though.
Dating fucking same thing, bro.
That is
That's
a
what he's
date.
talking about.
That
Because
is
like
a
that,
date,
no,
bro.
no lie, bro. If he took her out on her 18th birthday, bro, you know what, like, great.
Renting out a restaurant for just y'all, that's a date.
If that's all
Like,
you did,
even if, like, you're not a
great. That's
father.
still
Like, who-
weird. That
That's the
shit's
one
still
with, like,
weird.
the-
And that's not even to mention the Georgia Smith shit either. So,
That's
like,
the Rihanna World Tour one, right?
facts.
cause
Huh?
she...
The Rihanna World Tour one.
You gotta
What are you
expound
talking?
on
What are
that.
you talking
You said the
about?
Instagram picture.
With the light skinned girl with the curly hair.
No, of him holding the shorty who just turned
Yeah.
18 and then rented out the
Model.
The model.
Yes. Okay, that's the same person.
Okay,
We
yeah.
talked about this
That's
person
what I'm
before.
saying. I'm
We
like-
talked about all this
like,
before.
Say
talked
what you
about last
want,
episode.
bro, but like that's cap. Like there's too much evidence against you. Like if you're gonna say shit like that, why you bring up Millie Bobby Brown? That's not even who we're talking about.
No bullshit.
Well,
No,
no,
that's
'cause,
like-
I mean, Millie-
why there's so
Millie-
many examples?
Nah, because Millie has been used against him for a while. Because I'm not, the relationship is weird as fuck. I don't know what goes on behind
He
closed
mentioned it
door.
in another late night too.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just-
nah,
it's
that
just-
nigga's strange, bro.
No, I like how he did it. He did a flip. Like he said, bunch of something talking about some Millie Bobby, and then he said we gonna put a finger in the FedEx box, send it to your mama. I was like, I like that.
Usually this nigga knows word for word, bar for bar. You
I don't know what
see?
song this is.
It's the Yachty song. son.
That's how you know.
Yo,
How do you sound?
regardless,
he's trying to bow out though. Cool it with that. Like fight. Just
We'll
keep swinging.
we'll
Drop
keep
the
playing
button,
it.
bro. Hit the
You feel me?
button, bro.
Keep swinging. If
but
you-
I'll
I
explain
don't
to y'all
like that he's
why
doing it.
Drake already lost and why we have to have a conversation and
We
how
gotta
this
finish
is
the song, though,
ultimately
at
going
least.
to impact his career. But it's 2 more minutes of this shit. God damn.
Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you
I don't
gotta
believe
need
it.
for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe.
Is that his way of trying to like invalidate if the numbers are higher on Kendrick's
No,
end?
the I'll see. I mean, the first part, yes, but the I'll see you later, bro, is because there's no one catching up to Drake's numbers, bro. There's no one catching up to Drake's numbers.
It doesn't.
But I think that's also
Does
his
that
way of
matter?
like.
But
you're-
that's-
I feel like
that's
I
not
think
the
he
power.
sees-
I'm just talking
I
about-
think
I'm
he
talking
sees
about
the
the
YouTube
bar.
views
yeah.
heading in
Outdoing his
like
shit.
outdoing on Kendrick's side.
He's
So
like-
he's like, no, views and bots, don't even matter. And you're the numbers guy.
No bullshit. But also he has all of them. Like just like you said, all of them have views, all
Yeah.
bots. So it's like, why does that even matter? One. But even if it did, stop trying to bow out. Fight.
Yeah.
Well, 'cause
Stop
I-
it.
so this is what,
It's very defensive.
So I think the angle he's always going with is
Scrap.
going back to it
See
is that
violence.
like the idealism. Like Kendrick is seen
He's
as
a
this
hypocrite.
above everything else. Like Kendrick's not going to buy streams because Kendrick cares about real music. He cares about real music listeners. So why are you buying streams? Why are
Unless
you buying
Drake buying them
bots?
for him. But my thing is that it's similar to what
That'd
we
be
said
funny
earlier.
as fuck.
No bullshit.
That's
But
what
it's
I
the
was
same.
saying.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
was.
see. I can see that being reality that Drake is doing.
No,
that.
well, but what I said earlier, bro, this is on YouTube especially, but it's a common practice. Every single label bots views across the board. They all have their own streaming farms, but YouTube is the easiest to manipulate because they have the weakest security against it. They have the weak, like Spotify. Eventually, if Spotify picks up, you have like fake streaming numbers and if inflated streaming numbers, they'll decrease them, and they'll dictate on the song, but they'll also blacklist you on the application. They'll make it so that your music doesn't come up in the algorithm. YouTube doesn't do that.
Mhm.
YouTube only cares about copyright
Well,
strikes.
that's not true because the reason that Kendrick songs aren't on the trending section of YouTube is because of that. The
Oh no,
bot
yeah, they can
situation.
take, but I'm saying, but that doesn't. They didn't blacklist Kendrick's profile. They didn't take the song down. They didn't issue
I would
a warning
consider
to
him not being on trending. Like if you look at trending in music, Drake's responses are the number 1 and number 2 on the video list. I think that's a little misleading to the narrative of like who's winning this challenge. So if I'm like just the regular mainstream consumer and I go on YouTube and see trending, and
Drake.
those are the first 2 options I get.
If you're going trending, right?
Yeah,
I
like,
think that's valid. I think
you'll be like, oh, this nigga's killing them.
right. And I think regardless of that, I just want to know why the nigga like fight back, like just scrap.
Yeah, it's very
Keep
defensive.
it with the insults. Let's go.
No,
like,
he had to stand on like I am not on that weird shit.
I don't think he should have done that.
He had to
I
do
don't think he
that.
should have done that.
He had. I'm not
I'll
gonna
I'll
say
say
lie.
it like this. I'll say it like
because
this
it's corny if he does a press release about it. So he has to like at
Here's
least
my thing,
rap
'cause
about
I
the
think
shit.
that if you're gonna rap about it, make a separate song.
But like
Make
we,
a separate song defending yourself, and then get
That's
that.
even
and then
more
get
like
that-
we've
suspect.
been
That's
saying
more suspect
internally,
to me.
though.
No bullshit, huh?
I don't think, like we've been saying internally, I don't think he has much more he can say. That's why he's just like regurgitating some of the same information.
Because no bullshit. We're in the Eminem situation where it's like the reason Eminem was unbeatable is because everything there was to talk about he already said himself on every single album. So with Kendrick, bro, like somebody said, I feel like Kendrick made Mr. Morale to prepare for this beef. I don't necessarily agree with that, but everything
about every
Kendrick
album before that.
everything
he's the biggest hypocrite of 2015.
Facts,
bro. The only thing, the domestic violence shit is the only stain on Kendrick because that's crazy.
And he's already attacked Drake's integrity. He's already attacked Drake's integrity. It's very hard to even believe this shit. You feel me? At least with the Drake allegations he's making, he didn't just pull like pedophile out of his ass. Like these are conversations we've been having for a long time, where it's like
and
all
it's
these
not just Joe
questionable
Budden
things.
that has been saying that.
It's been BFTC saying that.
It's been me saying that shit forever. I don't like this nigga, bro.
But Kendrick has been on the point.
Video I don't know. This nigga.
Kendrick has been on the point from the jump,
bro.
He's been on the
Drake is an idiot. Niggas have never been interested in it. You fucking moron. You're a fucking idiot. Sorry, you're fucking stupid, bro.
This
nigga's an idiot, bro. My fault. This nigga's an idiot, bro.
I love this.
Like, there's a video you kissing his ass. You idiot. You fool.
It's in the history. It's there.
This song gives me the same vibe 7-minute drill gave me, where I was like, oh, J. Cole got nothing left after this. He emptied the clip.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he has much more to say. He's just saying it again, different delivery, whatever.
Don is
and like the whole, even like the angle that he's trying to create where it's like, oh, you're a domestic abuser and all that. I don't believe that because one, shout out to Sanya, he put this on my feed earlier. What's his name? Whitney's brother quoted Kendrick's song when it dropped and was like, oh yeah, get him, like come at him. Why would the brother of the person that's been abused by you be supporting you in public?
I don't take that because there's a lot. Men are men, bro. No bullshit. You know how many?
No,
bro, you know how many,
bro.
We just talked about how there's motherfuckers who are friends in this scene.
You gonna support the nigga?
No, not me personally. We talked about our principles. You'd be surprised.
I agree,
no one is doing that.
You'd be surprised. That's it. That's his breadwinner. What do you mean? That's his breadwinner.
Nigga, you don't know what that nigga does for work.
Bro, Kendrick is a multi-millionaire.
If my sister got abused by someone,
sister,
even if they patched it up, it's fuck that nigga for life.
I feel you, and that's
for
you.
Life.
That's you.
That's everybody, bro.
No, it's not.
If you're not thinking like that, you're bugging out.
I disagree.
I do think that's most
There's no way, bro. No niggas doing that shit.
Bro,
There's not a single nigga on this planet who's like, I'm supporting my sister's abuser.
I've grown up in some horrible environments where that shit is a reality, bro.
Listen,
families will protect each other, bro.
They might have a blind eye. They might not associate with that nigga, but they're not gonna support the nigga. They're not gonna support the nigga on Twitter talking about go get that nigga.
Social media, bro.
They're not doing that, bro. They're not. Nobody's doing that.
I've seen niggas.
Nobody's doing that.
I done seen some wild shit when I was a kid,
You
bro.
ain't seen that.
You probably
might have seen some wild shit, but you ain't seen that.
I agree with Eves in this situation.
The moment I seen that, I was like, yeah, this nigga's making shit up.
I don't put shit past men, bro.
I don't put it past them either, though.
I don't put shit past men, but I don't put shit past niggas fucking brothers, bro. Brothers and sisters, my nigga.
Yes, bro. I seen some shit, bro. I done seen some shit,
Hey,
bro.
man,
I'm not talking about brothers like niggas. I'm talking about like actual
We still got
siblings.
less than 2 minutes to go.
I'm gonna just say though, like, there's a
He's-
video you kissing a 17.
All I know is I'm not
what the
putting nothing past
He's
no
losing.
man, bro.
I don't think there's
putting nothing
enough.
past no man.
There's at the end of the day, I don't care about all the outside noise. I'm hip hop all the way through, bro. There's just not enough hit makers. There's not enough punches landing on this. That's just it.
When you meet your maker, I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature.
You're backing
If
out.
you still bumping
So
on
pussy.
Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music
That's a
is
Twitter
going
talking
to a
point.
hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
That's
good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then this nigga talks for
That
the.
shit was some good exercise.
There was like 2 sentences, it would have been alright. He wanted the whole
Y'all
paragraph.
get the pen work down. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you.
Oh, this
bring you
nigga,
back to
this is
the
Twitter
game,
talking
like,
points.
You know, but just let me know when we get into the facts.
I know you.
And like,
know.
yo,
no.
Facts.
it's so.
Not everything you said is not fact. You fucking liar.
The next song he dropped, if the next song Drake drops isn't in the cover art is not the arrest record of that domestic violence shit, bro.
It's so
Yo,
funny.
this
He's not
is-
dropping another record.
This is spewing.
He's not
This
dropping
nigga
another
just-
record. He's going
bro.
this route to make it seem like, yo, and it's so funny when you
Oh
can
my
read in
God.
between
I
the
know
lines.
he ain't just fold like
When he's
this.
going in between the lines, if you really look at this thing, what he's trying to do is like, I sound so calm and collected because like I'm off this. I won. It's over. It's
This
like,
nigga
nah,
lives
it's
in a
not on your
different
call.
world,
I know
bro.
this
But
nigga didn't fold, though.
that's the narrative he's trying to create with that. What he just did in those last like 30 seconds to make it seem like, oh, I won this shit. It's
No, he's
done. I'm over
gaslighting
it.
us,
It's like,
nigga.
yeah, nah.
He's trying
You're
to
not
gaslight
bullshit.
himself.
He's
You're not
gaslighting
fooling
us,
me.
bro.
You're not
I'm
fooling
gonna
me,
lie,
nigga.
If we gonna go with
Nah, he gotta
the narrative argument, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if this was also a quote unquote chess move to make it seem like, yo, yeah, I'm calm, I'm off this shit.
Yeah,
And
that's
then wait,
exactly what he's doing.
Let's drop again and then see what happens.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's making it,
I
but I'm saying he's
hope-
making it seem like he's relaxed.
I
He's
really
going the
hope
pusher route of
Kendrick-
like bowing out, but like he's like, well, I gotta at least bow out rap style.
Nah,
Like,
because I think what he's doing is you seen the video that dude is like call the police for you or some shit like that.
Not for me.
Not for me, yeah. Like type shit. I feel like if he's really gonna be on that calm shit, like this is the first thing I thought of was like, oh, he's coming off calm to make it seem like he's on the back of his heels.
Bro, you heard what he said. Oh, this was a nice, this was a nice warm up. I was happy to get the pen back out.
Your
He's making it
fucking
trying to seem like I'm
legacy
done.
is
I'm
what
putting the
saying,
pen
what I'm
back
saying,
down now.
but the same way, bro, that he baited Kendrick into talking about a daughter. Like I understand we talked about that shit. How
Fucking
regardless it was
idiot,
fine,
bro.
regardless.
Well, I'm with Nate, bro.
If you're able to get baited into talking about a fake child, what's to put past Drake that he's this whole relaxed
Bro,
persona? It's
fuck
him
the
also
fake
trying to
child
bait.
shit. Like, let's get off the fake. It
I'm
doesn't-
so disappointed in this nigga
What I'm saying
Let's
is
talk
that
about
if
the
he's- if he's-
1,000 other hits that landed on this nigga, bro. What are we doing
And
here?
I'm telling you,
No, but I'm not talking about the daughter, whether or not the daughter exists or not. What I'm saying, if Drake is on the type of time and his quote unquote his team is on the type of time where they're gonna try to like have
Nigga,
this
hard,
art of
man.
war type movement where they're like looking at different chapters from that book and try to run by it. What's to say that this song right here, his calm demeanor is also a facade for
That's
something
No,
valid.
it is a
but-
facade. We
but I
know
think
that.
it's
We
the
see
same
through
thing.
it.
No, not a facade
But
for
just to be
himself, but a
clear-
facade for Kendrick. Like
But just
it's
to be
like
clear,
baiting him again.
This
Go
is the
ahead.
same thing that I was saying on Twitter. All this
No,
is
this
doing
song's not
is
for-
just allowing niggas to go back. They're hearing this and being like, well, what did Kendrick say? All you're doing is just proving him right. This is not how it's done.
Yeah, this is
Rap.
bad, bro.
can I?
Like, this is not it because you're saying all the shit, right? And then to finish it out with you speaking, giving us like a small little speech, talking about everything that I said is facts. While we've already pointed out at least 2 lies that the nigga said during that. One is that he can't read. Maybe he thinks it's true, but he can't read. And the other one is, him talking about I've never been attracted to a kid. I'm like, well, there's a video. I've seen it with my own too. Like, you're lying again and saying that. So it's like, then I just double back. Oh, Kendrick said you lied. Like double
Like-
like, and I'm like, you're just proving him right again.
Tell you shit.
And I don't even care what you said
And it
now.
doesn't. And literally, it doesn't matter because Kendrick has already done an amazing job at disparaging your credibility. Like everyone believes you're a shitty person, and it doesn't matter now. Like literally,
How would he do this?
I'm having conversations with people about. Like I'm having conversations with people about whether Drake is actually a pedophile. The moment we have conversations like that, bro, the moment
forever
you
attached to
lost,
your name.
my
Yeah,
nigga,
bullshit.
the moment you lost is the moment that the majority of casual listeners are having a conversation of whether or not you touch children,
Tight
you
shit.
attracted to children. You lost, bro. Now let's have the conversation. What the fuck does this mean for both of their legacies? Because Drake's in an interesting position that like he's already had his 10-year run. He's already had all the major success. You can't erase that. You feel me? The people who like his music are still gonna like his music. But moving forward, what does this mean for Drake when he's got another black mark and all these things that
Nigga,
have been?
fuck what it means for Drake. Kendrick walked away from this shit gaining so much.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about that. I think Drake.
That's what we
this
need
is
to
the
talk
best-
about first, my
All right,
nigga.
all right, let's do
Like,
that. This is
yo.
the best month of his career.
bro,
Best month of his career.
I don't think
my
a
nigga.
single person will ever move forward thinking Kendrick is not about this shit. You feel me? Like the fact how many songs he dropped,
Yep.
the variety of songs that he dropped, the message, the intent, the calculations. It's like, bro, like this nigga might be really the best to do this shit.
Yes.
Sure.
No, but he
First of all,
is. He is.
I hate,
Yeah, nah.
every
Like,
nigga that
it's
said that
crazy.
nigga's not battle tested. I hate
Like,
that
that
shit.
shit's crazy,
Every
bro.
nigga who
So
said,
crazy,
I was like,
bro.
niggas
We
just
were
said,
saying
"Well,
that-
push
Look,
that.
bro.
We were
nigga,
saying
bro."
that shit for years. Like niggas like, bro, that shit's bullshit. Like I don't. What the fuck is battle? It's not. They're not actually fighting.
Bro,
Like,
anytime Kendrick has been,
rapping. Niggas is
anytime
writing
Kendrick
the
has been
lyrics.
pressed, bro, everybody like, bro, the whole beef with Big Sean just apologized, bro.
Nobody
Type
wanted to
shit.
take it
And
farther.
like, I don't know if it's because
Like
niggas.
Jay Electronica apologized
Before this shit
then,
even
bro.
started, J. Cole said,
I'm sorry.
"My fault."
He's like, yo, I know what I said. Forget it.
And on
please.
top of that, I don't know if it's because like a lot of people who consume this shit don't make music. Like, if you've been doing it for that long, what makes you think a nigga can't pop out songs left and right if they wanted to?
And even if you
That's just by
couldn't,
choice.
and even if Kendrick, bro, honestly, bro, Kendrick could have just dropped Euphoria. Like, even if he just stopped there, bro, all the responses since then, like Drake is doing Drake shit, and it's just going back. Damn,
It's bad.
this nigga was right about you, bro. Like, you can't turn it off because he's talking about your actual character, not the facade, not who you're trying to be, but who you are. And like, now that I know that, every time I hear it, I can't take that lens off.
Fact.
It's like, damn,
very,
bro. Like,
as a Drake fan, it's very hard to take that. Like,
it's tough.
I
It's
cannot,
like, damn,
I
bro.
can't defend that nigga. Why? What the fuck? I look like defending a nigga that I don't stand with any of the things that are being attached to him, bro.
Like, to your point, right? When you're saying like, oh, like raising another man's child and all that, what is the title for that? Because the title that we walk away now giving Drake is pedophile. You feel me? First is Kendrick
Anti-deadbeat.
doesn't respect himself.
The
What would you rather be under the umbrella of?
Oh, no, facts.
You feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
If it's between,
damage.
if it's
I thought
between
you would
like
die.
raising another man's
You
child,
feel me?
I
Like,
feel
you
you.
should die.
But it's still, but it's like, okay, I feel, bro.
You see
You
what I'm saying?
can't up a pedophile, bro. There's not. You
see
can't
what
go
I'm
higher.
saying?
than that.
Like-
I feel you.
There's not even a title for that.
Like,
That's
there's
just
murderers
that's
in
just a-
jail
that's
who
just
are
a
like,
messy
no,
situation.
no, that guy gotta go,
No
bro.
bullshit. Like, even if we go
That's the
punchline
worst
for punchline,
crime.
he's getting washed, bro.
Yeah, it's
Like,
bad.
and that, the
A
thing
minor
is,
bar.
like, as much as I do hate Drake, cause fuck Drake. As much as I do hate Drake, if the nigga was putting out shit that was like tough, where I'm like, okay, you're going bar for bar with the nigga, not just, oh, this is a decent song. Cause that's my problem with Drake, and you know that. I've always said this. The nigga don't be making no outstanding fucking music. It's not been like
No,
that.
he's
It
got
hasn't
some
been like that for a very
outstanding
long
tracks. No,
time.
don't do that.
But not for
I'm
a
not
very
gonna
long
take
time.
that.
He
No,
puts
no,
out maybe
they-
one,
there's-
two,
they're in there,
but they're
they're
not
in there.
outstanding.
That's not true.
They're not
There's- they're in
outstanding.
there,
No,
bro.
no,
They're
listen to
sprinkled
what
in
I'm
there.
saying.
Cap a little
Listen to
bit.
what
I
I'm saying, because
understand.
niggas,
It's
y'all
not
can
as
fuck with Drake.
cohesive as it used to
Nah,
be.
'cause listen.
But believe me, there's great
Even
music
then, there's been
within.
pockets.
You can fuck
Do
with
Not
Drake as
Disturb
much as
is
you
an
want.
Amazing song.
You can fuck with Drake as much
You
as you
don't all the
want.
way back to 2017.
Listen to what I'm
I don't
saying.
gotta
Listen to
go
what I'm
that far.
saying. You can fuck with
That's
Drake as
recent
much as you
enough,
want.
right?
But what I'm saying is the nigga is not making outstanding music. His best song for the last 4 years is what, in your opinion?
Last 4 years.
Don't do that. Hold on.
I'm just saying, what do you think is best?
What's the last 4 years? How far does that go back? 2020?
2020.
That's a lot of music, bro.
But I'm saying, what do you
Bro,
think his
I love
best?
a lot. I love a lot of
Music.
joints from Dark Lane
The only-
demo tape. Like
Dark
the
Lane
joint
demo
that he
tape's
got with Chris Brown is tough, bro. A lot of
That was
joints he
nuts.
got on there
Into
is tough.
Deep, TSU,
Oh, what's up? Pipe down.
Pipe Night Talk,
Pipe down.
you
Fuck.
think-
Champagne
Raise
Poetry?
My Mind.
These are the best songs.
I
that
Miss
he's
You
made.
Too. No, I'm
I'm
not
just
saying these are the
saying
best
great
songs. These
music,
are
bro.
No, that he's
outstanding.
made. But that's not what I asked.
These are outstanding
I said,
tracks.
what is the best song? What is the best song that he's made?
That's
I'd say
off the
Flights-
top.
So isn't
No,
that even
I'm
a
saying-
lower tier?
the only reason why
Best versus outstanding.
Let's book.
Nigga, do not
'Cause
mention, honestly.
Outstanding is like
in my
just the
presence.
general
I love that
category
shit.
for
You
like
all love
your
that
best
shit.
work or whatever. But the reason why I asked that though is because when you look at the scale, when you look at the grander scheme of hip hop, he's not making outstanding music in hip hop.
I would say in the last
He's
4
not.
years, I like more Drake music than Kendrick music.
But that's not what I'm saying though.
But
Bullshit.
that's,
But that's not what I'm
that's just
asking.
a probability game.
You feel me? He also is dropping
Like-
type shit.
Again, I've always said, like,
But regardless, that
I-
doesn't matter to me. That's not even what I'm asking. I'm only
understand.
asking that because I'm saying that as much good music as he's making good music. He's making a lot less outstanding music. And then
His
of
field goal
those-
percentage is going down.
Right, and
for
then
sure.
of those outstanding songs, you put those up against some of the other outstanding songs in hip hop that are coming out. They're not up against those. They're not as good. And it's not because he's not as good. It's because the quality of output is not as good.
I don't
That's
feel like the field is that. Is
What's the
good.
point with this?
For the
Bring
best-
it back.
No bullshit.
I'm-
What do we?
so
what
the
do we
reason
want?
why I'm saying that is because all this to say, as much as we want to fuck with Drake, as much as we want to say that the nigga's tough, he's not going bar for bar with a nigga like Kendrick. That's not happening.
Oh,
So no matter what, even like if he was dropping some of the best shit that he ever dropped, Kendrick can drop something better than that. And that's all it is.
let me
so
look-
if they want to go bar for bar, he's losing. They're going punchline for punchline right now. They're losing. You can go gossip for gossip, and it's just bullshit for bullshit, and now you're both losing. Like,
They're both
where does he
losing.
win?
Bullshit.
Where can he win? He gotta go to Compton.
Find
that nigga that
he
can
gotta
kill
kill
family.
Top, bro.
Find that nigga. No bullshit.
We gonna
kill
go
Top.
and blow that Compton up, nigga.
No
That's what
bullshit.
you gotta do.
He gotta do Finito.
Yo, with a cheap
I'ma look
Keith
into
feature,
this
He went
camera.
from Finito to Toronto.
With a
No
Keith,
bullshit.
with a
I'm
Keith
look-
feature.
I'm looking into the camera.
I don't think no features gonna save him.
I
who
think
feature?
you guys can all co-sign as I look into the camera. As a rap fan, I love that this has come to a conclusion where there is no conversation at the end of the careers of like who was better. It's all subjective. It's solidified, my
Kendrick
nigga.
is better
Like,
than this
We
nigga.
seen
Kendrick,
LeBron and
J.
Jordan
Cole
going head to head.
bowed out.
Yeah.
This is no discussion of like, oh, but they played in different generations. Oh, they had different
Nah, yeah, we
competition.
finally got
No.
to see the matchup.
We got the matchup we needed. We got the conclusion we needed. Kendrick is number one, and it's not close. J. Cole bowed out. Drake got washed. We've got our answer for the best of our generation. And
You
I
saying
just
Drake
wanna-
got washed is crazy. I would have
He
never
did,
thought.
bro.
No.
But I feel what you're saying,
I'm
though,
saying
no
you
bullshit.
saying it. Like your growth is incredible.
There's no growth. I've always been unbiased. Like Drake's my favorite artist, and I can still
bro,
say
you
that.
saying
like,
Drake got
That is
washed
funny.
is not something
Who
I
would've
feel
thought
like
it's funny?
it's not something that either one of us would have said
in what
2 years,
world
2
would
3
I
years ago.
believe? I thought push-ups was cool. I thought Family Matters had mad missteps that didn't. I think Family
Yeah, no
Matters is
bullshit, no
ass.
bullshit.
I think Family
That's
Matters is
an
incredible.
ass
I'm-
diss
I'll say
track,
that.
bro.
I
I'm
think
gonna
that
be on that
as a-
ledge alone,
I like
bro.
the
diss
flow.
track,
I really do wonder.
Incredible song.
As a
As a
diss
diss
track,
track,
that shit
that's
sucks.
ass,
I
bro.
All across
He
the
barely
board, the
dissed
visuals.
him.
This is a better
nah.
diss track than Family Matters.
For sure.
Truly.
He barely dissed him.
bro, because he's
Drake
going
is a
on
victim
with
of
it.
his own success. I think
For sure.
him
Absolutely.
being in a position where he's been so popping and the number one and putting out shit that he knows like isn't my best work. Like I didn't really put that much effort into it, and they're still eating this up. So then
Backfire.
I'm gonna just keep doing it. That he's in a position now that it's like, oh, I wasn't ready for this shit. I was not ready. You got this nigga Kendrick who popped out, and it's like, yeah, this nigga washed me. He bodied me.
Bro, that nigga Kendrick is a fucking sicko. He's a psychopath, bro.
Monster.
Leave that nigga alone.
Demon.
Drake, learn to read. Because we always make the jokes about J. Cole not reading, but J. Cole can read the room. And clearly you can't. So at the very least,
J. Cole definitely heard one of the songs and was like, I can't.
he said,
I
Even
can't.
something we always
going
give
back to my
Drake
bicycle.
credit to is like how quickly he could deliver. This
And
nigga
that-
Kendrick said,
and-
I'm quicker.
And that's one thing that people thought.
Let's just be quick, but I'm
That's,
quick.
that's one of the reasons why I fuck with the Family Matters videos, bro.
It's
Is you was
crazy.
able to make a whole feature length film, bro. Obviously not feature length, but like a whole film, bro.
I mean, he
In
didn't
how many
make it,
days,
though,
bro?
but he didn't make
only
that,
like the
though.
first half. Of
He didn't make
was
it,
a
but he's
video,
still,
but-
bro. It's his piece
That's
of
just
work,
fine.
bro. But my thing,
mean,
no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
guess.
Wait, but what's your
Anytime
point with that?
any
What's
of
your
us
point-
make a
what's your
video,
point with
bro,
that?
it's us and the director. Feel me?
Kendrick
Like, when
doesn't
I make
have a video, and his shit's
What's your
still
point with that?
tougher. So it's like,
Oh, I'm just saying that like it. Like,
I wouldn't even
think-
want to
think
know what a
the
Meet the
clip-
Grams
clip
music
is-
video
is-
looks
I'm
like.
saying the
nigga.
clip of both of them for me is incredible because, like
That
I
shit would
said,
be tough.
he
That'd
made
be
an
scary.
entire video, like 3-part video, dissing Kendrick, and there's so many artistic and cinematic elements in that music video. And I'm
damn,
like,
that
bro,
sucks, bro. That sucks for him.
it does, bro.
put
It
it all
sucks
out where Kendrick's
because you
like,
put mad
no.
effort just for him to be like, you're a minor.
I'm still
Type
trying to. I'm
shit.
still trying to like understand your angle with that because when I see that, it's just like you
I'm
brought the team together
I'll
to,
put-
like,
I'll
to come
put-
up with a concept and a treatment.
bro, because we know what it takes to make a music video for me. We know how
Yeah.
difficult it is. We know how
And usually it's a lot of hands on deck.
it's a lot
Now
of
you
hands
can
on deck.
never, you can never rap over Alchemist beat.
Facts. He can't touch Metro.
Yo,
Mustard.
niggas hate this name.
Well, I'm just saying as somebody who like I'm
Hate to
a
see it.
cinephile, bro.
This
I
is
love movies. I love
irreparable
visuals.
damage.
Like I grew up like
Yo, don't even
on
say
you-
cinephile around me, nigga. It sounds too close.
Hold
to-
up. Continue what you're saying. I actually want you to
I don't
finish what you're
like.
saying. I want you to finish what you're saying.
So I'm just saying from I view this shit. I don't view a lot of shit as a consumer or as an outside listener. I view it as the artist. So when I'm looking at a Drake making a feature film like that and it's so well thought out, there's so many cinematic elements in that. I appreciate it. And for me, it adds a point to it because of how I know how hard that shit is. I know how difficult it is to not only make a video, but to make a concept piece like that. So I think it's fire. I don't
get
think
you.
it pushes him any more or less in the beef. I'm just saying
I hear
that
you.
shit was fucking gas to
Yeah.
me.
And that's a
dog.
genuine perspective, but to me, I'm like, that shit's just all theatrics.
And it got
Yeah,
squashed.
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
You feel me? Like it's just all
it's cinematic,
performative.
bro.
It's
It's
just
theater,
doing it
bro.
to supplement what you're doing.
Especially because we're talking about rap beef. You feel me? That's the problem.
Keep it rap.
It's like when
I mean, rap
When
beef,
niggas
rap
will-
beef is theatrical.
But
This
peep
is all
this.
theatrics,
It's
bro.
theatrical. Well, it's more poetic than it is theatrical. It's more like, I think it's more. You have to figure out how. It's
Poetry
more
can be
about like.
theatrical.
It's more about like intelligence, in my opinion. It's about how can you outsmart the other person by making them look the most foolish? How do you tear down their character the most? It's more like a fight than it is like a movie. You feel me? And I think like because a movie has a standard plot. Right, it has you have your like your opening scene, you have your plot devices, you have your climax. You feel me? You have all these things, and like for Drake, it's like I feel like he watched all that. He's like in taking the time that he did to respond to what Kendrick was doing to that nigga. He watched a bunch of shit happen, and then he tried to like insert himself into a story when the story was past him. It's like, damn, bro, it's over. Like you took too long. One, but the reason why you took too long is because of you, not because of Kendrick. It's because you fucked the game up. You wanted to go to Meek with back to back. You decided that was going to be the approach. You bowed out when Pusha T was like, yeah, my nigga, you got a son and you need to take care of your fucking kids, you deadbeat bastard. That was you that bowed out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's always been you because now you're the one making it worried about a music video when the people, the culture are trying to hear raps. We're trying to hear this. We're trying to hear insults. You're worried about the wrong things at every given point. So now we're looking at you different. And now we're looking at Kendrick like, you were right about this nigga, even though you were lying. We don't even care. What the fuck?
I still disagree a little bit. I hear what you're saying. I fuck with that though.
I'll give Drake credit for two things, and I wish he did more of this. Because if I was gonna say what's Drake's hardest punches, like for me, the punches that really landed for me, the haymaker, using Pac as the AI,
that's bad.
It's distasteful. I love the disrespect.
That ain't hip hop.
That's
It would have
disrespect.
been better if he spoke from Pac's perspective without the AI.
I like
shit.
the intent.
Facts. He could have just rapped.
Like
as
the
if
shit- the
Pac
shit
was-
that
Nah,
Drake-
but
the
it's
shit
still
that Kendrick
creatively
did.
disrespectful. I like it.
I don't like AI.
It's
in
creatively
music. That shit
disrespectful
was-
to
that
the
shit was
art.
bad.
That's for sure.
I don't like the AI.
Fuck AI.
I like
Get
the
AI
intent.
out of art,
I
bro.
like-
and then
I like
the
the
Buried
intent.
I like
Alive
the shit. I don't like
parody.
the AI.
The Buried
I like the
Alive
verse-
parody
his
is
verse at the
funny as
very
fuck,
end.
bro.
That shit was gas. I'm not gonna lie.
I like that.
I
read
thought it was
back.
funny. That was funny. That
I
was
I
read
good.
like
that
shit
shit back
like
like
that.
4 or 5 times, bro.
I like shit like that.
That was
Yeah.
funny. I like that.
Top.
But it has it has a concept to it.
the problem-
It's being like
He's not creative. Bro.
he's extrapolating the information into a theme. Like these other songs, he's got this theme, but he's not really sticking with it.
Because
and
Drake's
he's
not
just-
an artist. We already know that. He's a rapper.
I'm not gonna do.
He
him
can
like
make
that.
raps.
I'm not gonna do.
He
him like
can
that.
make raps
He's
in
a
his-
great artist. I'm
He's
not
not a
gonna
great
do
I'm not
him.
artist.
gonna put that.
Get the
I'm
fuck
not-
out of here.
I'm
He's
not
not a
gonna say
great
that.
artist.
He's
Drake
a-
is not a great artist.
He's a really great artist.
Drake is a great rapper. He's not a great artist.
I would say his
I have not-
artistry is above his rap.
Absolutely,
I can't do
absolutely
this back
not.
and forth with you, Nate.
Drake not a good
Yeah.
artist, bro. He's a
I
good
can't do
rapper.
this.
Because I don't
a
even
great
think
rapper.
he-
I love how much you
agree
hate
with
him.
you.
I love how much
Nah,
you
bro,
hate
it's
him,
not even
bro.
because that's not even hate, bro. Like, look at when you put Drake in a room with artists, that's like, nah, you know what it is? You know what?
Again, he may not be the most creative. He may not be the most creative, but he's still an artist.
Because my thing is,
Incredible.
I don't look at some niggas as artists. No bullshit. Because if what you're making is not art, if what you're making is fucking fast food, you're not an artist. That's like putting a fucking McDouble inside a fucking museum. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck Drake. That's not art.
Drake
Depends what museum you're in.
inspired like
I'm not gonna lie, I might look at that
waves
McDouble
of-
and be like, "Yo, what about this
depends what
McDouble?
museum.
That's how you
made
get-
this the most popular burger in the world."
Nigga, McDouble not even the most popular burger on
I'm
McDonald's
just-
menu. That's how you know. Like, this
You
nigga-
coming with
like-
facts, Berto.
Like this nigga Drake, bro.
No,
To
no,
me,
fuck out of it.
to
Yo,
me, Drake is just
I
like
think you
he's
got
like,
it flipped
he's like
around.
It's
If you
like a
wanna
cookie
in-
cutter.
No,
he's like
no.
a cookie cutter.
You got it
It
flipped
might
around.
be sure. It might be art, but a cookie cutter is just a template for how the art can be created. If a nigga's hand shaping them gingerbread men, that shit come out bust. That nigga's an artist. You're just a nigga in a kitchen.
Bro, you're judging Drake off his like last couple
I'm,
efforts. Like,
I'm
at the end
judging
of the
Drake
day,
from
bro,
day one, my nigga. I watched that nigga rapping off of BlackBerry.
So Far
I
Gone
watched
is
that nigga doing this
incredible, bro.
when he was rapping and all this other shit. Like, what are we talking
so
about?
far gone from.
Nate, have you
if
listened to every Drake album?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I don't.
I
He
have,
said, I
bro.
don't believe.
I have, bro.
You
Bro, I'm older than you. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
doesn't
Have you
matter.
listened to every Drake album?
Yes, I have.
All right. You say I don't. You say I believe you.
Because I like Drake's music.
I like
That's
some of
why.
Drake. I like some of Drake's music too, bro. I hate Drake, but that doesn't mean I don't like his music.
I like some of
But
the
I'm not
Gaga
gonna-
songs.
But I'm not gonna call
What the
that
fuck does she
nigga.
know about cameras?
But I'm not gonna call that nigga a great artist. I'll call him a great rapper. But I'm not
Hey,
calling
man.
that nigga a great artist because
Hey.
then I'm putting him in the same category as other great artists, and he don't belong
bro,
there.
he can be in the
category.
Bro,
He's
I
not
don't think
as
he
good,
belongs
bro.
there.
He's
I don't
not
think he
as good as
belongs-
that.
I think he
The wave of
belongs-
singing
you can put-
rappers,
You
bro.
can put him
Him
in
and
good.
T-Pain, bro.
You can.
Bro,
What'd you
You
just
bro, the hybrid
See, that's what
singing
I
rapper,
mean.
bro.
That's what I mean.
Nah,
That
y'all-
was nuts.
Y'all got to
Bro,
chill.
I remember,
Drake
bro.
inspired a generation of singing rappers.
No,
Bro,
no, hold
yes,
on,
bro.
hold on,
Yes,
hold on.
rappers who
Drake?
go from verse to sing to
Let me do
verse to
damage
sing,
control
bro.
real quick. Let me do it.
Bro, MTV was literally pitching Kurt Cobain's as a hybrid
Yo,
similar to
Nate.
Drake, bro. I remember seeing Kurt Cobain's.
Yo, Nate, if you want to flip it around
Hey,
and
listen.
say, if you want to invalidate Drake as a rapper, I'm not going to go as far to say that, but I can't blame you if you say that with the ghostwriting shit that's going on, with the using black culture as a costume. If you're on that side of things, like, and that's enough for you to be like, that's not
Making
hip
great
hop.
art doesn't make you a
Hold
great
on.
artist.
But that's not what makes him a great artist.
What makes him a great artist?
What made him a great artist from the jump and why everybody loved him, bro, was the relatability, the shit that he was, his subject matter, the things he was talking about in the beginning,
artist?
And
Because he
the
was
way that
delving into emotion.
I think it's the way that he approached rap as well.
Yes.
I think he really honed in on interpersonal raps. That was not something we saw in that manner prior to Drake. Drake was the best to do it at this point in time.
Drake created a whole story that we followed since the beginning of his career.
The rapper who's sensitive, bro.
Say it's not true.
It's not.
Okay. Okay.
Nate, I told you
We have
this.
different opinions on this.
The reason
I
that
agree with your thought when you explained it to me before.
When I
you were
explained
talking
it, I
about
told you,
the storyline.
Drake has a storyline of
I feel like that's valid.
and all of us
I just think
are
that
a
it's
part
not
of this show that we've been watching for the last 10 years of our lives. And it's the what's the car? The Acura. It's the Acura. It's his uncle that he got a relation. Like, we know this nigga's mom's name. Why do we know that, bro? Why do we know this nigga's dad's name? We don't know most of these rappers' ex-girlfriends' names the way we do for Drake. But it's the story that he's he's intentionally.
He made
that
Cole to
that-
not be a gangster, bro. Him and Kanye, bro. Obviously, Kanye was doing that before, but I'm saying
feel you.
he exacerbated that shit, bro.
My
He was
thing
heartbreak
is-
Drake.
to that. Yeah, he was. I think that to that point, I think that's valid.
That was his name.
I think
That was
that's
his name.
cool.
No, not even that.
I think
Different
that's great. I don't think that makes him a great artist. I think that can make him likable. I think that can make him
yeah.
relatable.
It's like-
I don't think
I was
that makes
gonna
him a
say-
great artist.
I was
And
with
think
you.
that-
I was with you
and
for
I
like
think that-
90%
and
of the
listening, and
episode.
I was like,
And
and I think that's your point when you're talking about his approach to hip hop. He bit that from Kanye.
He did.
So
He
that's
took it from Kanye.
So if you want to say Kanye,
He took it from Kanye and did it better.
Did it better.
I
Did
think
it
that's
better.
fine,
That's
bro. I think that's fine.
That's
but who else?
art.
Now, when you look at the two of them, when Drake come out, he became his blowing up moment was 2009.
Yeah, I was
just
gonna say
around.
like 08, 09,
Right.
yeah.
Now, between like say 09 and now,
Mm-hmm.
has Kanye put out a better album than Drake?
Has Kanye put out a better album than Drake
Since
from 08?
09? Yes.
Yeah.
There's been times
sure,
that he has,
right?
yes.
But that
absolutely.
nigga-
That's
that
insanity
nigga's
then.
discography-
But that because what are niggas talking about?
No, that nigga's
They're talking about he
discography
did it
aged
better.
like
You're talking about he
fucking
did it
milk.
better. But one of the best
that's
albums,
different.
one of the best hip hop albums of all time, where the nigga's literally doing what Kanye did best at that time, which is being relatable, being down to earth, being a fucking sicko as well, and being candid about the shit, is one of the greatest ever. Drake does not have an album as good as My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah,
So if you're
okay,
gonna say
okay,
that,
okay.
I will say
He
that
doesn't need
Drake
to.
is a good artist, but Kanye is the great version of that, not Drake.
No. Because what we said is one element of what
So what
Kanye
else?
has brought to the shit.
So what else does make Drake great then? Because you're just
And I said Drake took that specific element and has done it better.
But
But that
Kanye's
doesn't make
done
him
it
a
better
better
than Drake.
artist.
But Kanye did it better than Drake.
He has maybe this
But they
pockets.
approach,
No,
they
I don't
approach
believe
music.
that,
They
actually.
approach music and art in a completely opposite way. 'Cause
Do they?
I'll see what you mean. I see
Do
what you
they
mean.
though?
No, because
Because Kanye got the ghostwriters too.
yeah, exactly. But Kanye been about the art versus the raps more than anything. He's been about the presentation and the
Right.
packaging, whereas Drake has always been focused about.
You see how
the
Drake just
conversation.
tried to
I
focus
think
on the
Drake has always been focused on
presentation,
the
the packaging,
conversation.
and he fell flat because he's going up against a nigga who's a great artist.
Again, that doesn't make
All
him
I'm saying is,
not a
keep
better
putting
artist.
Drake
He's
in
just
that
not the better
category.
artist.
Keep putting Drake in that category of
Drake,
greatness.
and I will.
Drake is in that
You can
category.
keep putting him in that
category.
putting him there. I'm just letting you know
Listen,
that I will
You're
never.
looking at
because I don't
albums.
think he's great.
You're looking
as an
at
artist.
You're
I think
looking
he's
at
a great
just
rapper.
albums, bro. When it comes to song discographies,
Oh my
not album,
God.
just songs, like just the volume of great music that person's put out. I don't know. Personally, for me,
Mm.
I don't have an artist that I feel has as large of a discography of music that I like more than
That's-
Drake.
I mean,
You
that's
could regularly- you could
I
regularly
think
go
that's
back to-
dope, bro.
Like
I
you
think
could
that's
split
fine.
Drake's
And, like,
music
don't get
in
me wrong.
half. Drake split that shit in a quarter, in an eighth, and
don't
you
get me
still have
wrong.
a great body of work.
And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the nigga doesn't have great music. I'm just saying that making great art doesn't make you a great artist. It's the fact, because what do niggas think an artist is, bro? Is an artist to you just someone that makes art? And if that's the case, then we can stop fucking talking right now. We don't have to have this conversation because that's not what I think an artist is.
But then again, like,
That's
what
what
is
I believe an
considered
artist
art?
is.
Like,
Hey, man.
if you're an artist, if you're
we
a
getting
person
into- we
making
getting down
great
a-
art,
a
how do we know
whole-
the art
we
is
are.
great?
We should discuss this at another
Yeah,
time.
this is real. This is real
Because
like
art is
meta
subjective.
shit.
Not at 1 a.m.
I'm just
It's
saying
1
that
in the
to me,
morning?
to me,
I'm
being
not
a
making it
being-
to work.
being a great artist don't mean that you ain't
No
a great
bullshit.
artist.
I got work at.
Sorry,
'Cause I'll
boss.
never discredit Drake by saying that he has not made great music, that he's not made outstanding music. You feel me? But I'll never say that he's a great artist because I don't see him in that light.
And that's your lane with it. That's your
And that's
angle.
the facts.
It's not
Well,
facts.
three of
That's
us-
That's
your
the
angle.
facts.
That's four of us
No, no, no.
disagree.
No,
Just
no, I'm
depends
saying
what
that's the
your
facts. That is my
perspective
opinion.
is.
That is the
Exactly.
facts. So there's no reason for us to go back and forth when I'm trying to give y'all
When you
niggas
say
an
that, no.
opinion.
When you say that, you
I
have to
will
make sure.
guarantee.
You have to make sure you say the second part of it. That's the fact that is my opinion. Make sure you say that every time.
Because
I'm
I'm
responding to what
saying
you
it's
said.
not
You
a
said
fact.
that's my opinion. I said, and that's the facts.
Nah, because
That's
the
your
same way you're talking about how
Nigga,
Drake
what?
is.
Why would I need to say that when you literally just said that?
when you say that's just facts,
But
it
the
comes
one
off
thing-
mad.
one thing is, if-
Niggas
nigga-
like that's just facts. It's
if
not
you-
facts.
if you're
It's
bringing
facts.
up-
Nigga,
bringing up
the
the-
fact of the matter is that you have your opinion, I have mine.
And
Right?
that is the fact of the matter.
Yes.
Why do I need to say that?
We
What's
said we
going
just
with you?
agree to
What's going with
disagree. We
this nigga?
disagree to
Why?
disagree. That's crazy.
I said the fact of the matter is that I have my opinion, you have yours, and he said that that's the fact. Why? What's the point? What's the purpose?
To be very clear.
Nigga,
Yo.
why? What the?
I still got luggage to unpack at the crib, bro. Like I came straight here right after.
Let me put it like this. To all y'all niggas, I said that Drake had it. Everybody caping for Drake. Everybody caping for Kendrick too. Y'all niggas bugging.
Gotta make sure one more
Everybody that
time
was
he ain't
making it
dropped
sound
nothing.
like
No
Drake
bullshit.
had this
Be
in
here
the
for
bag
another
because he
hour.
lost every other rap beef besides the one with Meek. What are we doing? Why?
As a Drake
I
fan,
hope you understand that you're the reason.
as a Drake fan, I'm very disappointed to see the way that he went out. Because honestly, this is a black mark that I don't think he'll ever be able to scrub off. It's like a college athlete getting
Probably wants that.
a college athlete
Anything to be
being
blacker.
chill.
Yo,
Chill. That's right. But it's like a college athlete being accused of rape. If they did it or if they didn't do it, that's a title that you can't, like, imagine they didn't do it. They got
It's
accused
actually
of it.
facts.
That's a title that you just can't get rid of, bro.
I just
Like,
watched that shit
a
happen
lot
to
of
Gable
people
Stevenson.
don't
No
give a
bullshit.
you'd be
fuck.
surprised. You'd be surprised. There's a quarterback right now. There's an entire documentary about his sexual assault allegations. Jameis Winston. Nobody talking about that shit. So
Yeah, I just
I'm
watched that
just
shit
saying,
happen to this nigga
once it
Gable
becomes
Stevenson.
public news and people like that's
Steven-
all people know for you for, a lot of people don't do the research later to be like, oh, that's not true. Like it's already
Yeah.
done. Like the victory lap has already been taken. Like
Especially when you do the research and then there's evidence.
You feel me? I'm thinking of myself as like a little kid, like
Like,
being on
damn.
Wikipedia and like finding about all the shit that happened in the past. Like there's gonna be kids 10, 15
Yeah.
years from now reading this shit like, and then Kendrick accused him of being a pedophile. And then he dropped another song. And then he dropped another song. It's like, bro, this shit's crazy.
no, we're living in
This shit's
an amazing
crazy.
time for
And
him.
there's a
But
little thing.
This
Many
is-
would say that Kendrick was in the wrong because he lied about Drake having a daughter. That was confirmed to not be true. However, video evidence surfaced of
in this
and
essay, I will.
it's like, damn, tough.
No, this is definitely the best rap beef
of all time,
of all time.
Can't be.
it has to be.
And both of these
Nate
niggas are
brought up
still
a great point
alive. They
earlier.
still breathing. No violence has been enacted. No shots fired.
We don't want that.
We don't
I
want
need
that.
to-
We
no
don't want
bullshit
that.
though.
I want the community crying, bro.
No cap. That's what that's.
I want us to hold our.
I
I want us to hold our heads in shame,
Now
bro.
we're cooking with
I
gas.
want me and you to look at each other and be
We
like,
should-
we gotta
we
do
caused
better.
this.
We got to do better as
If we
brothers.
didn't record that podcast, maybe
We
one of
gotta
them
do
would be
better
alive
as a
today.
hip-hop
That's what I
community.
want to hear. That's what I
Niggas
want to
is
come
We
back.
wild.
can't be
Niggas gotta
promoting
go.
this type of
Yeah,
behavior.
It's getting late. We
This is-
gotta
this
go.
is
Nah, no
bad.
bullshit though. Because like,
This is the best beef of our
I need
generation.
Barack to
That's
say
valid.
something, bro.
no bullshit.
But at the end of the day,
Obama's
even with
the only one that can stop it.
even with the Pac and
He knows
Biggie
a
shit,
thing or
like
two about
Pac
dropping
and
bombs,
Biggie
no
were so
bullshit.
young, they didn't even get to really like flesh out their careers to see where the
Facts.
heights could take it. Like these guys are at the they were,
35
like
plus.
over the peak. They're past their prime. You feel me? Like not to say
Yeah.
past their prime. It's not on some
But these
basketball
are
shit.
like,
But again,
yeah.
they've sustained Hall of Fame careers, and for it to finally come to this conclusion, I think this is one of the most amazing moments in hip hop, and I'm glad we're here to be able to talk about it. No bullshit.
Because it's real.
Yeah, it's
like
tough.
like even like Ja Rule and 50 Cent. It was always like the little brother. 50 was always the big dog, and Ja Rule was never like it was never a competition like that. What the fuck is the fuck? What's Ja Rule got to say about some shit like this,
Facts.
bro? Like he's been the brother joke, but like this is the first
If Ja
time.
Rule come out today and say some shit though, I'd be like,
What could he say? Who cares
what if
about
he's
Ja? Who
like, what
cares
if
what
he's
Ja Rule
like,
got to
Kendrick
say?
is tough? I'd be like, damn,
Damn, that's an L on Kendrick. Sorry,
okay. That might be how Drake wins.
Mr. Fire Festival.
No bullshit. That nigga, Ja
That nigga
Rule.
Drake didn't even do a good enough job, bro. This nigga Kendrick is
Nah,
just,
but I think
bro,
aside
like, just
from Biggie and Tupac, bro, I don't think there's been a beef that's this back and forth that both sides like obviously like Kendrick like we're saying across the board Kendrick won, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Drake still had some great punches. Like we basically saw Rocky Balboa versus fucking Mr. T. Like Rocky Balboa beat the shit out of Mr. T in the third movie eventually. Mr. T still got his punches. Mr. T killed his mentor. Feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
I'm just thinking about other rap beats.
This ain't the same
that like
comparison,
stood
bro.
out to me.
This was bad,
I
bro.
don't think anything's been this fleshed out
Nothing
like
this
that.
crazy.
Like
I do think Young Dolph still has one of the not best, but he has a crazy diss record to Yo Gotti. That shit's crazy.
that was a victory lap. That wasn't even a real. It was a
Like,
diss track, but it was a victory
that
lap.
shit
It
was
wasn't to
hard.
initiate the 100 shots. That's one of the greatest
Oh,
rap
I
songs
was talking
ever.
about Play With Your Bitch. That song's crazy.
I forgot about that.
That song is
I instantly
crazy.
went to 100 shots. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel you now. I can see why you think that.
But has
Shout out
Gotti?
Young Dolph,
I don't
man.
know
RIP.
if Yo Gotti ever like really put like a full verse.
I mean, he killed it.
I mean,
Oh my. Yo.
R.I.P. Dolph. R.I.P. Dolph.
Yeah.
But that's not rap beef no more. That's
Wowzers.
streets. That's shit. I'm gonna say he looked there. He's like, he
Wowzers.
killed him.
Oh my.
Wow.
Yeah,
After you drop a song,
there's gonna be
like that,
documentaries
like,
on this shit, bro, and they're gonna look
Bro,
at.
let's take a trip to Toronto, bro.
They
I'm
gonna
trying
look-
to go to New Ho King. No bullshit. I
They're gonna
gotta
look at
try
this
it.
nigga Drake.
You'll have
crazy,
reservations
bro.
for that shit now.
Because in the
bro.
last, if you look at since the beginning of their careers, Kendrick has always been unapologetically hip hop, always
Facts.
unapologetically black, always unapologetically LA. And Drake has chameleoned his way through his whole career. He does not look like the same. He literally
I'm
physically
no
does not
bullshit.
even look like the same nigga we met in 2009, bro. Like
No bullshit.
very different nigga than we know.
Kendrick
from-
just has hair. Same nigga.
No bullshit.
no like
He just went
feel
from
me?
braids to
Same
locks. That's
Facts.
it.
substance matter didn't
Nah, when
really
he came in, he had no hair, no
I'm
bullshit.
saying.
Yeah,
He had the little buzz.
Dark Season.
Fade. There you go.
He had a little weight to him. Then he
Nike
got in the
Cortezes.
gym.
Dark Season. No bullshit.
He had that real.
Hey y'all, stay authentic, dog. Stay safe out in these streets. Hey, put that energy that we got.
But like I said, it's not even
What
done.
do you
though.
hate these niggas
It's
that
not done.
be like? What if we put all of this energy into advancing the black community and putting less attention on
Yeah, that
this
shit-
beef?
Well, Vince Staples
Shut the
isn't
fuck
wrong for what
up,
he's saying.
nigga. This ain't the time for that.
Like, yeah, when
He's not
people,
wrong.
anybody who's tweeting out, like, talking about, like, oh, y'all focusing on rap beef when Palestine is dying. Bro, we can focus on multiple
Yeah,
things at
facts.
once, bro. Like, it's not my fault. Like,
Nigga,
Oh,
I
you
just
talking
see
about,
the
you talking about
attention-
world issues? I think you're talking about like the music industry and
I
all that. But I feel
symbolically
you.
we
I
can
feel
talk
you.
about
it's
all the
all
issues.
just now.
We can
Facts.
talk about how great this beef is, or we can also talk about, like, yo, why is it that the two major figures in hip hop are coming at each other without saying anything about the genocide that's going on that involves some of their biggest listener bases. Like,
Yeah.
like the.
I'll say this. I'm not gonna defend either of them on that end. I'll just say that at the end of the day, I can't speak for Drake because I don't really know where that nigga come from. You feel me? That nigga not from America, so type shit. But I will say that from one thing about working with young people that I'm learning more and more of is that a lot of people they care about what's in front of them because like that's what they're known, that's what they're supposed to care about. That's what they're taught to care about. So like a lot of them will be like, yo, like my people are poor. So like in order for me to like be able to advocate for the next group, I have to make sure that my people are not poor. I have to make sure that I can sustain myself first before I can advocate on behalf of another person. Drake's billionaire, you feel me? Like millionaire, Kendrick a millionaire, so I don't know. But I do know that for a lot of people, like it can be hard, you feel me, just to be able to like step outside of themselves in those matters. So I can't really like to those points that people be making, I be like, get over yourself. Stop being self-righteous
It's
and that
idealism.
and
It's
self-righteous type
yeah.
shit. I'm like, that's just not, it don't work like that all the time. You just gotta
Can't
be okay with
project.
that, bro. I know
It's
it
all
sucks.
projection.
I know it sucks, but you have to be okay with it because you know this country. You feel me?
'Cause,
like,
like-
don't stop asking oppressed people to
Yeah.
like. What are you talking about?
I never
Immortal
understood that
technique.
angle because, like, to me, it's like, yeah, you go do it because you're the one that's speaking on it. Go, like, don't wait for
I know
everyone else
it'd
to
be-
come in.
and I know
You
it'd be
feel me?
easier
Like,
if
just
you had
do
more
that
And
shit.
a lot of times
Moto-
they say it just so they can
Like,
look at me.
That's what I'm
Like, I
saying.
don't know.
Immortal Technique has a really, if y'all ever have the time, like y'all and the listeners
Say it
too.
again?
Immortal Technique.
Immortal
He's a
Technique.
rapper. He's
You
one
don't
of
know
like,
Mortal Technique?
I
bro.
don't believe I do.
Oh, well, we gonna get you.
What?
We gonna get you.
I
We
think
gonna
I
check.
Yeah, that nigga's
But,
nice.
but here's a song. It's not even a song. It's just like a spoken word piece, and it's called the Poverty of Philosophy. And one of the things he touches on is that you can't have like these revolutionary thoughts if the first thing you're thinking about is putting food on the table. You can't have. It's really hard. No, you can't. It's not that you can't have them. It's just
It's hard.
It's really
And
difficult.
it's not sustainable.
to think and like to critically look at the environments around you and recognize why these things are going on and who's responsible for them. If you're focused, if you're working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, if you're thinking about the fact that there's somebody trying to kill you on your block, if you're thinking about the fact that there's police raiding your homes, raiding everything around you, like there's so many things that you're struggling against that it's hard to be able to recognize that the things around you are systemic things versus just damn bad circumstances. That's why you got so many people who think that they're closer to a millionaire than they are from poverty because they think exactly what you said. What's right in front of them is all that they can see. They're like, yo, like this is not a system thing. This is just like I gotta make it out. I gotta make it out the mud. I'm in the trenches, but we gonna make it out. But in reality, you can't actually count the cards that are stacked against you because you don't know that there's a game
Oh
going on.
shit!
Facts.
He dropped.
This nigga dropped.
Oh, I
he
gotta
didn't.
piss, bro.
No, he
Play
didn't.
it.
I was about to say, no, he didn't.
Play it.
Hey man,
He
we gonna
saying
keep
he's
this.
fucking around.
We gonna keep this
Yeah.
shit hip hop.
Wait, let me.
I got this episode I gotta get out to y'all niggas this morning. So just know niggas put in work for
Where is it?
for
Where-
this shit to reach
No, he
y'all
was saying
ears.
he's fucking
Nah,
around.
he was
It didn't
very
drop.
Oh, bro, you.
I'm sure that shit'll drop in like the next 2 hours while I'm sleeping. I bet it. But hey man, y'all be easy. Y'all let us know what y'all think about this beef in the comments. We might have to host the spaces.
Bro,
How y'all
they
feel about
to-
that?
They about to flame us on Twitter. Not Twitter, TikTok.
Why you
All
say
the
that?
Drake lovers, they're gonna be like, yo, these guys just love Kendrick. I already see it coming.
Bro, I
I already know
Any
it's coming.
objective
I already
person
know it's
knows
coming.
that Drake getting dog walked.
I already
TikTok
see it
comments
coming.
are very
They can do
ignorant.
whatever the fuck they want. Nigga, I don't care. I hate that nigga. I hate them niggas too. I hate all of them. I hate the way that they fucking talk. I hate the way that they
You
walk.
gotta say it in the
I hate
mic.
the way that they dress. I hate the way that they think.
Is there
I
a
hate the
bomb
way
on
that
here?
they
Which
speak.
one's a bomb?
I hate them. I hate them all. That is not the bomb. What was that?
He knew. How'd you know that? Nigga had the headphones on.
Bro, the bomb is the top left.
I was gonna say, I think it's the red one.
The top left.
Hey man, we got the biggest hater in the fucking
man.
world right here on
some
this.
fucking
Kendrick got it.
noise.
Kendrick
Make some
got it.
noise.
Kendrick got it. Kendrick got it. He
Hey
hates Drake more than
man,
me.
y'all be easy. We out.
So-
It's been a long
Fuck
day.
that nigga Drake.
Wow.